apology. Still everybody's mad at me. Can't react to my body 'cause it's begging me to cheat. Begging me to cheat. We'll see just how perfect I can. Was it too much to love me too? Love me too.
the stars. There are Good evening, everybody. We are here at the quarter-final stage. Can you believe we're finally here?
I know.
We had a week off. Which was...
We needed a break.
I was gutted about it.
We needed a break. I've missed you, though. I've missed
you too. Kind
Aww.
of. Anyway, enough of that cheesy rubbish. We're here for the quarter-finals of the Arena Clash FIFA 19. First ever season of FIFA 19 in Arena Clash. So I'm really excited for it tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. We've got some big games coming up. Very exciting games. Obviously, the closer it gets to the finals, the harder the games are going to be for the guys.
Totally.
A lot to play for.
That's it.
So, fingers crossed.
And here is what's coming up tonight. As you can see, the brackets. We've got the Enigmas versus the Brawlers, the Teesside versus Invincibles. We have the Claymores and the Saints, the Harriers and the Spartans. So, the featured matchups tonight are going to be the Saints versus the Claymores and the Steelers versus the Invincibles. Some very big games here tonight.
Some good players.
And, you know, if you don't win, it's go home time this time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm afraid.
Yeah.
It is all on the line this week. So if you win, you progress through to the semi-finals, which are next week. And then if you can progress past that, there's a week's break, and then we're at Insomnia.
Insomnia. That's what everyone's playing for.
Time.
That's what everyone's playing for. Get to Insomnia.
That is. Tonight's match, though, George.
First game of the night.
First game of the night. The Cardiff Saints versus the Clyde Claymores. So, Nas will be sitting this week out for the Claymores. So, we've got Lawrence, Halsey and Moody for the Saints. We've got Big Stuff, Edo and Marv for the Claymores. George, give me a prediction.
I don't really know much about the Saints, I'm not going to lie. I know they've got two very decent players in Lawrence and Halsey. Don't really know too much about Moody, but obviously Big Stuff, Ido, really good players.
That's it.
Really good
and Marv
players.
as well. Marv competed in his first ever weekend league this weekend.
Congratulations
so,
to him.
He got involved.
Finished Silver 1,
Silver
I think
1.
he said.
And do you know who he packed?
I didn't.
Richarlison's in for
No. Oh,
86
yeah,
rated. So
he
not
told
bad.
me, I remember.
Not bad
Yeah,
at
no,
all.
that's actually
Not
really
bad
good.
at all.
86, isn't he? Oh.
Lovely guy as well, so he deserves that.
Yeah, definitely. Really nice guy. Comes into both of our streams and Twitter and just get involved.
So we're going to start off Saints v Claymores, big game, like you say. So we've got Lawrence and Halsey, who we know are Elite 3. So the Saints were due to be featured in week 1, but we had to have a bit of a rework of someone wasn't available. I think maybe it was the Enigmas or someone weren't available week 1, so they couldn't play. They weren't featured. So this is the first time we're actually going to see the Saints live, and it's in the knockout stage.
Yeah, it's really exciting actually because we knew that they were we had two of the best players in the tournament coming into it.
Yeah.
But we never got to see them. We was quite disappointed.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully we can see them do really well today.
Yeah, very excited.
So that'll be very exciting.
And we're straight in.
And we are straight in. So we have got Lawrence in the yellow. So I'm presuming that is the Man United badge on the right hand side, and then we've got.
I think it's awkward because the gamer tags don't match the names they've submitted for their team.
They never do.
So we'll get that on screen.
They like to
very
make it
shortly.
awkward.
That's
they like
it.
to make it awkward.
Big
so
stuff.
It's Big Stuff.
Big Stuff. There you go.
Stuff.
One of the favourites that came out from the first couple of weeks actually was Big Stuff. Well, it claims he doesn't actually like being called Big Stuff, but he always laughs apparently when we call him Big Stuff.
Well, I mean, he put it down. Apparently, it was a joke that he put it down. But yeah. The crowd's silent today.
The crowd, that's it. Well, you can feel the tension already. You can already feel that tension inside the stadium.
So I've got Big Stuff's team here.
You go for it.
There you go. It's me this week that owns the teams because everybody prefers me as opposed to Matt. But from top to bottom, from striker to goalkeeper, we've got Michael Owen at striker. Left forward, we've got Nedved. Right wing, we have got
good save.
Salah, that 89 red card that we saw him use last time out.
Red player pick as well.
Yeah, the red player pick. We've got Seydorf, 92 lone prime icon moments, prime. We've got Perez at centre mid, but it's a left mid card. Also lone prime icon moments. We have got Rijkaard, 90 rated. Centre mid.
Oh, we got an early chance? No, offside.
Unlucky.
Finished it anyway.
Buried it. Absolutely buried it. Marcus Alonso, UCL road to final card for Marcus Alonso. Nesta Prime icon, Campbell 89 rated. He's got, what's that guy's name? Dumfries.
Rebound. Yes, it is Dumfries right back. Yeah,
SBC
the
card.
Eredivisie SBC right back. Yeah, very good card.
And then he's got that premium SBC Petr Cech as well in goal.
Tasty.
Really nice team.
Very tasty.
Obviously got the Ibra flashback on the bench.
There we go. They're going to get this. Look at this. It's very end to end at the moment. Like a few chances on the edge of the box here coming. No one's really had the clear-cut chance yet. We're already 15 minutes into the game. So we're getting there, some early exciting action. I think it's going to be a bit of a technical one, you know. No one wants to give away a point in the first matchup as well.
Okay, so I presume this is Lawrence's team.
Yes, the team sent to us before.
Let's have a
the
look.
game.
Oh my lord, this is a nice team.
Is he
This is
playing
a
three at the
nice
back as
team.
well?
He's playing 3 at the back. So from top to bottom, as always, we've got Socrates Prime Icon Moments. That is his card. He has done that. That is an expensive card. He's got normal Ronaldo. Striker as well.
Left big chance. It's headed away, and that is an awkward header away from the corner. Sorry to interrupt the team lineup.
No,
let's just see if we've got anything here from the corner.
We've got a special corner coming up.
Dumfries is going to whip it in. You've got Campbell at the near post, and it's headed away.
Just unlucky. He's going to retain possession though. And then at left mid, he's got one to watch Felipe Anderson. Naldo for birthday card. The first time we've actually seen this card, so this will be interesting. Green time finish.
Oh,
what a goal!
Who was that?
Oh my lord, Seydorf. Lone card.
92 rated. What a player that is.
What a goal.
And if you weren't sure about Seydorf shooting, well, you are now. What a great time shot.
Son. What a hit, son.
What a hit, son. That is it.
A hit.
And so, we're going to see the first goal of the knockout stage right here.
Going to big stuff.
Going to big stuff.
Lots of questions asked about who the best player would be. We've got 2 of the titans of this fixture.
This matchup, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, coming against each other here. And big stuff just taking the lead. But back to the team. I said Naldo, and then we're on to Rashford, player of the month, centre mid, 88 rated. Prime Ballack, Prime Best at right mid. Ferdinand at centre back, player of the month.
Player of the month, Van Dijk, yeah.
92 rated. Flashback David Luiz and De Gea in goal.
It's a lovely ball roll here, and we got a chance for Lawrence on the break. He's gone a little bit wide. He crossed it back in, and
that's an unlucky cross there, to be honest. Like his player was at the front post, maybe put a bit too much power on it.
It's another good challenge there, and he's won the ball back, Lawrence. But look at this. I mean, this is an absolute battle right now. And like you say, so the format for those of you that are either new to the stream or are new to Arena Clash, it's basically 3v3. Each match has 2 legs. Whoever comes out on top after 2 legs wins 1 point for their team, and it's basically a best of 9. So first team to gain 5 points, or well, like I say, best of 9. So the 5 is the winning tilting point, and then that team will win the bracket overall.
Lawrence is actually bronze benching.
That's
a great header there. That's Socrates.
Yeah, I thought that was Socrates there with
that
header leaping up.
He's a big man.
He's 6'4", and
he's got a nice beard.
5-star weak foot. I know, he's a very handsome man.
He is a very
handsome card.
Very good looking.
Very handsome card.
To be honest, he must. I bet he got the ladies in his day.
Who knows?
Look at that beard,
before both of our time, I think. Socrates
probably
playing in his.
I don't actually know how old he is. Oh, green time finish hit the post,
and it's lucky.
That's
David
Seydorf
Luiz
again.
David
Almost
Luiz
got double.
there.
But yeah, Lawrence's bronze bench, and he's got player of the month, Royce.
Very good.
Chan.
Card.
Footballer's card.
Yeah, the Carnival one. Yeah, that was another SPC.
Carnival.
Another weekly challenge, sorry, not SPC.
I keep calling them footballers. Like, footballers.
Carnival
it just sounds
Carnival.
right. Just sounds right.
I don't know. Seydorf, that attack positioning in the right area, and already we have a 2-1 lead.
Tell you what
a game.
Seydorf's a bit of a poacher, isn't he?
He is popping up in all the right areas right now.
In all the right areas. You are correct. Oh my lord. In that Team Liquid kit there.
Not bad, eh? Not bad start. 2-1 in the first half already.
Great start.
It's big stuff. And he's looking to keep on his hot streak that he has been on so far throughout Arena Clash.
Yeah, Lawrence on the back foot now. Got to see him make a comeback. Was that offside? Just not
just
offside.
On. Lovely interception there.
Beautiful.
In the midfield.
Beautiful defending.
I think that was Rijkaard there getting involved in midfield. Really good enforcer sort of card in midfield. Not the best when it comes to shooting, for example, but he's solid defensively in that midfield position.
I have just noticed Lawrence has 89 rated red pick Salah. Oh
my lord, it's 2-2 already.
Was that Ronaldo?
That is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh
that is Cristiano Ronaldo, I believe, going in there. Look at that.
Look at that finish.
Time.
Look at the spin on it. Bottom corner. Absolutely beautiful.
Incredible strike. And we're all tied again.
But Salah, red pick, 89 rated on his reserves.
On his reserves. I don't know if he's maybe put him on the bench for this. I don't know. Are we going to see a chance straight from the kickoff here? Green timing. Lovely block.
I'll tell you what, this is a really good game. Very end-to-end.
Very end-to-end. It's just what you like to see. No one playing that, drop back sort of thing that's become quite accustomed so far in the FIFA scene this year, unfortunately. And we've got another chance here, and it's what a challenge at the last second. I think that was Dumfries stepping in there.
I'll tell you what, Big Stuff's really good at defending.
He
to be fair, like both of the goals. Don't get me wrong, they've been good goals.
Yeah.
But aside from those chances, he's been defending like an absolute champ.
He's done very well throughout the whole of Arena Clash so far.
Yeah.
He's been playing really, really well. And we're going to get to half-time at 2-2. Sometimes you think in some of these games, you think, oh, we're going to have a slow start. Are we going to see if the guys are going to, you know, have a real tactical battle to see who can get in front? The only issue is 2 shots on target, 2 goals.
Yeah.
For, I think it was Lawrence's side there with the 2 shots, 2 goals.
Yeah, that would have been.
But you know, you've got to take those chances. I know a lot of people in Weekend League will say, you know, oh, he's only had 2 shots, 2 goals. He's getting a bit of luck. But it's gone 1-0, 1-all, 2-1, 2-all. So it's not like it's that 2-0 where people sort of go, oh, you know, the game feels like it changes. The momentum swings at 2-0, for example. But, you know, I think that, you know, it's a really, really tight contest. And we're only at half-time in the first leg.
End-to-end stuff, really. Very clinical for Lawrence. But I don't... The big stuff's is playing really well. He's defending really well. It's just unlucky that those chances that he's had for Lawrence has been so clinical.
Yeah,
like such good.
It's a great overlap as well. Here. Felipe Anderson,
here we go.
Back post is
back
wide
post
open.
Is free. That's got to be a goal.
Oh,
he skied it.
Didn't time it. Didn't time it.
I don't know if you need to time them. You just literally, he didn't even need to put power on it. He could have tapped it in.
That's the one thing, and I run the St George Best Prime Icon card in my team, and I do feel slightly disappointed with that card, to be honest. It was it was a very expensive card to do. He's a decent player. Oh my God, the
keeper.
Was that Seydorf again? I think that was Seydorf with that shot there. But like I was going to say, I'm very disappointed with that George Best card myself. Obviously, he's very, very good and his stats are really high. But sometimes in those positions, he just doesn't seem to be able to just put the ball in the net in that position.
Here we go. We might see Big Stuff get a little breakaway here. He's playing the ball really well. He's got overlap. Oh, he just played it straight through the middle.
Oh, he didn't get the power he needed.
I think he tried to finesse that. And, yeah, he just didn't have any power on it at all. Maybe just need to go for the low driven. But here's another chance. Ibra, he's not going to miss this one. Hits the post.
My God, what an end-to-end game this is to kick off the session tonight.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Crazy. But Lawrence looking to go forward. He's got a few runners going through. He's found a gap in the middle. He goes for it. It's a great save.
My Lord, this is perfect. This is like the sort of game that you love to see.
Straight out the gates.
End-to-end.
Exactly. Straight
in there. Both going for attacking, you know, because you do see a lot of games, especially in Weekend League, you know, a lot of people play quite conservatively. They go for that 4-2-3-1 formation. They go for drop back with low depth. I mean, a lot of people do it. It's unfortunate to play against, and it's quite a frustrating formation to play against because it is so solid defensively with those, you know, that bank of 4 at the back, and you've got 2 CDMs in there. Then you've got effectively 3 sort of attacking midfielders. You know, you've got the left attacking mid, the right attacking mid, and the cam. And then a striker, so you're almost playing a 6-0-4 formation in that. Another chance just going over.
The bar. Bang UK. How can it claim to be grassroots? So basically, oh, there you go. Blong Arena's just commented in the chat, of course, to claim the thunder. Claim the thunder? To claim the glory.
Steal the thunder, or
steal the
thunder.
The glory. There you go. So yeah, basically they just we take players from the local scene. They do qualifiers. Feel free to get involved if you do like any of the games.
Green time,
great save. We do FIFA, League of Legends, Overwatch, Rainbow Six.
Do you know the last one? Tekken.
Tekken, there you go. Always thinking about Tekken. It's just because I never play it.
No, that's fair enough.
Well, I did play a game earlier.
You did.
Against Dom,
one of the producers.
One of the one of the producers, and I got absolutely demolished.
You did?
So, well, I didn't really. They were both close games. I didn't really know what I was doing, so we'll tuck that one under the carpet.
We'll leave that one. Right, Lawrence on the attack. Chance for Lawrence, and he's got it in this Petr Cech with this save.
Another great save. I tell you what, you said you really don't like this Petr Cech.
I find everyone in Arena Clash uses Petr Cech pretty much. He's quite solid.
Every one of the decent players uses Cech, and does every green time.
And there
what a goal!
What a goal from Nedved, and that's why Nedved is so solid. He's got that 5-star weak foot, so he can shoot from anywhere. He can pass from anywhere. He's great with both feet.
I'm looking into him honestly, because at the moment I'm using Hazard at left wing now.
Yeah, player of the month.
Hazard. No, just normal. Yeah, okay. I'm not that rich, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm using him, and I'm not going to lie. Nedved's 5-star weak foot just makes me feel like, oh my god, I need him.
5-star weak foot is such an underrated sort of, not an attribute necessarily, but such an underrated thing to have on players. You know, there's a lot of players with 5-star weak foot. So you've got that Socrates as well, is fantastic. You've got the likes of Son. Son's always been incredible in the past few FIFAs. Because of that 5-star weak foot,
Sonaldo.
You can shoot from anywhere, you can pass from anywhere, and you haven't got to worry about which side you're on.
Yeah, pretty
Whereas
much.
if you take it on the flip side and look at someone like
Rivaldo, we go, Lawrence has a chance. Another great save by Cech, I tell you. He is really, really, really good.
What, that check?
Yes.
I know. I might have to try him out again. I'm using 89 Chesney at the moment, so.
Ooh.
Socrates trying to bundle his way through.
So close. Chuckers. Yes, we do read the chat every so often. Only very special people's comments.
Only the best of the best comments.
Only the best of the best.
But no, hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream so far. I mean, what a game to kick off with as well. We're at 3-2 already in the first leg. So we've still got the second leg to come between Big Stuff and Lawrence.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how it goes in the second leg.
It will be.
Because obviously they've both learned a bit about each other, seen a bit of how they both play. And
at 3-2, you know, both players are still going to have to go for it and try and, you know, keep on pushing for that point for their team to kick off the day.
I'm going to think about my predictions a little bit. I genuinely think the Saints have a chance here to knock out the Claymores, not because not because the Claymores aren't good, but because we have not seen anything of the Saints, and we have seen more of the Claymores.
We haven't.
So they.
And he's just doing. He was gone for it, and he's missed the ball.
Oh Lord, what's he doing?
You hate to see it.
Yeah, you do not like to see that one.
The pass slightly behind Ibra, you know, but should Ibra be, you know, when you press that shoot button, should Ibra automatically go and, you know, shape his body up better to go and get that rather than trying for that lunge? Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, I agree.
But now we're back up with Socrates, and this is so end-to-end at the moment. But like you said earlier, Big Stuff is defending really, really well. I know he's conceded twice, but you know, every time that Lawrence gets near the edge of the box, he's just crowding him out.
But like I was saying, the Saints, they can do their homework on the Claymores.
True,
they can really like have a look, and they can have a look at their footage. I know they've probably maybe played each other before, like in friendlies or something. But the Saints have more to kind of
to analyse.
To analyse, exactly, yeah. And the Claymores potentially have nothing.
No, that's it, because we haven't seen the Saints so far in Arena Clash. As you know, like we said at the start, they were meant to be one of the featured games in the first week, but I think their opponents couldn't field a team, unfortunately. So we missed out on seeing them at all in the group stage. But they did well, you know, done well to qualify, and there's a chance, very risky back pass there, and Big Stuff comes away with it again. And you know, going into the second leg, if this stays at 3-2, I'll tell you what, we're in for a treat.
We are indeed.
Imagine golden goal.
Imagine golden goal in the first game. That'd be insane. What a cross!
It's a good header away, though.
It's a great header away. I think the gentleman on the left should wear a jacket. Just saying.
You've got to step up your dressing up game, George.
No. This is how I look.
George is going to wear a blazer.
I'm going to wear a blazer
in the final.
If you don't want me at my best, like if you can't take me at my worst, you can't have me at my best.
Oh. We'll see what happens.
No,
anyway,
I'm just kidding. But,
goalkeeper movement to bring the keeper out and punch away. Are we going to get one last chance of this? He's recycled it. We're deep into added on time. He's gone for the bicycle kick, and it's going to end 3-2 to Big Stuff in the first leg.
Very good first game.
What a start.
Yeah, really good end-to-end stuff. Really nice to see.
Absolutely, you know, and that's the sort of game that you love to see straight off the bat today. It's 3-2 to Big Stuff. What do you reckon the second leg? Is he going to carry that on? Is Lawrence going to adjust anything at all?
I know it's going to be close. It's obviously going to stay close because they're both really good players. They're both similar skill levels. I'd like to see Lawrence get more of the ball. I mean, the thing is, neither of them were having bad games at all. They were both having really good games.
Yeah.
They're both defending really well. They're both doing like everything well. But Big Stuff just edged it.
Well, that's it. Like you said, you know, it's good to see both teams going for it on the attack, one way up, one way back. You know, it's none of this sitting back. None of them are playing conservative. They're both going out for the win and going out to attack. Yeah, three at the back as well. You know, imagine that. You don't see that in Weekend League ever. Normally, you're unlucky if you see a three at the back. Or sorry, you're very lucky if you see a three at the back, because a lot of people sort of perceive the three at the back's a weak formation because you haven't got any sort of defenders on the wings.
Yeah.
If someone's playing, for example, 4-2-4, which, you know, people go ultra attack and they go for it, then, you know, difficult to manage when you've got two wingers with no wing backs.
Is that what we're going to see, though? Lawrence lose because he's played three at the back, maybe?
I don't know. I mean, 3-2 against a player like Big Stuff with three at the back is an incredible feat in itself, you know.
But maybe if he went four at the back, maybe he'd be winning.
Maybe, but then he
maybe
hasn't got
three
the crowd
at the back
in the middle.
is but then again, maybe three at the back is too like out there. Maybe he needs to lay off a little bit. Maybe play a little bit more defensive. Maybe get a bit more of the ball then.
But you know, 3-2, especially against someone like Big Stuff, as we said.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Big Stuff
not taking anything away from him.
No, I mean, Lawrence has done well to keep himself in the game. You know, it was what 1-0, 1-0, 2-1, 2-0, 3-2. So you know, it's been a really close game end to end, and it's a fantastic opener to the session tonight.
Really, really good first game. Really, really impressed with how well the players have played.
And we're going to dive into the second game right here. We might. Do we have any scores from around the ground as well, George, from the first leg? We can have a little look and see if we've got any first leg fixtures.
I will have a little gander for you.
I'll let you work on that one as we go into the second leg between the Claymores and the Saints. Big Stuff versus Lawrence, and we got an early chance, and it's gone behind the goal.
I'll tell you what, I thought that went in.
I thought that might have gone in as well, but obviously not.
I'm seeing a Dabble Riot comment in the chat.
Dabble Riot? No.
End of the stream, I'm afraid.
That happens at the end of the stream, yeah.
I'm afraid. I'm sorry about that, but I'm only allowed to do one a day.
Oh my lord! And we've seen an absolute wonder goal from Big Stuff. It's Michael Owen this time on the edge of the box.
Always appears on the streams in one way or another.
What a strike! Unbelievable.
Oh, what a goal! I was looking at the scores and I missed it, but I will say what a goal anyway.
What a goal!
But in the first game, Halsey and Ido. Halsey took the game 4-1. 4-1 in the first game.
Bit of a gap there then to make up for Ido.
And between Moody and Marv, Moody took it 5-0.
5-0. Oh. That's a shame because I want Marv to do well. Marv's been really good being in the stream and that. And Lawrence has tied it up here at 1-1 in the second leg.
This is actually such a tight match.
The issue there, though, Big Stuff went for some goalkeeper movement. I think Lawrence read it, and he literally just opened up the goal there. That's the one negative. If you're going for that goalkeeper movement and your opponent anticipates it, you're in for a bit of an easy goal there.
I had somebody do that against me the other day. He started. I was coming in from the wing, and he moved the goalkeeper to far post, and I just did a low-driven shot into the near post.
Straight to the
just
near post.
Low-driven it.
Easy peasy.
I never predict that it's going near post. They always try and go wide, but
that's kind of the lottery. That's kind of the chance you take when you do goalkeeper movement. You know, you can predict one way, and if you predict the right way, it works. But if you predict the wrong way, then you know you're pretty much just leaving 2/3 of the goal wide open for your opponent just to tap it in, really.
Yeah, pretty much. So at the moment, from the scores around the ground, the Saints are actually winning it by
2-1 up. So Big Stuff needs this.
Lawrence is definitely playing pretty well. Big Stuff. Big Stuff needs to win this for his team. He needs to win this for his team.
Absolutely.
If not, 3-0 in the first fixture of games.
Yeah, you don't want to see that straight away in the knockouts, do you? You want it to be nice and tight. And these guys should be fairly evenly matched now all the way along. So we shouldn't see, although we'll see the odd match where we might get one team that's slightly better than the other, or one player that's slightly better than the other, you will see a lot of highly competitive games as we get a follow from Whitey Games in the chat, who puts a very attractive emote in the chat there.
Is it, though?
I wonder who's that attractive, handsome young fella in the chat there.
Just looks like a hairy boiled egg.
Looks like... I was going to say it looks like me, but you've just ruined it now.
Oh, sorry, mate. Thanks for the follow, Whitey. Absolute legend. I'm not allowed to put my chair up, if not I won't be in shot.
No, you're too tall. George is if you haven't realised, George is slightly taller than me.
Slightly.
I mean, he's about 8 foot tall, so yeah. I have to put my chair at the highest, and I think he's on his lowest setting.
I am on the lowest.
And I think we're about even there.
9-foot vertical leap.
I'm not quite sure you are.
Oh dear.
But anyway,
very tight game. First 21 minutes played, and it's 1-1 currently.
That's
such
risky.
A tight game. Yes, very headering it across the pitch.
Oh, that's a great ball.
Through.
Big Stuff's through. He's trying to bait him with the goalkeeper.
Off
the bar. Honestly,
Salah.
This game is so end-to-end, it's ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure that was on Salah's left foot.
What a game to start with, though.
And he just spooned it. That looked like such an awkward shot.
Just a scoop. George Best is absolutely shattered on the wing there, and he's played a lovely ball through to Socrates, and he's predicted that with the goalkeeper movement there. What a that is. And do you know what?
Absolute insanity.
I would say Lawrence is winning this second game in terms of chances created. And,
Lawrence playing really well.
The ball's constantly at this end of the field right now, and it's almost like Big Stuff's hitting him on the counter. Big Stuff's almost playing quite reserved in this game. He's got the lead on aggregate, 4-3. Do you know what? I reckon we could see a golden goal here.
I don't think Big Stuff's probably playing reserved. He's maybe seen that his other teammates are losing a bit, and he's maybe a bit like, it's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure.
Yeah, so big, like we said, from the scores around the ground after the first leg of all the other games, it looks to be that the Saints are going to be having a 2-1 lead if the scores were to stay the same. They were 4-1 and 5-0 up in the other fixtures. We got Nedved mistimed.
Unlucky.
If he times
I think
that,
that's a corner, no?
No, I think he just mistimed it. I think it was orange,
straight
orange timing.
I am 6'4".
George is 6'4", apparently. There you go.
Or 6'3", I'm not sure.
6'4" on Friday nights when he wears his heels.
Yes, exactly. Stilettos.
Stilettos, okay, lovely.
I'll have you know.
Good balance. 99 balance then. 99 balance and agility.
Yeah, pretty much, definitely. More like
Come
10.
on, Lawrence, let's see. I mean, I would be very interested to see a golden goal. Right
Yes,
off the bat
so would I. Rashford, great save by Czech. Socrates has got the ball on the edge of the box. He cuts back inside, really nice turn. Rijkaard, great defending there.
Do you know what? Big stuff. It's backs to the walls defending, and we said this in the first leg. Big stuff does defend pretty well.
Lawrence just keeps getting the ball back every time. Socrates maybe just knocked a little bit off balance there. Maybe has a shout for a free kick, but it's not going to be. Czech plays out from the back, out wide to Alonso.
It's unbelievable. It's such a good game.
It's
I know
really
it's
good
only
game.
1-1, but
and we're only in the 36th minute.
That's it. We've still got an hour of in-game football to go here. And do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Lawrence grabs an equaliser before half-time here.
I feel like it's definitely in his momentum
it's all him
at the moment. He's got so many runners. So many runners. Beautiful. Naldo! Oh, that foot birthday Naldo.
I think he actually has like ridiculous long shots, Naldo.
Really?
I'm pretty sure his normal card has something like 80-something long shots. I'm pretty sure his foot birthday card has like something stupid like 99 shot power. I'm sure it's something mad.
What do you have to use to get the Naldo? Is it just Ligue 1 players?
Yeah, it was a completely non-rare Ligue 1 team.
Non-rare?
But you could sub on 3 players that are not flashback, not icons, and you couldn't sub on anyone from the main like 4 or 5 leagues, you know, like the Bundesliga,
yeah, so
Premier League,
same
Italian
Zebras
League.
basically, but Ligue 1.
So the trick is to complete the Ibra challenge first, sub on centre-back Ibra as a striker, because he's a foot birthday card.
Oh, goalkeeper! That was great goalkeeper
That was the
movement.
most unnatural save I've seen in my life.
He was running across goal, and he kept running. Oh!
Goodness me. How many times are we going to see these shots that look like they sneak in, but they just tap the side netting?
I'll tell you what, he was running across goal, and he put his arms up. He just kind of like waved.
Just flailed at it.
He just
flailed.
Oh, crazy.
Petr Cech used flail. It wasn't very well. It was super effective actually there, I think.
Why is everybody posting Cano from Mortal Kombat? Is that what you look like?
Apparently
so. I don't know what he looks like.
Who is that? Someone from Mortal Kombat in chat. Get on the old search engines and have a look and see. Apparently that emote looks like Kano from
I'll tell you if it does look like him.
No idea. It's probably just a ball going.
But here you go, Lawrence finesse. Great save again by Czech.
And that's going to be half time.
That is going to be half time there.
And that is 1-1, and it is 4-3 on aggregate. Look at the chances created, though. Oh, my Lord. We're going to see a change here. We're going to see Salah coming off. We're going to see flashback Ibra come on. Are we going to see Sterling? He did it last time, Sterling for Nedved.
I would. Sterling's a great card. No, he's got loads of stamina left. You don't need to at this point.
No, still 45 minutes to go. 1-1, 4-3 on aggregate to big stuff. But, I mean, he is hanging on right now. He is hanging on. Does this guy look like me at all? It doesn't look anything like me, does it really?
Really?
No, it doesn't look anything like the emote, I'm afraid. And there's an early chance from the kick-off. And it's another save from Petr Cech. He's run it out for a corner, probably unintentionally there. Probably trying to play it quite safe. We're going to probably see a near post in-swinger again. Driven in and headed out.
Unlucky there.
He's got Ibra up there. But so what do we guys in chat? What do we think about today's releases as well? We've got that foot birthday Perisic at Cam. We've also got Alan Shearer's prime moments. And all I can say with the prime moments icon SBCs is that EA need to come out and they need to give us a big icon.
Yeah,
you know,
I agree. What a tackle.
We want that R9 or the Hullet or the Vieira, the Cruyff, the Eusebio, Ronaldinho, one of those super top tier icons.
I think the thing is, a lot of people, like, we've been told that when we were getting these, everyone was so excited. Like, we've got more, like, bigger icons coming out. People don't want to see Alan Shearer.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Newcastle fans. Don't get me wrong, they're fantastic players. But for the price that they are, I want one of the big uns.
Look, I'm sure that all the people up in Newcastle would be furious with you for saying that. They would love to have Alan Shearer. What a shot from Big Stuff, and he's hit the post. Big Stuff's not getting many chances, but when he does get them, he's so close.
We want Beckham.
You know,
Beckham.
People saying Beckham, but Beckham's got Beckham's licensed to another footballing game.
Oh, is he on PES? Is he?
Yeah, so I don't think we'll see him in FIFA anytime, particularly soon. I don't know if that's an exclusive deal or what. But Big Stuff on the counter attack here.
Here we go, Ibra.
It's only Ibra.
He's got the pace.
He hasn't. Not over Rio. Not over Rio. Rio has mega pace.
I thought Ibra had like
mega pace.
84.
Yeah, but against Ferdinand, I mean, once you've got Ferdinand with like an anchor or something or a shadow, he's just absolutely electric.
Yeah, true. Very true. But we're going to see Lawrence come forward.
We've got a pause queued from Lawrence as well, so he's going to have to go for it.
Oh, he's
giving it away in a dangerous area.
He's got a lot of men forward. Still, Ibra.
Not on the turn.
It green. Oh, what a goal!
Oh my God!
Oh my Lord!
And that is possibly the goal that will seal this first point
Ibra
for the Claymores. Oh my Lord! What a strike! Oh my Lord! Oh wow!
Damn!
He got that green timed on the 180 volley. Oh man, what a strike! What an absolute strike!
Holy!
And, I mean, if I was big stuff, I'd be using this pause just to take a bit of a 30 seconds to relax after scoring that.
I've gone a little bit lightheaded. I'm not gonna lie, that was that insane.
Oh, what a strike!
Wow! Green time finish, flicked it up, put it over his shoulder, smashed it.
That was fantastic.
Top bins, absolutely beauty.
Incredible. We've even got SAS in chat that's clipped that already.
He's the king of clips.
What a hero. Wow.
Oh my Lord.
Have we just seen goal of the tournament for today? Goal of the week?
Goal of the week.
In game
probably.
1?
Sorry, Martin.
Goal of the week. Wow. Look at that. For a
flicks
spin.
it over.
I think it touched his head as well when he spun.
Did it?
I think it might have just touched him.
I don't think we're going to see it again, but
we won't see it again.
We'll watch it later.
My Lord, what a goal. And there we go. There's one for the Abominable Snowman says that is one for the weekly show.
I presume that's going to be goal of the week.
My Lord, we've already seen one. And big stuff now on the attack again. That's going to give him some confidence going.
Here you go. He's gone for it again.
Another chance.
Great save.
So, Lawrence is going to need 2 goals now to get back in this match. But what a game we've had.
Has he got it in him?
He's got 25 minutes to find 2 goals. The issue is he's got to attack. He's got to attack, and just go for it.
And he's got 5 at the back at the moment.
I think what he's doing, I think he's got that 3 at the back, but he's got his wing backs on his left and right mid. He's got them on come back on defence, from what I can tell, and I think he's got them on like join the attack as well. Obviously, so that's the thing. They're getting so tired, his wingers, up and down, up and down.
Yeah, you can't really play that kind of football. I mean, I think at the moment I'm using heavy pressure on heavy touch and fast build up. My players get so tired.
They get absolutely knackered. That's the problem.
So, but then I tried to play possession football. That's going to be a foul and another pause, surprisingly. But I think he's going to look to make some subs, maybe.
But yeah, you're saying you're playing possession football at the moment.
Yeah, and it's better, but my players don't get as tired. But I just don't feel like I can get forward.
It's difficult. It is difficult to get forward because everybody comes short. So effectively, everyone's running back towards their own goal to go and provide a short option to the ball. So unless you use that L1 or LB to send that player on a run, it's a bit more awkward. But I mean, I'm quite a fan of the possession play because you've always got someone to pass to. If you can be patient and do patient build up, then you've got a great chance at just retaining possession
100%.
and frustrate your opponent.
Yeah.
I actually started today. I started today using 4-2-3-1 because I was getting fed up. I'm in Division 1. It's hard enough as it is. I'm in the realms of the pro players, and I shouldn't be there with those guys. I'm not that good, and it's difficult. So I've adopted the 4-2-3-1 now, and it started to work okay for me. And I've started playing possession. So, but I've had a few games where I've been on the wrong side of a 60-40 possession. Yeah. I'm sitting there without the ball for a long time. But I consider myself to be a pretty good defender, quite patient. So
I use 4-2-3-1-2.
Oh, you go for the defensive one, the left mid, right mid one.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh wait, no.
That's the Lamb and Cam Ram.
Lamb Cam.
4-1-2-1-2. Oh, hello.
Oh, here we go, Lawrence.
Chance with Salah.
Finesse. Oh.
The reason he probably didn't shoot is because he was on Salah's right foot, and that is the importance. Where Big Stuff's got someone like Nedved in that position with 5-star weak foot, he could just bang that and that would go straight in.
You never see Salah shoot on his right foot in real life as well, so at least he's keeping it realistic. Because literally, Salah would rather pass than shoot on his right foot, and you see it all the time.
Again, good defending.
Big Stuff is really good at defending. But yeah, we're going to see a pause queued again by Big Stuff. But here we go, Salah. Salah!
Oh, what a save!
He just didn't get the chance to shoot. But here we go, another chance.
Another chance there. I've just noticed
at it.
on the aggregate, it's saying 4-3 when we're actually, I think we're 5-3. 5-3. It's okay. It's okay.
We'll keep this one under the lid.
Pretend no one saw
it
it.
didn't happen.
Pretend we didn't see it.
Because given false hope for Lawrence.
That's it. But he's he could still get 2 goals in 13 minutes. It's not it's not the end of the world. He's still creating chances.
We have seen
Stranger things
exactly.
So
exactly.
We'll see as we see Sterling come on for Nedved now for big stuff. So he's bringing that sub on again. I don't know which. I think it's the 90 Sterling he's got, which I don't know if it says red in form. It's definitely a team of the week card, but it's not quite.
Yeah, I can't remember which one it was actually. I'm pretty sure it was 91.
I think it was 90. I think it's the 91, but just 90 rated. Sorry. But I don't know.
Oh, is that offside? I think he was off. No, he's not. He's onside.
And it's
through the legs.
Squeezed it in. And
Here we go.
have 9
Here we
minutes
go. The
to
comeback.
go.
That'll be
5-4.
5-4.
My lord.
I tell you what, he is insane. I've got him on PC. He is an absolute god.
Here we go. And he's snuck
Van
from
Dijk, Sterling. Pass out wide to Owen. Owen tries to take out wide. Almost a penalty.
You've got to be careful.
Card. Sterling's got the ball. He does that flick again. He cuts inside.
Oh, my lord.
He cuts inside again. He's got a chance. I think maybe it's got a bit of blood to the head, a bit of a head rush.
Do you know what? It was really good up until that point of the shot.
Very good up
and then it all
point.
Went wrong. Chance here.
All went downhill.
Look at this. We've got 5 minutes to go. If Lawrence scores here, we go to a third leg golden goal situation. Are we going to see it on the first game as he was trying to muscle his way through? Is it going to break here for Lawrence?
Big stuff's got to go defensive now, in my opinion. He's got to
shut up shop.
Get it in park there. The bus. As much as you don't like to see it.
No.
But here we go. Lawrence has got a lot of men forward here.
Chance.
This might be his last chance. 88th minute. He's playing the ball around really well. Here we go. Socrates. What a tackle.
On the edge of my seat waiting for this goal.
Always on the edge of my seat.
Here we go. Good turn.
It's not a great pass.
We're going to come up towards
here we go.
the
Big
90th minute.
Got the ball. Is he going to just retain possession here? No, he's going to play out wide. Maybe going to hold the ball.
Not going to get there. He's not going to get there. He's gone for a slide there, which is a bit interesting.
Oh, he's playing for time.
See a foul.
In my opinion, that should have been a red. Because he went through the back of him. Just unnecessary.
Professional foul, I think they call it. Oh, it is the player of the month, Sterling. 90 rated.
90 rated. I should never question you when it comes to these things.
You shouldn't really know.
The king of FIFA knowledge.
The knowledge.
If there was a FIFA top quiz,
I'd be up there, I reckon.
I reckon you'd be up there.
There we go. One
go.
last chance or no? Not yet. Oh, it is. Cuts him short there of a chance going forward.
There you go.
And what
Big
a game.
With a win.
What a game for the first game of the knockout stage.
How exciting.
5-4 to big stuff. I mean, that's incredible. What a game.
What an intense game. I actually cannot believe it at all. That goal was really, really good.
I think that goal from Ibra technically was the decider, wasn't it? Because that was the final goal of the game from big stuff. Lawrence did get one right late on with about 8 minutes to go. But what
absolute
a goal.
worldie.
And to get that green timed as well on the on the flick up and the little spin around the player, and to get that green timing as well.
And no bars
Fantastic.
anymore.
No.
I'm like 199% sure that the bar has been banned.
Hashtag ban the bar.
All of the playoffs. No bar.
Hashtag ban the bar in chat, guys. It did work. It did work.
It did. The movement worked.
That was it. that was a brilliant week.
Great
that
job,
was when the bar was being used quite a lot, and then we did get that hashtag ban the bar was trending in chat, which was incredible, really, to show just what the community wanted.
Exactly. We didn't want to see it. Nobody wanted to see it. It was a bit unfair. So we got it sorted for you guys.
It's gone.
We do stuff around here.
But very shortly, we'll have the results from around the ground, as we had the other matches. We had Halsley and Edo. We had Moody and Marv as well playing. So some big games, and it looked like the Saints were winning after the first leg in each of those games. I think Halsey was 4-1 up and Moody was 5-0 up. But the only confirmed fixture that we've had so far is that Big Stuff has a point on the board for the Claymores.
I mean, we got the game 1 results through, and what we knew was it was 2-1, and at the moment I'm pretty sure it still is 2-1 because obviously Big Stuff won. So yeah, maybe who knows?
First confirmed result though.
Ido
1-0
back.
At the moment, 1-0 on paper to the Claymores. We're going to get the Saints results as well. They're going to come in very shortly to see if they held on. They were 4-1 and 5-0 up in the other games, so we'll be able to see that very, very shortly as those games wrap up. Well, that's it. Even if it is 2-1 either way, no one's running away with it yet. There's no 3-0 start, which you don't often see a 3-0 start in this. We haven't seen too many in Arena Clash because a lot of the guys
too many
are evenly matched.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are really evenly matched on paper. Like Big Stuff, Edo, they're both I think they're Elite 2 players. Elite 3 for Lawrence and Halsey.
I haven't got any info on Moody, unfortunately, so I have to try and find out here.
Don't really know too much about Moody.
But we're going to go.
We go.
Let's do it. Let's have a little look at the first round of fixtures.
Take a jump together.
Oh
my lord, Moody.
We do have the Saints going 2-1 up. Lawrence falling 5-4 to Big Stuff. Halsey went from 4-1 to 9-4. And Moody with a 5-0, 8-0 over Marv, unfortunately.
Unlucky Marv.
Come on, Marv. We know you can do better. We know you can do it.
But GG's Moody and Halsey. Really good job.
As you can see, 2-1 so far to the Saints. It's looking like a tasty matchup. Plenty of goals in there as well.
Oh yeah, a lot of goals in there. The second game we'll have coming up is Halsey versus Marv. So we'll see how that one goes.
Come on, Marv. I want to see that 86 for Richarlison in action.
We want to see it. Want to see it happen.
Because he played in his first ever weekend league this weekend. So really, really good to see someone getting involved on that.
I think he said that he'd played one before this.
Yeah.
I think he said that he got silver 2 the time before, whether he got silver 1 the time before,
and
then he got silver 2 this week maybe. I can't remember, something like that. But either way, he did really well. He's doing a really good job for somebody that obviously is maybe fairly new to FIFA. It's nice to see them get in the community and play weekend league, do arena clash.
Definitely.
It's looking good for him. All you got to do, keep improving.
Well, practice makes perfect, doesn't it?
Exactly.
The more you play the game, the better you get at it. The more you learn. Watch other people that are better than you. Play against other people that are better than you. Because when you're in weekend league, you're not going to win every game unless you're one of those very top tier players. It's what about the top 10 maybe go 30-0 usually. So to say that you're going to win every game is very, very tough anyway for any of us. I tend to have a new rule in my stream is gold 1 and done. I tend to get to that because I know the packs are good. 2 100k packs. I get 2 red player picks. I'm pretty chuffed with that.
But why don't you go for it? Like if you can. You go for Elite 3, right?
If it happens to fall that way, yes. So before Christmas, what I tend to do between like September and December, give it my all, try really, really hard, focus on every single game. Every weekend before Christmas, I had Elite 3 every single weekend and 1 Elite 2. A 25 and 5, which has been my personal best so far.
Yeah.
But my best player pick before Christmas was 86 Red Willian. So I got to the point.
That's not bad, is it?
Yeah, but there's so many better players out there, and I thought, I've got 186 rated player from it, and by then, I've got loads of good other players that are better than him. So he doesn't even get into my team, and I'm just sort of sat there like, I've worked so hard. I played 30 games, 25 and 5. To not pack a good red, and it's gutting, really.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It does get annoying if you play all those games and then you don't get the rewards you want.
But that's the pack luck for you, isn't it?
But it's all about pack luck, obviously. And the thing is, you've just got to think. Even if you don't, if you can go for the next one, just go for it because the rewards are always better.
Well, I'm starting to save for team of the season now, you see. So
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. So
get those 100k packs. Division 1. I've got to make sure I get rank 2 in Division 1.
You can save your team of the week.
2
packs.
ultimate packs.
Imagine there's like Ronaldo, Messi in the same team of the week.
I've already got Ronaldo.
Yeah, but you get another Ronaldo. You get a tradable Ronaldo.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Just because you was a good boy for EA, you got your ones to watch Ronaldo.
I won a tournament. I was using my real life football skills for that tournament to get that one done.
Real life skills?
It was real life 5-a-side.
Was actually?
It was real life
I thought it was 5-a-side on the actual game.
No. It was real life 5-a-side tournament.
Now I have a lot more respect for you as a person.
Yeah. No, I actually.
Not that I had any.
I'm not gonna blow my own trumpet here. But I carried our team into the through the semi-final into the final. We won 5-4 and I scored 4 goals.
What a player!
So playing in centre back at half in that. But the rule was you had to cross the halfway line to have a shot, and I'm quite good at long shots.
What? You had to cross?
Yeah, you could only score from inside your opponent's half, basically. On a 5-a-side pitch, so it just saves you shooting from long range.
But the goalkeeper wants to have a dig every so often, don't they?
Yeah, not allowed in that tournament. They weren't.
That's not good enough,
but
is it?
No.
We should have the game coming up fairly soon.
What are you predicting? Halsey versus Marv. Halsey, Elite 3 player. Marv, obviously Silver 2. So Marv, is probably one of the lower ranked players within the Claymores team. But when you compare him to Big Stuff and Edo, it's difficult to be like a very strong player in that team because Big Stuff and Edo are both very, very good as well.
Yeah, I understand that I've got to answer the question, but I don't want to answer the question because I feel bad for Marv.
What's your prediction?
Halsey.
I mean, Halsey's
Are we
going to
do scores?
Halsey's Elite 3.
I don't know
if we need to predict scores, do we?
I mean, do you want to predict scores?
I don't know. I mean, I think Marv's improving, so that's one thing. It's difficult when you come into a tournament, and we're at this stage now through to the quarterfinals where the players involved, the standard is now higher than what it was in the group stage because we are taking the best teams from every group. Yeah. Those teams that weren't good enough, whether it's just that you've got one weak link in your team, or whether the whole team as a whole couldn't compete in certain groups, because we've got some teams that have like top 100 players, Elite 1, Elite 2, Elite 3, and anyone getting Elite is a very good player.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Like if you're you're elite, like you are one of the elite players of FIFA.
Pun intended.
I mean, pun exactly, 100% intended. I'm pretty sure you're in the like top 5%.
It's something crazy like that, isn't it?
2%, something like that. I don't know, but either way, you're really, really good.
Yeah.
Matt and George, quick question: do you lads know if there be a Belong Arena in Ireland more preferable in Cork?
Well, there you go.
Clyde?
That's the question.
No, it's not
No,
Clyde,
that's
is it?
Scotland.
It's where is it? We've got one playing today, haven't we? We have one that's
I'm
in
not sure.
Ireland, don't we?
We'll have to double
I could've
check on that one.
sworn.
We'll get back to you on that one, Jamie. We'll get confirmation on that and
No,
find
that's
out if
Wales.
there's one
Oh
in
my God.
Ireland.
Oh dear
But
Lord.
well, you never know. It might happen. You never know. You never do know.
Craigavon, apparently.
There you go. In Ireland.
There
GTM
you go.
O'Brien. Jamie,
There you
get
go.
onto belong.gg and you can find your local arena. You can find your local arena there.
Exactly.
You can obviously find out when qualifiers are, because we'll have another season of FIFA hopefully coming up after this one.
Yep.
The qualifiers will start after our finals in Birmingham at Insomnia. And then, get down. Just go and find out if you've got a team around you. Find out if you can get down there. Go and see if you can get involved. Start supporting that team. It's the same as like going to support your local football team. They might not be in the Premier League or the Championship or one of those top leagues, but you can go and support them because they're the sort of teams that need that support because they don't have the funding at in football level to attract large crowds.
Yeah, exactly. The thing about that I like about it is esports. It's just such a friendly thing, and everybody is friends.
Yeah.
Like behind the scenes, they might trash talk a bit.
Well, that's it.
But
Yeah.
it's all part of fun and games. Like everybody's friends.
Yeah.
Like everybody's supporting each other as an esport, and just get down there and support your boys, kind of thing.
Well, that's it. And if space opens up, you can get involved, and if you can qualify for your team, maybe we'll be casting over some of your games in the future.
Exactly.
For those guys. So you got
maybe
belong.
you'll have the privilege.
GG.
You'll have
privilege.
The privilege.
I can't think of the opposite of privilege right off the top of my head.
It's like unfortune. I don't know.
The
I'm not sure.
unfortunate, the unfortunate situation of us casting over one of your games.
Exactly. Anglo, thanks for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it.
But there's some big games coming up still here. So tonight as well, we've got the Steelers versus the Invincibles later on. Those teams are going to be pretty evenly matched. So for the Invincibles, we've got 2 gold 2s and a gold 1. For the Steelers, we have 2 elite 1s and a gold 1. So
yeah, I'm obviously going to go right out there and predict the Steelers.
Yeah.
Apologies, Liam.
But you got Liam. Yeah, Liam 1-3.
Taylor.
Good friend.
But yeah, I'm good friends with Chester as well.
True. Yes, Mr. Chester as well. He's a very, very good player.
But
we've got plenty. We've got so many good players.
Such
That's
good
the thing.
players. We've got so many good players in this tournament, and it's just like it's just so good.
And as you can hear, we have the crowd back
Yeah.
because
they're still silent.
They've gone quiet now, have they?
There you go. They've picked up as soon as it kicks off.
Live. So we're actually going to be playing on a different camera angle here as well, which is a little bit unfortunate because it's a bit more of a zoomed in one, which means we can't see the whole pitch in the screen in one go, so we can't see if anyone's open.
We can still see the people in the middle.
There's plenty there.
I'll
Ronaldo
get up
I
the
see up
teams
front.
Now. Obviously, this is Marv on the right-hand side.
It's an early
finish.
goal
What a
for
goal.
Halsey there, and it goes 1-0 to
There you
the
go.
Saints.
Vito Gueno. We've seen a lot of this card.
We have in
Big
Arena
Stuff's
Clash.
got this card, hasn't he? Is it Big Stuff? No, I can't remember who it was.
Someone does have him, and
Somebody
scored
has
a
him.
banger with him the other day, didn't
sworn
they?
it was Big Stuff. It was.
Could have been.
No,
I'm
it's
not
Edo,
100%
isn't
sure.
it?
It's Edo.
I'm not sure.
I'm sure we'll find out. Anyway.
I'm sure we will find out at some point.
But it's it's crazy that Butcher Gueno's used quite a lot in Arena Clash. You wouldn't see him necessarily in weekend league so much.
No.
And there's another chance here. Butcher
good goal,
Gueno's
though.
so fast off the post.
Come on, Marv. Get possession. Ooh, unlucky there.
It's looking like Halsey's playing the 4-2-3-1 there. Just the way I know that player always is there to intercept it when you pass forward.
Yeah, there's Ronaldo. Just unlucky, Rashford.
Great challenge.
I'll get the teams up now.
Great challenge from Marv there.
Let's have a look. So, Marv's team. Marv has got going
chance,
from
great
top to
drag
bottom.
back.
Ronaldo, how has he missed that?
Off balance, really. He's probably at like an 80-degree angle there.
I'll tell you what.
From that.
Marv's actually got a really nice team.
He's improved it quite a lot, hasn't he?
He's got Player of the Year,
Kasper Schmeichel.
Kasper Schmeichel. Trippier at right back. Maybe need to improve that one. 88 Van Dijk. That's nice. That's what we like to see. 86 Socrates road to... No, what's that? Is that road?
Yeah, no, that's Socrates.
Road to final?
Europa League. Europa League. Yeah, road to final. Europa League. Road to final.
He's got Benjamin Mendy at left back. Fabinho right centre mid. Green time finish. Oh, just over. Had a lot of power on that.
Halsey's going for this from the kickoff.
87 Fernandinho at centre mid. Gundogan at centre mid 84. Not a great centre mid in my opinion. Really low stamina.
Yeah.
maybe that's one to upgrade probably for you. 84 Son left forward. I know you like
Good card, Sonaldo.
Lukaku up front, and then as we see on the ball right now, that 86 Red Richarlison.
Good cross, unlucky.
Really nice card.
Richarlison's really good because he's got a high work rate. So if you want to play him out like on a left midfield or right midfield, depending on which version you've got, he's really good because of those high work rates. Mean he'll get up the pitch and he'll work back, and he's got good stamina. He's got good speed. He's got a 5-star weak foot as well, which is fantastic.
And on the bench. For Marv, he's got that 87. Oh, here we go, chance. That's another great goal.
Good goal.
He's got that 87 Allison, and he's actually got that inform Hernandez that's just come out at striker.
Nice.
And he's also got, I don't know if you can see that foot birthday Alaba.
Nice
presumably packed.
I would presume so, yeah.
So.
Difficult to link though, that's the problem. If you're running a Premier League team, very difficult to link in a Bundesliga who's Austrian, unless you run someone like Arnautovic maybe, if you get like a high rated maybe headliner Arnautovic or an inform Arnautovic.
Look at that team. Wait, that's pretty much the same as wait, no, have we already seen this team? This is so similar to somebody.
Similar.
Very similar to Big Stuff's team. So going from top to bottom, Stojkovic 92, Ronaldo 96 loan at striker as well. Bueno at cam 92. Rashford 88 at centre mid. Player of the month. Gerrard prime icon moments 92 Gerrard. At centre mid, which I'm very interested to see how good that card is. Shut your mouth. 18. Oh, here we go. Bueno unlucky.
I'm not going to save it. This is going to be awkward.
89 rated Kante.
Very nice.
Centre defensive mid. 88 road to final Marcus Alonso. Flashback 89 David Luiz. Prime moments icon Desailly.
Desailly's fantastic. I've got him in my team.
Absolutely you love him, don't
so
you?
Good.
Dumfries at right back. The PSV.
Eredivisie SBC card there.
SBC card. And normal De Gea in goal. He's also got future stars De Jong on the bench.
Very nice.
Prime icon moments Clyde and foot birthday Jabinho on the bench.
Very tasty team. Very tasty
team indeed.
That's a great ball from Marv there. What a spot there.
Come on, Marv. Get on forward.
Great touch from Richarlison as well.
Cut inside.
Can he get the cross?
Inside, lad. He's gone for the cross.
What I would like to see
5-star skills
in that situation. 4-star skills.
I
think he's 5-star weak foot. I think he's only 4-star skills.
Maybe cut inside there.
Maybe. Or the other option is use L1 and square for the cross, so you can do that floated cross. Maybe give your left midfielder or one of your strikers a good chance to win a header. Obviously easier said than done, and Bueno finding that little pocket of space again. And as you're reading the teams out there, you can kind of see that Marv is very out-teamed in terms of the team on paper.
Marv isn't a bad team.
We do know that Halsey is an Elite 3 player as well, so we know he's a very strong contender for one of the top players in the tournament.
Definitely, really good team for Halsey, and a really good player as well. Obviously Marv is out-teamed, and he's obviously not as good a player as Halsey.
In terms of the skill level, like Silver 2 to Elite 3 is a big gap.
Yeah, it is a massive gap. But 3-0 still. Obviously, Marv has a lot to take away from this game. If he does fail to win it, he'll have a lot to improve on, and he'll know what to improve on. What a
good save
chance! Oh my lord,
very good chance.
But yeah, obviously. We'll see how it goes.
I think that was Bueno winning a header.
I think it was near post. It's just near post, isn't it? It's like the players find it so much easier. Oh, goes for the fake long throw there. I
see a lot of people use that fake throw.
No, I do like it as a mechanic though.
Yeah, it's a strange one, especially when they take that huge long run up.
There are a lot of tactics that I would like to see FIFA bring in, but I just feel like they'd be overpowered. Like having the ability to actually dive.
So there is another, obviously
the
challenging game does have that feature. It's difficult though, because obviously that involves a bit of an element of cheating then, doesn't it really? And you'd feel very hard done by. I know it happens in real life, but they're trying to stamp it out, so I feel like getting rid of it in the real life game would start getting rid of it in FIFA. Don't have it at the moment. I mean, it would be an interesting concept for sure. There's lots of concepts that would be interesting.
Alright, bring in handballs then.
So handballs, you can have them on in career mode.
In career mode
and all offline.
I tell you what, have you ever done that? Because you get loads.
That's the thing. It's very awkward because the amount of times you can smash a shot into the box, a defender will block it unnaturally with their arms. There's nothing you can do about it as a player controlling.
But that's when EA need to make it so. Make it an actual. Oh, that's really unlucky. To be fair, they need to make it so it is how it is in real life. You've got your arms down by your side.
Not given.
It's not given kind of thing.
I know a lot of people have said to me before in my streams that people have
Another
said,
chance.
what about getting
Offside.
VAR in FIFA? And I think, it's because it's a video game, the game should make the correct decision anyway,
Yeah.
99.9% of the time. So, it's... having VAR in the game would kind of be a bit pointless, and it would just add to a delay within the matches, and it would just extend it a bit more.
I mean, it would be good, because I'm not going to lie, I've seen them make the wrong decisions before, like offside rules. Like, I've seen them make wrong decisions and unlucky there, one shot on target for Marv.
Yeah, Marv,
one shot on goal.
It's difficult. It's difficult for Marv, as we said. He's obviously it's a difficult game anyway against Halsey. In terms of an Elite 3 versus a Silver 2 player. One thing I think that Marv can take away from this, though, is when you're playing opponents that are better than you, you will start to learn an awfully lot quicker than you would if you were playing people at the same skill level as you. Because, you can start to look at what your opponent's doing, and you can start to mirror that. The amount of times I've played against someone who's better than me, and I go, actually, he's using this tactic, whether it's, he's playing 4-2-3-1, like, about 80% of the community do, then I've sort of gone, instead of me playing 4-4-2, which I enjoy 4-4-2, because it allows me to be a bit more attacking, it's not very solid defensively. Some interesting changes going on here.
Yeah, bringing off
Butragueno.
And who was that?
I think he brought on Jovino there up top. Didn't he?
He brought on Jovino, and he brought off.
Did he bring off Stoichkov?
Stoichkov, yeah. For
Sterling is on for Son, for
Butragueno and Stoichkov off.
So
for De Jong.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And that Jovino, I've not. Have I completed Jovino yet? No, I haven't.
What's Butragueno's stamina? Is it really poor?
I don't think it's terrible. Ooh,
I see a chance maybe here.
Chance for Marv, maybe. It's bobbling around in the box a little bit here.
Just a little bit of delay, maybe.
Just a little bit of a connection. Just a little bit of a connection. I mean,
we all know how that feels.
For the guys, it might be okay. It's obviously we're doing it through the share play, so that we can commentate over them. So it might just be on the video feed end for us, but that's it's fine.
I don't know. We always get lag in weekend league, don't we?
Who knows? Who knows?
We always get. I had a game the other day. It was 5-bar connection, and I got speed up lag. I was like, man,
nightmare.
It's gutted.
You're not playing
Absolutely
wirelessly. You're not playing Wi-Fi.
What do you mean?
You're not playing on
Wired
Wi-Fi.
connection.
Yeah, you're playing on a wired connection.
I don't actually.
You should. Be.
Oh,
great strike. That's Jovino for you. I'm interested. I don't know whether I'm going to try Jovino. I mean, I'm probably going to do the challenge on maybe Thursday.
I mean, it looks like a decent card.
I mean, he's really fast. I mean, if you remember back to the days of Jovino, Ibarbo, and Doumbia. I mean, that was when pace was ridiculous.
Absolutely beautiful.
Let's see if Marv can get an attack going here.
It would be nice to see him get a little bit of a chance. I mean, Silver 1 isn't bad. It's one off gold.
It's difficult, obviously, like you say. He's out-teamed just on paper anyway. So it's not going to be an easy fixture for him in the slightest. It's a good save by Schmeichel there.
Decent save straight into his belly.
All I'd say to Marv is, if he's got the time, start playing things like squad battles. Make sure you're trying to get a good finish in your division rivals rank, trying to edge up to that rank 1. Even if you just take the coins. I know everyone wants to take the packs because, packs are the exciting thing. You always think, this is the week that I pack an icon, or this is the week I pack, a walkout, whatever. The safest option, to be honest, is just take the coins and go and buy a player.
Yeah.
Just buy a solid player.
100%, I agree. Coins, well, I don't know, because sometimes if you get these 80+ SBCs that come out, you want to take the packs so you can do them.
Yeah, to take
But
a
then
chance.
again, coins, obviously, you can save up to buy better players.
Coins are just guaranteed, that's the thing. Like I've done that a few times. I'll be like, Marv, what have you done?
Oh, Marv.
No, he's got away with it. Can he clear it? No, he's challenged. Oh, my goodness me.
Oh,
Marv, living life on the edge right now.
Living life on the edge of the seat. Well and truly.
Unreal.
Tyke uses Jovino at cam.
Yeah, probably not a bad shout. He's got a lot of pace.
Yeah, good passing, good dribbling.
I haven't really looked at his stats, to be honest, because he's the only challenge I've got left. So I completed Ibrahimovic's weekly challenge first. Then I went into Naldo. Using that centre-back Ibra up front actually works really well because he's still got good attacking stats. The issue is that centre-back Ibrahimovic, although he's a centre-back, he has 52 interceptions, which is really, really pointless.
Ooh, what a goal.
And we're going to see Halsey looking like he's running away.
96, 89,
89 dribbling.
85, 84.
Yeah,
really nice card. Actually, really, really nice card. Unlucky for Marv, to be honest.
It's going to be a tough week.
He's always going to be on the back foot. He's new to Ultimate Team as far as I'm aware. He's new to kind of like weekend league stuff, competitive FIFA.
Yeah.
So you know, it's a learning curve.
Yeah, he's newer to the sort of competitive scene of FIFA. But what it is he's not a bad player, and I know for a fact he'll still come out with a smile on his face that he's had a chance to compete.
Yeah,
so.
He's a lovely lad.
And he's got his team and helped his team through to the knockout stages. Whether they make it a step further than the knockouts, the quarterfinals, who knows?
Claymores are a great team.
Well, that's it. He's got two very good players with big stuff and Edo in his team as well. We're not seeing Nas this week. Nas is not around this week, so Marv's in for him.
But presuming that this game stays how it is, it will go through to be 3-1 to the Saints currently. Yeah,
so Saints starting to maybe edge out here. We're gonna have a second leg coming up, obviously, in this one as well.
Yep.
Hopefully, I don't know. What would you like to see from Marv in the second leg? It's difficult to say because
it's really hard to say because it's so difficult to come up against a player that's so much better of a like in a skill level sense,
and the team on paper.
I'm obviously not trying to be harsh because he's such a nice lad, but it's just true. It is so hard to play when you are at a skill disadvantage.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot he can do right now. I'm seeing him maybe he's just not kind of like defending very well. He's pulling players forward. He maybe needs to hold the CDM, as much as we don't like it, let the computer do the defending for him. Obviously, that then helps him out in the defending sense.
Definitely, definitely.
But needs to maybe try and be a bit more careful with his passes. See him trying to do a lot of through balls when it's not really on. Maybe just needs to play more short passes, send players running through goal kind of thing.
Yeah, what I'd say, from what I've noticed, I think what he should probably do is maybe try, especially against a player like Halsey, where Halsey's a good player. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah. But what I'd like to see Marv maybe do is maybe change his. I know he's changing there to defensive in the bottom right, but maybe he should try like a 4-2-3-1. Try drop back, maybe play with about 3 depth, 4 width. That's kind of what I tend to play. On his build-up, I'd say go for possession because he looks like he wants to pass the ball. He's not going for these long balls in behind. He's trying to pass the ball and get some good build-up going. I'd just say he needs to drop his depth, especially if he's playing against an icon
Great
Ronaldo, an R9 96 rated. You don't want to allow any space in behind from there.
You definitely don't. Not at all. It's just so hard for him because the teams are so there's such a gulf in the teams. There's a gulf in the skill.
But that's that's
so hard.
Something that Marv can do is he can play weekend league, he can play division rivals, he can play squad battles as well, just to get more coins, more packs. He can fill out his club. Whether he rolls them through an SBC or whether he decides that he wants to go for coins in all his rewards. It's a lovely finish, and this is the joy of having players like Player of the Month Rashford. Although he's got R9 on loan. Having a player like R9 on loan, I doubt we'll see him in the second leg actually, because Halsey's probably done enough here in the first leg to make it happen.
I think he will use them still.
I would. If he wants to save him for future rounds, or other matchups today, I would just drop him to the bench, whatever.
I would personally,
because at 8-0, you're not gonna need to use a contract on that, are you, and waste one on there?
No, not at all. But we will go around the grounds once this game is finished. It's very close.
We'll
obviously, only 1 minute left.
Red time shot there, unfortunately. And we'll come to Marv as we come to 30 seconds left on the clock in the first leg.
Really well played for Halsey. He's done his job. He's seen it through. 8-0. Owned the game. Dominated the fixture.
You're going to have some matches like this where where the team on paper is so different. You're going to see totally different abilities in terms of the skill level. So Halsey still has to do his job. You look at teams in real life when you get like a top of the table team. I'm not trying to compare these two players, but if you've got a team at the top playing someone lower down the table, do they switch off? Do they take their foot off the gas a bit when you've got to be playing at your best all the time?
Yeah, I agree, 100%. I personally would. You just keep playing. You can't really take the foot off the gas because that's a bit BM. It's a bit. It's just a bit ruthless, isn't it? If you started passing around the back and messing about, it's just
you don't want to see that.
If I'm getting beaten, I want to see the player keep doing it.
Just keep on going.
Because if you pull your foot off the gas, it just makes you kind of look a bit Like,
yeah, you want them to keep the sort of competitive nature to the tournament, and not, if they get 1 or 2 goals up, you don't want them to sit back and sort of protect a lead and defend that and just go from there.
Exactly.
You want to see that keep on going, and credit to Halsey, he did that. He's made sure he's probably gained himself a point here for the Saints to put them 3-1 up in total. All I'd say with Marv is I think Marv needs to drop his depth back. I don't know if Marv looks into his custom tactics that much, but it's definitely something he probably should look into.
Something we should maybe talk to him about, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm more than happy to chat with Marv, and hopefully he'll see what we've been saying to him on team here as well, and say he maybe try that drop back, maybe try sort of 3 depth, 4 width in a 4-2-3-1. I don't know exactly what formation he was playing in there, but we'll try and pick that up in the next game.
Yeah, definitely. What formation he was playing? Marv.
Yeah.
Was it Marv that you said who's what formation he was
playing?
No,
so Halsey was definitely playing 4-2-3-1. I wasn't sure on Marv. I was just trying to say
he was playing 4-3-2-1.
4-3-2-1.
Yeah.
Oh, left. Oh, he had left forward, right forward, didn't he? Yeah, with Richarlison.
So we'll go around the grounds now.
Yeah, let's have a look at the scores.
It's really, to be fair, getting closer and closer. Lawrence beat Edo, in the first fixture 5-0, as far as I'm aware. Obviously, Halsey and Marv 8-0 to Halsey. But Big Stuff taking the game against Moody.
What's the score on that
2-1.
2-1. So very close.
So
Big Stuff's going
to
have to do his best to carry on carrying the team, really. So at the moment, it looks like it's going to be 4-2 in total.
Yeah.
Starting to get to that magic 5 number for the Saints.
If Moody takes it, obviously that's unrecoverable
or unassailable. I like unassailable.
It's a nice word.
It is.
Lead.
But,
so it's getting close.
That's it. It's looking good. And obviously we've still got the Steelers coming up with the Invincibles as well. We've got other fixtures going on as well around various arenas at the moment. I think we've got the Brawlers and the Enigmas playing. I know a lot of you guys wanted to see that one. It's a very, very big toss-up between who was going to get onto the live game, who was going to get onto the recorded game.
It's just because we've shown a lot of the Brawlers games. We've shown a lot of them. We want to give other people a chance.
Well, that's it. The Saints haven't been on stream yet so far.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's good for them
a chance
to have a live featured
give
fixture.
Them some coverage.
And some people have said, and we've noticed in the past, that when teams are on the featured fixture,
they play better.
They either play better, or do they let the occasion get to them, and do they sort of think, I'm up on the show? They still got to perform at the end of the day.
I'd like to say that they perform better, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it adds to the occasion as well.
Yeah,
doesn't
exactly.
It?
You get a bit of hype. You get a bit
That's
like
it.
You G yourself up a bit. You're a bit
That's
like, come on then. You're like, come on, I'll do this one.
I think what I'd love to see, and I'm gonna tell Marv this. Hopefully, Marv will be around tomorrow, and I'll have a chat to him about it. I'll have a chat to Marv tomorrow and say he just needs to try that 4-2-3-1, because he's got, he can have Richarlison on one end. I can't remember his exact lineup, who he's got on the left side as well. Was it Son? I think he had Son.
Yeah, he had Son, Lukaku, and Richarlison up front.
Yeah, and he could have those in the 4-2-3-1.
Oh, what an outside of the foot strike.
It's that Butragueño again.
I'll tell you what, you don't really praise that card very much. I think it's a very nice card.
The issue for me
with balance, and it is
the issue for me
stamina, isn't it?
Is his height for me, because he's only about 5'6". He does, however, have that magic 5-star weak foot, so he's going to be able to shoot from anywhere. He can pass it with either foot. He's fantastic. The issue for me is that height and that strength. If he's up against a player like Van Dijk, Varane, Ramos, he just gets bullied in defence.
He scored a lot of headers, mate. He scored 3 headers in this competition.
Which is so
Here
strange.
We go. Rooney.
So he's got Wayne Rooney on instead of Ronaldo. So there you go. He saved that lone Ronaldo for a game there. Good decision.
Yeah, I feel like Halsey's definitely keeping the pace up here. Cuts inside. Beautiful little fast passes there.
Yeah, he's not messing around, is he? You can see he's still going to go for it. He wants to put some more daylight between him and Marv here.
Definitely. Not letting his foot off the gas. Giving Marv the respect he deserves.
Goes for it. Bit of a ambitious dive there from Schmeichel. Unnecessary.
Yeah, a little bit of an unnecessary dive there. But yeah, going back to the Brawlers versus the Enigmas game, who do you actually think is going to take it?
It's a tough one, because on paper, when you look at the actual rankings and the players that the Enigmas got,
here we go, chance.
We've been calling the Enigmas to be one of the teams to go on and take the title for Arena Clash, because they've got some very good players. However, last week when they were shown on stream, They weren't as convincing as I thought they were going to be. They did win the game, but it was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. So, you know, there's a chance that...
I was surprised at Chambu, to be honest. Like, I'm pretty sure his games were 6-5 and 5-4.
Yeah, I think he won each one by one goal, maybe 2 goals at maximum.
Obviously, we didn't show the third game because they...
Yeah. They had already won it by then. The match has been a lot closer than we thought.
Yeah, I was expecting like an absolute rout. Like,
I think as well, actually. I think Pee-wee, if I remember rightly, I think Reapers was doing some rewards and opening Pee-wee's rewards, and I think he got him Cristiano Ronaldo.
Really?
From what I saw on Twitter, I believe.
Oh wow!
I believe that's who he packed.
Blimey.
Good defending from Marv, good defending. So what I've noticed with Marv is I'm pretty certain he's got Richarlison, Son and Lukaku all on stay forward, because Richarlison and Son are just on the halfway line with Lukaku. Obviously Lukaku being the sole striker in the 4-3-2-1. For me, the 4-3-2-1 is not a great formation this FIFA, because I feel like you do need to have a central defensive midfielder to sort of prevent those sort of counter attacks and to make sure you've got an extra man almost in the middle of the park there, just sort of lying deep, which is good. That's why the 4-2-3-1 is really, really good defensively. Like, that's a great first-time strike as well, and that is Stoichkov with that 93 shooting as well. Such a solid card there, such a solid card for Bulgaria.
I've seen a lot of Where's Reapers. Their match isn't being played today on stream, buddy. They've obviously still got their match.
Yeah, they are still playing.
But we decided not to put that one on stream because we've shown Brawlers and the Enigmas quite a few times now, where Enigmas were scheduled to be on twice.
And yes, we haven't seen anything of the Saints, so you know it's only fair to give every arena a chance to play on the featured fixture. And you know, potentially next week, if all those teams qualify, we will see both sets of semi-finals for next week, because there'll only be two fixtures to be played. So
and then the finals, obviously. Oh, it's getting close.
Well, that's it. The finals are coming up. You know, at the end of April in the Insomnia.
Oh, here we go. Bruce Green over near post, almost got it. David Luiz
tries a left-footed hook over that. I think he's a 3-star weak footer, maybe even less than that. I don't know.
He's got good long. He's got good shooting and long shots.
He's got good shooting. Yeah, he's a powerful player, isn't he? Powerful player. But
apparently he did pack PVCR7.
He did.
I actually saw the clip.
I did see it on. Yeah, I did see it on Twitter. So I was having a look on there.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought it was Reapers' like
his account.
Ronaldo. Yeah, I didn't know it was Pee-wee's. Don't know why he went so crazy. I'd have been angry more than anything. I'd literally been like, "What is this?"
Gutted on it. Wasn't on
Where's
his account.
my Ronaldo?
That's
huh?
So one thing I'm noticing with Marv is he's so. It's difficult to say because Marv's where he's playing the pass. He's doing what I used to do when I first started playing. Is he sees the pass and he goes for that pass, and it's easy to read when you've got a player like as good as Halsey. What you need to do is look for that first pass, and then you almost need to play the pass to the secondary option.
Lord,
great strike there. Only orange time finish though, I think.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. It was like laid off to him perfectly. Absolute smash and goal.
Yeah,
absolutely smash and goal. We want Reapers. Doesn't really matter.
If they qualify next week, they'll be on the stream.
Yeah, they'll be on the stream next week. But
if they qualify, you don't know yet.
Yeah, you don't know.
They've still got to beat the Brawlers. You know?
They might get smashed. T-Pon might pull it back.
It might be the Brawlers. You know, you never know. It's a tight affair again, and you know,
he might unlock his true potential.
You never know what's going to happen.
I mean, they got Bubbles. They got the Dab King.
That's it.
Dab King, I'm the Dab King.
Do we want to see all those dabs in the next round?
We always want to see the dabs.
Who knows?
We always want to see the dabs. I think he's only ever scored one goal where he hasn't dabbed.
I think that's probably an accident as well.
I think it was an accident.
I think it was Pogba. He went for this trademark celebration, but Pogba's trademark celebration isn't the dab anymore. I don't think.
It is.
I think he does. No, he does this weird like. I'm kind of doing it now. But he does this weird like spinny with his hand.
Is it that one?
No, that's the Griezmann one.
Oh, is it?
I can't. He does some weird like where he pretends he's on the phone, but he does this at the same time and spins his hand round. I don't know. Maybe we'll see if someone scores with Pogba at some point.
Probably won't because he's a terrible player, but
wow, not a fan.
I just don't like United.
That's fair enough. But here we go, Marv on the attack again here. He's got a chance here, and his son was through there. But look, this is what I mean about you see someone like Halsey who knows, he's an Elite 3 player, so he knows to predict that pass.
He can read it,
and he's predicting it very, very well.
Yeah, that's just the difference. I feel like Halsey has just got more game knowledge, game sense.
Yeah.
Compared to Marv, not take nothing away from Marv. He's obviously trying to get into it, trying to get into this kind of he's trying to get into the game, the esport, and it's just unlucky for him. Jazzy Choi. Does anybody know which games are live for Overwatch tomorrow? I do not know.
No, we don't know.
To be honest,
we deal with just FIFA.
We deal with FIFA,
Your
but
best bet is somebody on Twitter like Big Hungry Phil
Yeah.
or Geometric. Those two are two of the
Geo
Overwatch
isn't
casters.
casting it tomorrow.
She's not casting tomorrow. Okay.
No, but Phil is.
Yeah, check out Big Hungry
I-
Phil on Twitter, and you might be able to find out.
I could try and
Or
look.
we can try and see if we can get any info on that. We're not sure. The Overwatch for tomorrow.
I can. I'm
So
pretty
the
sure it's in.
Producer's just going to find out for us, guys, and we'll let you know there, Joey.
So it
we get
is
another goal.
Okay.
We get another goal there for Marcus Rashford, and that's 5-0 in this one. You know, Halsey's not letting up at all here. He's just constantly go, go, go. He's still pressing for more goals, although the tie's over.
So for the Overwatch games tomorrow, it will be Spartans versus the Guardians and the Steelers versus the Vikings. My good man.
There you go, Jazzy Choi.
There you
Top
are.
level information right there
Level
for you.
information.
Right, let's see. So what I would say for Marv, I think he just needs to switch in, go for that 4-2-3-1, get more solid defensively, and I'd say go for possession build up. Because if he does possession build up, you can see he's looking for the passes regularly. But what's happening is because his players are almost, I don't know if he's playing long ball or just balanced, but his players are trying to make runs in behind. And when you've got someone who's, obviously it's different because you're not going to play against a player like Halsey all the time, who's, you know, a good Elite 3 player.
Yeah, exactly. They're like all the players in the tournament aren't like that high level.
It's not all. It's not all like. It's not all even. You know, it's not a level playing field for everybody here. Because that's kind of the joy of the grassroots tournament, is that people can go in, they can qualify at their local arena. If they're good enough to qualify for their arena, they're good enough to play in the tournament.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows? Maybe next season I'll go for the Norfolk Nighthawks.
Maybe.
See if I can try out there.
They might not want you. You never know.
Well,
you might not be good enough.
They might not want me here.
You might not be good enough. Who knows?
Just
Who
kidding.
knows? Maybe I'll be casting over your games next season.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Won't be good for you.
Won't be good for me. Why not?
I won't be giving you good reviews.
Why? If you'd have to, you can't be unbiased.
Can I not be biased? Oh,
No.
okay. Can't cheer for your opponent.
I'm usually quite biased now.
Lovely La Croquetas through there. We know the La Croqueta's a great skill move. So that L1,
Oh, it's beautiful.
it's basically the ball. It's basically a modified ball roll with like L1 or LB, depending on what you're on, and then a sideways hold on the right analog stick to do that. The thing that frustrates me with the La Croqueta, especially when someone does it to you, even if you predict it and you know where they're going, it seems to be really hard to tackle. It almost seems, I know this isn't true, but it almost seems like your opponent has 99 strength when they use that skill move. They just sort of barge through you no matter who you've got.
Yeah, I've been doing it a lot recently, like in some of my games,
Yeah.
and it's not really been coming off as much as it usually does.
Yeah.
Don't know, maybe they've nerfed it a little bit, but I just don't feel like, maybe it's just me, but I don't feel like it was maybe doing as much as it used to. That was very risky,
Very
but
risky.
paid off. Just about paid off for him. But yeah, I feel like it, I don't know, it just didn't really feel like it was coming off very often for me, but there you go.
Oh,
Stoichkov
Stoichkov.
just kind of like got it tangled up in his feet a little bit.
Losing control of the ball. Like, it's not going to matter too much in the grand scheme of things, is it? That's the thing.
So, I see a question in chat. It wasn't directed at us, but I would like to bring it up.
Who we got for the final?
Who we got for the final? You? We obviously know the 8 teams that are in it currently, so...
We've narrowed it down to 8 teams.
Yeah, we've narrowed it down to 8 teams instead of however
the Saints
many
are
there
looking
were
strong
before.
today, though. You know, the Saints are looking very good today.
Feel like Saints are going to go through to the final?
I feel like the Saints are going to go through to the next round at least.
Yeah.
I think this. Personally, I reckon the Steelers might just edge it over the Invincibles tonight. I think the Enigmas may just. I reckon they're going to edge out the Brawlers. I reckon maybe like a 6-3 in that one.
the other
It's
game?
going to be tight.
Do you know who were in the other game?
Enlighten me.
Enlighten
I've already
you.
forgotten the last 2
I've
teams.
already forgotten.
Sorry, forget that one.
I'm terrible.
But so before the tournament, especially, we were looking at the Enigmas for sure as one of the teams, because although they didn't disclose their weekend league finishes, we knew who they were. We knew most of their players, their whole roster. So we knew where they finished, and we knew they were going to be a good team and are definitely a contender. So we were tipping them at the start. But I have to be honest. Although they still won last week, I was actually quite disappointed with that they didn't win as convincingly in some of their games with their lineup. I thought they would, absolutely breeze through it.
Okay, so my final, what I think is going to be, I've said this since the start, just beautiful. It's just really beautiful football. from Halsey, to be honest. Like, Rooney, absolutely fantastic
Flashback
goal.
Rooney.
So much time on the ball. He's got a really nice card, actually.
The only issue I find with that card is his medium-high work rates, which for Rooney is ridiculous because he's got to be probably the most deserving player for a high work rate I've ever seen.
I 100%
has to be
agree.
high work rate.
I 100% agree, to be honest.
There you go.
Steelers versus Enigmas is what I've been saying since the start.
Yeah.
I still personally think it probably will be.
With Chester. Chester
but
and Sommer.
saying that, if the Steelers come up against the Saints in the semi-finals,
yeah,
you know, it's going to be very, very hard. Obviously, Tomat and Chester are both very, very good players.
Yeah, definitely.
Smogs is also very good. Robbie's also very decent. But yeah, it'd be very tight. Honestly, it'd be very tight. You know, Tomat and Chester would both have to step up massively. What a chance again, low driven.
The thing with Halsey is every opportunity he gets, he's just taking it as well.
He's burying it every time.
Like, he's very, very consistent in front of goal. You know, he's not missing any chances. He's a very clinical player here. Very clinical player.
It's really, really, really one-sided, unfortunately, for Marv. But
it is.
He can improve. Obviously.
But like I said, with Marv, what I think he should do is he goes 4-2-3-1, play drop back, 4 width, 3 depth. You know, that's a solid defensive strategy to play. You know, it's not the most attacking, but if you can stop conceding goals, again, I say this as an example, but he's playing against a very high caliber player in Halsey anyway. He's an Elite 3 player. And then in the attack, I'd say go for possession, maybe go with 4 or 5 width, 4 or 5 player in the box, and then with free kicks and corners, I mean, it's totally up to you guys what you play. I mean, I like to play 4 on both. I like to overload the box quite a lot with my players from corners, especially. I tend to score quite a lot of corners.
Yeah.
I've got a new free kick technique as well.
Oh, have you?
Can't tell you.
No?
Top secret.
Okay.
Been banging in goals with Ronaldo free kicks from about 19 yards.
Put him forward through?
Unbelievable.
Do you just put him through on goal?
No. I shoot directly from them.
Oh, okay.
Got a new technique.
Very interesting.
Power free kick over the wall.
Oh,
dipping it.
Over the wall?
Yes.
Power free kick over the wall. Very interesting.
So hold the power button, LB or L1, shoot, put it on about 3 bars, just over that line into the 4th bar of power, and hold up on the left stick, and it will just dip in over the wall.
Oh, okay.
I've scored some absolute bangers.
I usually just put power on it and put it over the wall.
Well, I've got some more stylish ones, in off the bar ones that like hit the bar and go flying in. It's fantastic.
Rod, thanks for the follow, buddy.
Look at that Rod coming with the follow as well.
What a legend!
What a hero.
What a legend! But yeah, like, that sounds like a very good free kick.
It works. It's, you know, it depends who you use. Because Ronaldo hasn't got a great like free kick accuracy, although he's got great power and I think he's got pretty good curve. You know, he's a solid free kick taker. Like, you know, that free kick he scored against Spain to make it 3-3 in like extra time. Oh, fantastic! That was a great free kick. Bicycle kick at the near post, saved away.
But talking about Marv's tactics and stuff, Marv. He's in a very good position right now to kind of learn and use different kind of tactics and figure out kind of like what he wants his actual play style to be. Because when you're in like the lower tiers of weekend league, you know, you don't have to. You do obviously have to try your hardest, but you can you don't have to use the OP tactics in that kind of level. If you're at the highest level and you want to be at the highest level, you obviously want to use the OP tactics.
You've got to use what works best. I mean, it's not necessarily what everybody uses, because, you know, I know some weekend league players, Mr. Aubrey, another Twitch streamer, he plays 3 at the back in all of his games. He plays 3-5-2. You know, he's finishing on the he's like Elite 1 on the cusp of top 100. So, you know, it proves that these formations can work. You don't all have to play 4-2-3-1. The thing for me, though, 4-2-3-1 is just such a solid defensive formation because you have that 4 defenders, you've got 2 CDMs straight away. Although then you've got a bit of a gap to the sort of left attacking mid, right attacking mid, and Cam. You've got Lam, Ram, Cam, and then a striker. But the issue is I can counter that with 4-4-2 because I've got 2 centre mids. They sit in the hole between the attacking mids and defensive mids. So my midfielders are in between. But it depends again, you know, if I'm playing a very, very high skill player in Division 1, it's not a strategy that works very well. So I do have to adapt to 4-2-3-1. So again, you've got to adapt your formations to your opponent. If you can find out what formations counter your opponent's formations, again, that's awkward because now with the introduction of dynamic tactics, you can literally flick the D-pad one way or the other and your formation changes. And you can do that without your opponent realising. The amount of times in Division 1 where people will switch, I get to the halfway line and they put on team press all of a sudden, and then like I get into the halfway line, I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? What's this defensive strategy? You know, this isn't happening. Yeah, exactly. Been absolutely fooled.
That's the thing. But that's what an esport is. Like if you have. But we've got the scores coming up.
Shut up. We want to see the scores. Come on.
This doesn't matter anymore. Oh, 4-2.
Big stuff coming up again, though, with the goods.
Big stuff.
Lawrence, 7-0. Halsey, 15-0 against Marv, obviously. So it's not looking great for the Clyde Claymores at the moment. The Saints, though, are absolutely on fire right now.
So just to confirm, the Clyde Claymores need to take every single game.
They need to win 3 out of 3 here in the final set. Unfortunately, I don't see that happening, but I want to see Big Stuff maintain. Now, Big Stuff versus Halsey is going to be an interesting game because Halsey has scored 24 goals in 2 games so far.
I'll tell you what,
over the 4 legs.
Edo has not showed up today. I'm sorry, my lad. I do like you. You're a lovely guy, but you have not showed up today at all.
There's still another fixture to go, though. So if him and Big Stuff can produce something, and then we're hoping that Marv can pull something off.
Can like I said, Marv pull one out of the hat?
4-2-3-1, drop back, 3 depth, 4 width.
We know you're watching, Marv. Listen to him. He's the good FIFA
It's all up
player,
here.
not me.
It's all up here.
I'm just the comedy relief.
Got to use it before you lose it, my friend.
Exactly.
Use it before you lose it.
But Marv he's just got to tweak his tactics a bit, kind of play around with them, see what he likes to use. Doesn't necessarily have to use the most common tactics. He can change it up, switch it up. But that's what we want to kind of see out of him. Like
I said, though, during the game, it's although you can use those tactics, it's difficult because you're playing players that are Elite 3 standard. They're not, whatever division that Marv is in, he's not going to be playing Elite 3 standard of players. He's not going to be playing against an Elite 3 player in his division rivals, unless someone's relegated themselves down to work their way back up for rewards or whatever the reason is.
All the time.
But it's difficult, because especially if you're in like the top tier division. I mean, I imagine someone like Halsey is probably up in the upper echelons.
I mean, if you're in upper echelons
of Division 2,
is that the word of the week?
What echelons?
Echelons.
I don't know, maybe.
But
Halsey's got to be up there in Division 1 or Division 2. So Marv's not going to be playing that kind of player week in, week out. No. So he's got to look at maybe getting those tactics nailed down. He's got to look at changing formation. Just give it a try. If it works, brilliant. If it doesn't work, then try something else. Does he try 5 at the back? Maybe a 5-4-1 or a 5-3-2. I don't like to see 5 at the back. However, 5-3-2 with always like join the attack on your wing backs turns it into a 3-5-2 during attack, but a 5-3-2 in defence.
There you go. The final game we're going to be playing, shown on stream for this series, is going to be Moody versus Edo.
Moody versus Edo. Big game.
Are we going to see Edo get his first goal of the series?
He's not had a great day today, has he? We said before, he's actually been a pretty good player.
He's a decent player, to be fair.
In previous weeks. But today, he's not living up to expectations of what we've had from him in the past.
Not living up to the hype, unfortunately.
But like you say, there's still another game to go here for him. He's got 2 matches to try and secure a point. I mean, it's big stuff and needs to get it. I mean, the Claymores need all 3 out of 3 in order to be able to go through to the next round. It's not looking good for them right now. However, it's not over until the fat lady sings.
Is Marv gonna, I don't know, go Super Saiyan or something like that? Is he just gonna ascend into a different type of FIFA player? Is he gonna take his mask off and underneath it's gonna be #Harry?
I mean,
probably not.
That's
but
pretty unlikely.
But it'd be interesting.
I would say stranger things have happened, but I don't think they have.
No,
I don't think so.
I mean, England got to the semi-finals
of the World Cup.
That was pretty weird.
They did. To be fair, that was good. Played very well last night as well. I mean, it was only against Montenegro, but But there we go.
What was that score actually?
5-1 in the end.
5-1.
Yeah,
was that the one where Sterling got a hat trick, or was that the game?
No, that was the other one.
That was the other one.
And we're going to see Moody straight on the attack here. He's going for it.
Oh, listen. What stadium is this? This is LA Galaxy Stadium.
Interesting stadium, isn't it?
I do like that stadium.
Galaxy,
I do like
good spot there. Good spot there.
Thank you.
I saw it just on the banners in the background.
Yes, that's how I saw it actually as well.
Here we go. Is this Socrates?
Nice
lovely
stadium.
turn. What a ball! Goal early on.
There we go.
Edo has shown up right now. Flashback Ibra.
He heard us.
Here we go.
He's angry.
He's angry because it was your fault though. You're the one that told him to turn up.
Good.
He's done it though.
Good.
He has done it.
He needs to turn up.
Fantastic start for Edo.
Turn up for the boys.
Beautiful. Turn down for what?
That's an old song.
Here we go. He's got another chance here, though. Hang on. Whoa. Nedved on the wing. Cutting in, cutting out. Whipping it in. And Ibra almost gets there ahead of Courtois.
Right, while I got a chance, I'll quickly do the team. So, flashback Ibra, 87 Socrates. This is a 4-4-2. Nedved, 91 at left mid. Roy Keane, 90 centre mid. Rijkaard, 90. Footmus Son at right mid, but is a left mid naturally, so he's off chem.
7 chem.
Tierney at left back. Primer Icons Cannavaro at centre back.
Interesting choice.
89 red in form Van Dijk, insane, so lucky. What a guy!
A player pick like that, and there's me who sits there like, oh, I've got Willian, and there's people out there getting 89 Van Dijk.
Because the EA don't like you, mate.
Good lord,
come on.
Lord.
84 Footmus Valencia and
Decent.
91 David De Gea.
It's a very good team, very good team.
Very nice team. And then he's got Forrest 84. 86 Chan and 86 Delaney, which is the foot swap card on his bench.
Nice, very nice.
And now we'll have a look at Moody's team, which we have not had a chance to see.
Ido trying to do some skills there, just runs it out of play. So Fitzroy says, what is this? So this is a Arena Clash. So this is a grassroots tournament. So if you go to belong.gg, Fitzroy, and you maybe want to find out if there's an arena near you, you could be getting involved in these tournaments for next season. Qualifiers are coming up pretty soon, so find out where your nearest arena is, and everybody in chat as well. Find out what's your nearest arena.
And prizes, boys.
There's
Participation means prizes. Well, not always. If you win, you get a prize.
If you win games, you get points. And what do points mean?
Points mean prizes.
Points
mean prizes, man.
Beautiful.
And then for Moody's team, he's got Prime Moments icon Del Piero at left wing, 4-3-3.
4-3.
Yep. He's got Stoichkov 87 at striker, 88 Bale right wing, Ante 89 at centre mid, Socrates 92 prime icon moments at centre mid, and Kondogbia at 88 road to final Europa League card at centre mid.
Very nice card.
Benjamin Mendy left back, future stars 87. Ooh. Laurent Blanc, 92.
New card that came out yesterday.
Prime icon moments.
Very cheap to do the actual whole SBC.
Really?
I think he was less than 1 million coins.
Bloody, really?
Yeah.
Blimey, man.
Less than 1 million coins. I think I was looking earlier on to see what the price is, because I've got about 400 and something odd K at the moment. But
that's insanely
I do
cheap.
have, yeah. I mean, for an icon,
you have to trade in an icon.
You have to trade in an icon.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I mean, if you've got one saved up, you can save yourself about 400k straight away.
I would happily trade in Del Piero for him currently, because he has been atrocious.
You don't like him?
No, honestly, first 40 games, loved him. Now he does nothing. He literally does nothing.
What a nightmare.
I don't know, maybe I've just gotten progressively worse in the game, I'm not sure. But he's got Ramos at right centre back.
Chance, good save, and I think he's onside, and Ido is going to go 2-0 up.
He's stepping up.
He's turning up here.
Socrates, there you go.
He is putting
the beautiful
on
man.
a show.
Why doesn't he have a headband on in
game? You'd love to see that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That headband with a bit of a... It's not really a mullet, is it? I mean, I imagine it's quite like an afro-y type of haircut.
It looks like a pulled down afro.
Yeah, he's got it sort of pulled down under there.
And he's got Varane at right back, which is quite interesting.
Yeah,
that's 86.
That's kind of been one of the new things that's appeared, because obviously crossing, you've seen a lot of people in the top level doing those sort of like El Tornado crosses. You know, it's interesting to see whether that's going to pay dividends for him there playing right back.
Then he's got Courtois in goal, 90 rated, one of the best strikers apparently.
Yeah.
And then on his bench, I'll tell you the players I presume he's going to bring on. He's got that... David Villa, flashback. 92 flashback.
Very nice.
Quite cheap to do, actually.
Very nice.
Really nice card.
5-star weak foot.
Yep. He's got Ben Arthur,
Chance
Cam 86 rated. Chance again.
Cleared away. Ido's playing very well in this game. What happened to him in the first 2 games?
And 87 Ben Arthur as well.
Very nice.
I don't know, maybe his controller's broken.
Well, it's difficult as well, because, you know,
some excuses
like we said, Lawrence and Halsey are both Elite 3 players, so it's, you know, he's playing against good players tonight. It's a tough one. We haven't got any info on Moody as well, like where he finishes in weekend league. So hopefully, if the Saints do make it through, they need to win 1 out of these last 3 games. So hopefully we'll be able to find out Moody where he finishes in weekend league.
Imagine Moody brings it back 2-2 on aggregate. Other 2 players from the Claymores win
big stuff
both
from Mark, get the wins and get it to golden goal for the knockout. That would be amazing to get a golden goal during the knockout stages at any point. Let's wait for a
That'd be interesting though, wouldn't it?
Let's wait for a golden goal.
Insane.
Let's wait for a golden goal at Insomnia. The final, it's tied 4-4, and someone's going into a golden goal.
We're going to be we're going to be standing up while commentating for Insomnia.
It's going to be exciting stuff.
I think I'll do a lap on the stage. I'll go celebrate with the players.
Blimey. Trading God reckons I'm putting on a fake voice tonight. Might be because I'm using a different microphone.
You do sound different.
It's a different headset.
You do sound a lot different.
Different being at home though.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, definitely.
No,
and you have
doing a very good job.
You have a voice changer while you stream at home. It makes your voice deeper, doesn't it?
Makes me more manly, yeah. Makes him very manly, so it's lovely, isn't it? It's lovely.
It is Absolutely beautiful.
But are we going to see a comeback from Moody? What do we reckon?
I'd like to see it. We already know that Moody's a decent player.
Yeah. He's won 2 out of 2 tonight, isn't he?
Pretty sure he's won
great
both
ball.
of his games,
What a goal. And Edo,
goal. 3-0.
looking likely he could put on a point here.
This is actually quite strange. I wasn't expecting this at all, actually. From the previous games, it's completely gone. Like against what we thought was going to happen.
Well, that's it. 'Cause we saw Edo struggle in the first 2 games. You know, he didn't get a goal in his first 4 legs of gameplay tonight. He's got 3 in the first leg here in the first half. So he's looking to make up some lost ground after the first set.
Yeah, definitely. He needs to. Because I mean, even if he would have won one of his games, which we were expecting him to do.
Yeah.
To be fair, it would have made it a recoverable situation.
Very risky.
Like, instead they would have needed to win 2 games, which is doable because they've got 2 fantastic players. No offence, Marv, but like obviously it's very, very hard for you to win games against elite players, as you probably know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like you said. You know, he doesn't face these kind of players in division rivals, so it's a massive step up in class here.
Exactly.
So Trading God's asking which arena or what venue are we at. So we're in a top secret location
Area
where we cast from, and these guys. So we've got the Clyde Claymores and the Saints. Help me out. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Cardiff Saints. I always want to say Southampton because obviously in football terms, Southampton are nicknamed the Saints. So I always get confused with that. So you refused to help me, or you didn't know. One of the two.
No, I knew. I just
trying to make me look silly.
Wanted to make you look silly.
But no, the Cardiff Saints. So you've got Cardiff and Clyde playing tonight. We've also got the Steelers and the Invincibles coming up. So that's going to be a pretty good fixture as well tonight. Very evenly matched there. And we've got 2 gold 2s and a gold 1 for the Invincibles. We've got a gold 1 and we've got 2 elite 1s for the Steelers though. So the Steelers are a team that could be very, very interesting to watch. As we're going to kick off the second leg here.
Second half.
Moody, second half of the first leg, sorry. I meant to say second half, I came out as second leg. But 3-0 up for Edo here in the first quarter of this this matchup. Can he get on the board here, Moody?
We've got a few people cheering on Cardiff, you know.
We do.
Hands cheering on Cardiff.
Well, you know, Cardiff Saints, good team, and they're looking like they're going through at the moment.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not guaranteed, but 4-1 up.
I think we'll save it for the final scores.
Yeah. Don't tell us the scores until after.
Just in case. Just in case a miracle somehow happens.
Over.
Are you going to complete the Alan Shearer SPC tomorrow?
I don't think I'm particularly interested in the Alan Shearer SPC Trading God.
I'm actually quite interested in the Blanc SPC.
Yeah, now. Blanc looks good. I mean, I compared him to my Teesside, but although Blanc is better in pretty much every single area, I just don't think I want to do the upgrade, or I don't want to cash in Hierro because Hierro's been my captain for almost 2,000 matches now.
He's your guy, isn't he? He's like your go-to.
Like, I mean, I get a corner near the end of the game. He just comes up, he just heads it in. He's fantastic. I think we've got Reapers in the chat as well now tonight.
I think that the TPO Reapers. I'm pretty sure that's Pee-wee.
Is it Pee-wee? Is it? Okay.
I think maybe. I mean, I had Reapers in my chat the other day, and it was Reapers on YouTube. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. It might be Pee-wee. I'm not sure. But how you doing, lad? Welcome.
No, Hierro's good, Trading God. Honestly, you see me play with Hierro. He's absolutely fantastic. He's got 99 jumping, 99 heading. Pace isn't the biggest factor this FIFA for defenders because they seem to be fast anyway. I've got Desai partnered up with him, so he is massively fast. Whitey coming straight in with the flames there.
Whitey's flaming hard. Oh dear.
Tell you what, Benji, that's a very attractive emote you've got there. Very, very. It's a very attractive emote. Very attractive man.
Why are there no attractive Georges in the chat though? Oh, what a goal!
Edo is showing up in this game.
Doing really well. Look at that card though. Have you got it?
I didn't do it because I
didn't.
But I said when they brought him out, I said give it a week or 2. FA Cup's coming up against Tranmere, I think they were playing. And I thought he'd get an inform.
Did he?
Didn't. No, but he did get one very shortly after.
Okay.
After the football one, which I think is a very similar rating, and it was a striker. Okay. And he's also got a headline striker. And Moody comes straight back.
There you go.
Is that Socrates there pulling one back?
Hey, we've still got a second leg.
We've still got a second leg. So a goal here actually is going to mean so much because he's back in the tie. Oh, it's a lovely little flick over the top there from Ibrahimovic. He's going for a run. Lovely challenge from Blanc. He's got, this is still end-to-end stuff here, and Edo's just been taking his chances.
Oh, it is Reapers. He's just on a different account.
Oh, okay.
How are you doing, lad? How are your games going? I
I don't know. Can they?
We're not.
We don't really want
we're not
spoilers,
streaming it though, are we?
We don't. Do we want spoilers though?
I mean, we're not streaming
it.
it, so I mean, we won't be able to see it at the end.
Do we need confirmation from production if he wants to tell us the scores on?
Can he tell us?
Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? Can the angels from above let us know? I'm pretty sure they can. But
Alan Shearer, Premier League top scorer of all time, deserves a big card. The issue is though, James, that Shearer in his prime is probably not the fastest player, which for FIFA purposes, you know, if you haven't got a lot of pace, it kind of puts the card a little bit lower. And I think Shearer's something like 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot. As we see Ibra on the break, and Edo looking to shore it up again.
Really, really nice there.
Jeez,
really, really nice. What is everyone's thoughts on the internet Article 13 thing? I know your opinion on it.
We're not going to worry about it for now. Let's leave that conversation for somewhere else.
Let's leave that
to
for
worry about.
a different day.
We see a pause here. Bubbles is in the chat as well. Bubbles, any dabs tonight? Any dabs tonight? We don't need to know the result necessarily.
Keeping it a secret.
Well, actually, Reapers versus Bubbles would have been a match tonight, wouldn't it? I believe.
That would have been. It would have been a very, very interesting one.
Could have been interesting.
I'd like to see how many times Reapers would have got dabbed on.
Who knows? Who knows?
Maybe Reapers would have dabbed back on Bubbles.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? As we go 5-1 up now, due to another goal from Flashback Ibrahimovic. What a card that is! I mean, it was such an easy SBC and a cheap SBC to do that a lot of people have got that card. Bubbles reckons he did do a couple of dabs. We know he scored a few goals tonight then. Always a good thing.
Definitely. Obviously, Moody got one back. It's a shame that he conceded again.
It is,
after scoring. But there is always a second leg. Oh, beautiful skills there from Sonaldo. Sweats it. Somehow just sneaks in the back of the net.
Hit the post and then it hit the keeper.
Doing the worm.
Goes for the worm.
If I score, I'm doing that on stage. I'll do it on stage.
Take your headset off now and go and do a
worm
now. Not doing the worm?
No.
Okay. We'll do the worm on the desk.
That is a special. That's a special occasion. Our production man is saying that he would cut to the camera right now if I did it. Maybe wouldn't be able to get it in camera shot anyway.
Maybe
so
we'll record one and get it on YouTube for later.
I'll tell you what, bring a cam recorder in. I'll do it on the floor, and then you can cam recorder. Oh dear.
Good English.
Good English indeed.
Anyway, 6-1 at the moment to Edo. I mean, considering Edo didn't score a goal, we were a little bit worried about him in this one, saying he's not showed up this week. But in this game, I tell you what, he has shown up and he's scored enough goals to make up for his quiet games earlier on in the series.
Indeed.
But I don't know that it's going to be enough at this late stage. I mean, Big Stuff's got a big game as well, which he needs to win, and then they also need Marv to win as well.
Moody Socrates smashed it. What a goal!
Lord, Moody with goal of the game so far.
Goal of the game.
What a strike!
Here we go. He's got two back now.
Can he get back in?
Only 4 the deficit. If he gets another one here, second match, it's anybody's game.
I mean, one thing he needs to do, Moody, is obviously shore up his defence.
Here we go, yeah. Another chance.
If you concede 7, it's never going to be a good result for you, is it? It's not very often you see like an 8-7 or anything like that.
Yeah, that's very unlucky there.
If you score 7 goals, you're expecting to win.
That's very unlucky. But yeah, 7-2. Moody, he's played really well throughout the other games. I'm surprised he's conceded this many.
I think it's Edo this game. You know, I think Edo has just stepped up dramatically.
Do you reckon if it didn't say anything? He would have stayed?
Maybe he motivated him.
Maybe it did.
Maybe
it did.
Or maybe he knew that this could potentially be his final game in Arena Clash for this season, because unless his teammates can all work together and all get a win, then unfortunately the Claymores will be out.
Here we go. Oh,
but
he's pulled it.
Moody scores again, and it's 10 goals in 84 minutes right now.
I tell you what, it's only 4 goal deficit now. I mean, obviously we've got a second game. Ben Yedder got brought on. It's a lovely card, by the way.
Great card.
I am just seeing in chat. I would like to talk about it. Obviously, Arena Clash, FIFA 19 is our first season.
Yeah.
One of the lads in chat said it will attract a lot of interest. I'm pretty sure it will. Obviously, it's our first season, so a lot of people kind of coming in, starting to learn about it, starting to be like, oh, this is actually quite interesting.
It is.
What an attractive Norfolk accent this caster has. And they're like, I'm going to come back next week, and the next week, and the next week.
Wow.
I am not at all a modest person, I can say.
Okay then.
But obviously, second season.
Lovely ball roll there.
Goal.
But yeah, like George is saying, if any of you guys watching, either some of the guys in chat are players, some of you are not. If you want to potentially become a player, go to belong.gg, search for Belong Arenas on all social media, get involved, follow them, find out the arena that's closest to you and get involved. Whether you just go down to support.
How many times do you plug it every stream?
Well, we want to get as many people involved as possible.
That is a big thing for us. We'd like to see every city that has an arena.
That's it.
Go and play, because the more of you guys that are playing, potentially the bigger the prizes get.
Who knows? We're going to see an offside here, and he's hit the post anyway.
Hit the post
but
no
the real one is here as well. Evans here again. That beautiful emote there.
I don't like it.
Such a handsome man.
It needs to be golden, in my opinion.
Well, that's a big boy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. So why are these lads not got the golden?
Who knows?
That's the real question.
But we're going to come up to full time right here, and that man Ibrahimovic is going to take the ball there. What a win! What a win!
That was insane. That was an insane game, to be honest.
It was very good. Ido, no goals going into that game. No goals in his first 4 appearances tonight in both legs of the first 2 matches, and then to score 8 goals in that one there is absolutely incredible.
Ooh.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, amazing performance. Like, I think us having a little bit of a go. Well,
maybe.
You didn't have a go.
No,
I was like, switch on, mate. Come on. I was like, come on, you haven't shown up at all. He was like, you know what, George? No.
He's not having any of it. He is just smashing in goals left, right and centre there.
Yeah.
What a great game there. Plenty of goals. Great opportunity to see Ido producing the goods with all his goals there. Like we said, he didn't score in the first 2. So whether it was just that the other 2 opponents, Lawrence and Halsey, both Elite 3 players, whether it's just that he, came up against a stumbling block with those guys that are very, very highly ranked, difficult to say, but 8 goals in that game anyway, and he's looking likely to secure a point for the Claymores, which they need, because they need all 3, hoping that Big Stuff and Marv can maybe do the same.
It's difficult, because obviously the players we've seen Marv play, the player that Marv is playing against, we've seen him do fairly well.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit unfortunate.
He's going to be against another Elite 3 opponent.
He's against Lawrence, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so it's not going to be an easy one. Obviously, Halsey versus Marv was about 14-0, wasn't it? Unfortunately, but there's still a chance.
There's always a chance. There's always a chance.
Yeah.
It's FIFA. That something could happen where the player gets a little bit of a stroke of luck.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe he's going to switch on. Maybe Lawrence will switch off.
Yeah.
Who knows? Like, there's always a chance. But right now, I'm saying the odds are probably for the Claymores to get the win, probably
difficult,
100,
high.
1,000 to 1 maybe.
God,
it's high. Come on.
It's not going to be easy, but you never know. That's the joy of arena clashes.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't know how good everybody is when they come into the tournament. So it's been good to see sort of the storylines unfold with the guys that have come in. We don't know all of their weekend league rankings at the start. We know a few of them have just got into weekend league. We know a few of their teams have massively progressed. Someone like that we're showing in the next games, Steelers Invincibles, Chester, who transferred from PC to PS4 just to play in this tournament.
What a lad.
And his team has come on ridiculously.
He's a great guy.
From what we've seen.
He's a great guy. His team is insane. Look, honestly, and I'm pretty sure he hasn't spent much on the game either. Most of it is just through playing the game a lot. And honestly, Chester, he's an insane player. Honestly, I would not be surprised at all if at some point in the next few years we see him in a EPL.
In some of the pro tournaments.
Yeah, in some of the pro tournaments.
You never know.
Like the
EPL.
Know.
But we're going to come up to you now with the second leg of the final round of fixtures. Ido versus Moody. Ido having that solid performance in the first leg. Looking like he's going on the attack straight away here. No holding up here. He wants to get straight in there. He wants to get in and secure this. He's 5 goals to the good currently, so it's looking good for him. Can he get a header in? What? Leaps like a salmon.
Wow.
Leaps like a salmon. Absolutely fantastic.
Rijkaard
jumping up, and very questionable celebrations, but interesting kit as well. This is St. Patrick's Day kit.
Is it?
Yeah, it was a weird kit. I think it was a weekly challenge kit.
I mean, he's got the Celtic badge. They're from Scotland.
And St. Patrick's Day is Irish, but no correlation there whatsoever, George.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Sorry, I have to correct you on that before someone like SAS pipes up and tells you
he would have
how
a go
incorrect
at me as well.
you are.
He would
there.
have a go at me as well.
He would not be happy with that
I've had
one.
an absolute nightmare there, I'm not going to lie.
You have.
I've had an absolute
Punishable
nightmare.
by the worm on camera.
I think that's punishable by
Ibra
death.
on the turn. Good
Great
save
save
there.
there.
Are we going to see another chance? You know, Moody's got it all to do here. He's got to get 6 goals in 85 minutes. It's a tall order.
Yeah, definitely, especially against a guy like Edo. Apologies. It's always going to be hard for him. But who knows? Maybe we can see him pull it back. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of the lads do.
Well, we said it before. Stranger things have happened for sure. So you never do know.
Exactly. You never know at all. You never know at all. But Richarlison going to get the ball in here. Stoichkov back post. That's going to. Oh, tell you what, the keeper was absolutely rooted there.
Didn't go anywhere, did he? Didn't go anywhere.
Unlucky. Just over the bar. Just over the bar. But here we go. Moody coming forward again. Ben Yedder, 5-star weak foot. Is he going to bury it? He does bury
Lovely
it.
job. Lovely job.
There we go. Five more to go. 5 more to go for Moody. Can we see him do it? He's picked the ball up. He's running it back to the halfway line.
Mental.
That's such a nice card, though.
It's a ridiculous card. It is the joy of those road to final cards is if the team keeps on winning in the tournament, they just keep getting upgraded. Look at Alonso. I first got him. I think he started out as like an 82 or something.
Yes, 83.
It was 83,
yeah.
And as they went through and through, I'm using him at the moment as well. And people at the start were like, "Oh, why are you using him? He's got less than 80 pace."
Oh, here we go again. Oh,
so close.
Because I first started playing the game on PC.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have an Xbox at the start of the game, and I picked him up and I did Mkhitaryan as well.
Yeah.
Tell you what, best decision
really
I ever made because they're both absolutely insane at the moment.
See, that's one regret I had. I didn't do the Mkhitaryan card, and now he's like a 90 rated, I think he is at the moment.
He's 89, isn't he?
Something like that. He's 89
he's
or
very,
90. He's
very
highly rated. And,
yeah,
he's one of the best,
such a nice card.
One of the best cams
he's
available.
He's also got like 4-star, I'm pretty sure.
He might be 5-star weak foot.
5-star.
I think he might
it's
be
either
5-star.
4-star. I was going to say 5-star, but I was like, maybe not.
I think last year he was definitely 5-star weak foot, so whether they kept
100%.
him on that. But last year I think he was also high work rates. I don't think they kept that the same this year.
No.
I think he might be high-medium this year.
He is.
But he's obviously been playing very well at Arsenal.
One of my favourite cards, to be honest. In like his 84 rated's even one of my favourite cards still.
Yeah.
So he's got a really, really insane card. I also have Firmino on PC.
Yeah, Roberto Firmino.
It's just like it's such a nice team. I like the cards that get upgraded.
Yeah.
The new cards that get upgraded, kind of thing, like the UCL cards and. Which one was it they recently released that gets upgraded?
Headliner ones?
It's the headliner ones.
So they're basically like effectively a 1 to watch, but you get a +1 rating on. So say I don't know, I think it was like Son's an 87 at the moment, but his current inform's an 86.
Yeah.
Look at the close control there. That's fantastic.
That was really nice, wasn't it? To be fair.
Let's go to Nedved on the 5-star weak foot again. He's having a lot of chances here, Edo. He just maybe needs to put one more away. He is 5 goals ahead on aggregate, so I think he's pretty much safe. However, you never do know.
Exactly.
Moody's already scored 4 in total, so there's no reason why he can't score another 5.
Chance,
and it breaks through, and that's got to be it.
Back
6.
up to 6.
6 more needed now.
He does the old Matuidi bird.
Very interesting celebration.
Yeah, very interesting.
At least it's not a dab. We haven't seen any dabs tonight, which is good.
Pans. The teams in the tournament. Can players change their squads between weeks and stuff, or are they locked into the same team? So there are qualifiers at the start of every season. The qualifiers are coming up very soon. I'm pretty sure they are in May.
Yeah, for season 2.
So obviously go to blong.gg, find out where your nearest one is. Make sure you get down there if you want to take part. Some teams do have a team of 4 players. I'm pretty sure that's if players might be unavailable, stuff like that, or if they do rotations.
Because obviously, if a player, if you qualify for your team, you need to at least be able to provide that commitment that you can turn up every week, because it is a competitive tournament environment. Great striking! If that had gone in, couldn't be back on it.
There. That was very, very unlucky. So also, as well, by the way, we have a very cool new thing going on. It's called Arena Rivals.
Arena Rivals.
So it's basically the tournaments that we do now, but instead of being 3 versus 3, it's It's 1 versus 1.
So you can get down, you can meet those guys, because the guys representing the arenas will probably fancy a chance at winning and being, crowned sort of like
Definitely,
king
that's a great
of their
cross.
arena.
There
That's
we
a good
go.
goal.
Right, down to 5.
There's so many goals in this
It's end
fixture.
to
It's
end.
ridiculous.
Moody just needs to sort his defending out, and then I just genuinely think he'll have a chance. But Edo is so good on the attack.
Absolutely.
He's just clinical, isn't
But
he?
what,
look, Socrates he's already inside his box from kickoff. He's got a chance. He's going to score.
Gone for the pass across it. It's a goal. But
Ibrahimovic.
What Pans is saying as well is, about the teams in Ultimate Team. So they're allowed to progress their teams however they like, Pans. So you can see there's a lot of flashback cards that are in it. You see a few Foot birthdays, because obviously Foot birthday is ongoing at the moment. That ends next Monday. It was a 10-day promo. We've still got a lot of icons to come out and a few more flashbacks, I believe.
Yeah.
So very excited for that. But yeah, the teams aren't locked in. Obviously, when you qualify for a team, you can only represent that team. And like we were saying earlier, you've got to be able to commit to showing up every week. Otherwise, you're going to cost your team a point in the week.
Yeah, that was one of the things we was most interested in on week 1, was the fact that the players are going to obviously upgrade their teams.
Yeah, that's it.
Their story,
he's hit the bar twice now.
He's been a little bit unlucky there. Oh, the keeper
spilled it somehow there.
Blimey.
Not sure that'd be allowed in real life or not.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he had both hands on the ball and he headed it out, but
big
not
chance.
100%. Is Arena Rolls an Ultimate Team or Kickoff mode? Ultimate Team, buddy.
I think it'll be Ultimate Team as well, I imagine.
I'm pretty certain
it's a great
it would be Ultimate
Team.
Team.
And that's going to put the goals back up to a 6.
Feel like the keeper maybe should have saved that one.
Yikes. There's so many goals in this. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy.
4-2 in the second leg.
4-2 in the second leg.
Pretty sure that's like 12.
So many goals.
12-5.
7 goals in aggregate now.
Moody's kind of, I think he's slipped
As
out.
we come up to half time, well, if you're going to concede 12 goals over a leg and a half, it's always going to be tough to get the win there. But he's also scored 5 goals, but although he scored 2 goals with only 1 shot on target.
I mean, he's hit the bar twice.
He has.
So you got to give him, and they weren't even the goals he scored.
Yeah.
So you got to give him some kind of you got to give him a bit of.
Yeah,
like a bit of
leeway on that one, just to say, if both of those go in, it's 4-4 on aggregate. Well, in this game, sorry. So yeah, Pans, the level of players we've got. So, for example, in the Saints, they've got 2 Elite 3 players. In the Steelers, they've got a Gold 1, 2 Elite 1s. Invincibles got 2 Gold 2s and a Gold 1. So the rankings are all very different. I think Big Stuff's maybe Elite 2. I think Edo for the Claymores is Gold 1, I believe.
Yeah, Edo's very decent.
Marv is silver 1. So there's such a range of players as well. We've got a few top 100s in there. Again, that's the thing with this tournament, is that you can literally go down to your arena, and if you can qualify, you get to represent your arena, and potentially if it's your local town, you can represent them within the esports environment.
Exactly. And like me personally, my lord,
Moody's hit the woodwork 3 times now.
I'll tell you what, if he'd have scored all those, which might have gone another day, he would only be 4 goals, 4-goal deficit.
I tell you what, that maths is brilliant.
I know. It's like you've got.
It's like a human calculator.
It's like you got Stephen Hawkins.
All right.
In the room.
Here we go. Anyway. Chance at the other end, and it's a good block. The thing with Edo is I don't think's hit the woodwork at all, and he's actually just taken all of his chances. He's scoring so many opportunities.
There is such a wide range of of skill levels and stuff like that. And like I was saying, for somebody that's wanted to get into the esports industry for such a long time and wants to be kind of a part of this kind of thing, because I'm so passionate about video games and the community around video games, it's so awesome that we are finally getting a community that everybody can get involved in.
That's a great goal.
Another great goal from Ido.
I have to say, the rub of the green is going to Edo in this one here, isn't it?
Definitely.
He's. I'm not saying he's not deserved. I'm not saying he's not deserved. So he has deserved to probably win this, but he's had a slice of luck a few times.
The clover, the 4-leaf clover.
Maybe
very lucky.
Maybe that's what it is.
And he's got the Celtic kit on. He's got the 4-leaf clover.
Maybe I'll have to try that. So yeah, he's got the Celtic badge with the St Patrick's Day kit. So he's got plenty of good luck there, doesn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
But
that's where I was trying to relate it
maybe I should look at using this. I don't think I've got the St Patrick's Day kit. I'm not sure I actually did the challenge for it or not. I'm not sure. Gutted.
Good.
Pans wants to Leicester Foxes arena. Dude, check out like we said a few times now, check out belong.gg, find out if there is one near you. It might not necessarily be in your town, but it might only be, it might be 10 minutes, 20 minutes down the road. You never know.
I mean, I was actually speaking to the manager of the game in the town that I live in, and he was speaking to me about the arenas, and I think most of the managers of probably most of the stores in England, they're all really actually for these arenas to be either in or around near their stores, because they are they're so good, not just for the community of like fans of gaming around that area, but also the staff as well, who's like, I'd love to just go on the PCs on my break. But yeah, obviously I think they'd be a great idea to get one in every like kind of major city. Obviously it's amazing, a big investment.
Yeah, it'd be amazing to have like a country-wide tournament where we've got a lot of, we've got teams in Wales, we've got teams in Scotland and England already, so it's good to see that there's such a vast variety of places competing.
It's just like they're high-level internet like CAFs, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great opportunity, even if you just want to go down and casually play. Say you haven't got a PC that's amazing and you want a chance to play on something that's got great graphics, great memory, great hard drives and that, and you can go along and you can just pay to play on a small fee and try that out.
Can they even have birthday parties there?
You can do.
They sometimes do like all-nighters and stuff like that. They've got loads of tournaments. I'm pretty sure it was Teesside. They've got a Hearthstone event coming up. Yeah. Hearthstone tournament. I'm pretty sure that was Teesside. But yeah, there's so many different like cool things, and it's such a cool community to get involved in. Even if you're not like the best player at these certain games,
it's like a social thing, isn't it?
It's meeting people that are really like into video games. Because
as someone, I do streaming full time, so for me I'm always like inside, so it'd be great to get out into arenas and go meet people and play games with other people, because let's be honest, in these days, who has real life friends? It's all internet friends, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much, to be honest. I've got a handful of friends like in real life that I'll see in real life, but then the majority, to be honest, the people I speak to most are my online friends.
Well, see,
it changes so much.
Me and you met online by playing video games, so
yeah, exactly. Do you have many friends in real life?
I do have real life friends.
Do you have many?
Like hermit.
Do you have many?
Not
like,
an awful
do you
lot,
speak to them like, on the daily kind of thing?
I have quite a few friends that I play online with still. Like school friends that you don't see every week or whatever, but you play online quite a lot. So it's different now as well for me. Obviously, different situation now.
Yeah, definitely.
Where I'm doing it all day, as a job.
I mean, I've got a few like school friends and stuff like that.
You're younger than me as well, so give it a few years.
I'm only 21.
Give it a few years.
Well, you're 25, aren't you?
26. 27. So you've still got 6 years to lose all your friends.
I mean, I lost to plenty in the last like 2 or 3 years, so yikes.
But back to the arena. It's what we're saying is you can make good friends at these arenas because they're like-minded people who love video games.
Yeah, exactly.
There's always been this stereotype of like gamers will only stay indoors and they're not outgoing people, whatever. But there's that community where people can go out and they can go into these arenas. What a strike again from Edo, and he's shown.
He's running away with it.
You can meet a lot of people at these arenas. Whether it's you get into the team and you want to play in the competitive team. We've currently got Tekken, FIFA, Overwatch, League of Legends, and Rainbow Six. Some of those might change in the future. So other games that you guys might be really interested in, tweet at your local Belong Arena, and
who knows?
Try and get your game that you love. You might love other games that you want to see pushed in there as well.
I mean, I love League of Legends. I've got a big love for that game. It's one of my favourites. Esports as well. Like the teams are just so good. And that kind of like esports is so developed. I was speaking to a few of the lads from the Norfolk Nighthawks for the League of Legends team, and I was just trying to I was just supporting them, showing my support, and kind of just trying to get to know them a little bit, because obviously it's nice to know people in an area near you that also like that game as much as you do.
I mean, you could even get down, it's all good playing like these team-based games online where, FIFA's not necessarily that one unless you're playing like pro clubs. You can get in an Xbox Live party or a PlayStation party and chat to each other. But when you've got games like that, if you've got like League of Legends, for example, you can all go and sit in the same arena and all play the same game.
Exactly.
Getting that passion and the reactions live with your, with your teams. You see when they've got these tournaments live at events, even with some of the FIFA live events, when you see, a player scores, they're celebrating and that. But something I'd love to see is something to do with the pro club scene. You know, imagine 11v11 and you get like a last minute goal.
That would be good.
You have 11 people just raw emotions scoring a late winner or something.
That is the thing I like about League of Legends. 5v5, like CS:GO is 5v5.
Yeah.
Like Overwatch, 6v6, 5v5, 6v6.
Yeah. I can't remember.
And like it's all these games, they're team games, and I know this is a team game. It's 3v3, but it's not like actually in the actual game.
It's like 1v1.
I don't know. It just like when it's if it was 11v11, it just feels so intense.
Yeah, it'd be crazy. The reactions.
It'd be insane. It'd be absolutely insane. All hands, cough League of Legends, cough Apex Legends, cough.
Who knows? Maybe
you'd get involved, wouldn't you?
Well, you've got to wait and see what happens. You know, with that, they've got to get like spectator modes and whatever for.
Yeah, they need to get some spectator modes.
So we'll
yeah, but the thing is, would you want to be the commentator or would you want to be the player?
Who knows? My nearest arena is a little bit far away from me, so I don't know. But we're going to see Edo probably close out the game here. We're going to see a late-minute corner. I mean, it's not going to make any difference to the scoreline, but Edo's going to take a point for the Claymores here, which is going to put it 4-2 as it stands.
Oh, gets the overhead kick. While the
Wowzers.
fans are singing "You'll Never Walk Alone," the Celtic fans, maybe.
Strike there. What a goal.
Celtic sing "You'll Never Walk Alone"? They do, don't they?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure they do. But we've got a lot of boom.
A lot of boom there for the
boom
boom replay. Not here, no, not here, not here. That's one for my chat, I'm afraid. But we're going to see Edo take a point for the Claymores. It's going to go down 4-2 on paper. Are we going to see Big Stuff and Marv produce the goods and take it to a 5-4? The results are going to come up on screen very, very shortly. So we're not going to have George.
Yeah, no,
have George
I already
tell
said
us the
I'm not going to
scores.
spoil it.
So I just don't see it.
I don't see it happening either.
The Saints ran away with it too early.
Will they surprise us? Will they surprise us with a golden goal? Will we get to see it? Who knows?
Cool.
It'd be very interesting if we did see it. But yeah, like obviously the chances aren't very high. But it would be interesting.
We do have the Steelers versus the Invincibles coming up very, very shortly. So we'll get the results confirmed. And here we go.
Here we go. Let's get into it.
On the screen in 3, 2, 1, go. And it is 6-3 to the Saints. So the Saints will progress through to the semi-finals. I do feel sorry for Marv because he's played against like 2 Elite 3 players. I'm not sure what rank Moody is. I would probably put him in like the Gold 1, Gold 2 sort of area. So for Marv being a Silver 1 player is very, very difficult. And like we said, he's not going to be playing against people this good week in, week out. Halsey ruining Big Stuff's record for the week. So unfortunately, we're going to say goodbye to the Clyde Claymores this week. Unfortunately, they are out, so they will not be progressing through into the semi-finals. Gutted really, because Big Stuff especially was one of our like really hot guys coming out of the traps.
He was one of our top 3 prospect kind of players. But GG to the Saints, GG boys, first team we're going to see going through to the semi-finals.
So the Saints will be through to the semi-finals. We'll be bringing the Steelers versus the Invincibles right up after a short break. Steelers with a Gold 1 and 2 Elite 1s. The Invincibles with 2 Gold 2s and a Gold 1. So I'm anticipating lots of goals and some tight fixtures again.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, fingers crossed.
But we're going to take a short break. So, guys, go and get some refreshments, get some drinks, take a bathroom break, and we'll be back very, very shortly.
I need you near me now. The night is just so cold without your soul. dark, but when you come out, I see the stars. There are so many stars, but when you shine, you burn my heart and set me up in flames. 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 Set me up in your light shines through the darkness, darkness. Your light shines through the darkness, darkness, your light shines through the darkness of my heart. I can't look away. You burn into me. It's so I can't look away. You burn into me. You're so I need this fear to go, because it's all I know, and you cast it all. I need you near me now. The night is just so cold without your soul.
Howdy partners, we're back with the second half of the Arena Clash FIFA 19 segment for the quarter-finals, believe it or not. We've already seen the Saints go through versus the Claymores. There's, I can't even take this seriously. George thought it'd be a funny idea to wear a cowboy hat for the second segment, and he was hoping to have no reference to this in the second half of the show. But apparently it's not really going to work because he's already in tears. George.
It's fine.
Oh dear. As you can see, we're a very professional outfit over here. And we're going to move on to the Steelers versus the Invincibles. The Steelers versus the Invincibles for the second round. So that was a test from the production team to see how long we could last there without referencing the hat. Anyway,
so we've got the Steelers versus the Invincibles. Liam 1-3, Shane and D Taylor for the Invincibles versus the Steelers of Smogs, Tomer, Chester and Robbie. I'm pretty sure Smogs, Tomer and Chester playing this week.
Big players for them.
Big players.
Chester and Tom at Elite 1, Robbie Gold 1. I don't have actually any information on Smogs, unfortunately, because he doesn't want to disclose his weekend league.
I'm fairly sure he's a pretty decent player.
Yeah, they've got a very, very solid team all round. And the Invincibles, D Taylor and Shay in Gold 2. Liam 1-3 is in a Gold 1 finisher for the weekend league. We know Liam 1-3 quite well. Obviously, another streamer as well on Twitch. So make sure you check out Liam 1-3 as well if you want to check him out. One of the players for the Invincibles. So if you're around that area, check him out. You might get to meet him in your arena. Yeah, lovely guy.
So, yeah, what are your predictions for this game?
I mean, going on paper, we're going to jump straight in. But going on paper, obviously the Steelers have 2 Elite 1 players and a Gold 1 player. Invincibles have a Gold 1 and 2 Gold 2. So on paper, the Steelers should be the team to win. We're going to have to commentate over the commentators in this one because
they've left them on.
They've kept involved here, but we'll get rid of them as soon as we can. And we're going to carry on here. We've got D Taylor
versus D Taylor.
D Taylor in the yellow.
Yep. So obviously we know we're the better commentary team out of these. We're much funnier.
That's it. Well, we try to be. We wear hats and all sorts.
Exactly.
Who knows? Maybe we should have a funny hat thing.
Funny hat battle.
Funny hat thing every couple of days.
I've got some pretty good hats.
I've got a lovely, Mexican
that.
wrestling mask I got from Mexico. Yep. So
That's pretty
maybe
cool.
I'll wear that one week.
That is
We shall see. Let's just cue a pause so the commentary is turned off. So we'll get back to that very, very soon. Crater has followed the Arena Clash.
Hey,
so
what a
thanks
legend.
for following on that. T-Bomb's in the chat. How you doing, T-Bomb? Good to see you. Marv's in the chat as well. Good to see you, Marv. Unlucky in your games tonight, man.
Yeah, unlucky, dude.
Like we were saying during the games, you're not likely to play against Elite 3 players week in, week out. So, don't feel disheartened about that. That's, well played to give it an effort and for carrying on and persevering and not giving up on that one.
Yeah, we've got Matt's got a few tips for you if you want to speak to him maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
Maybe just to help you out a little bit. There were a few things that we kind of saw that we could help you out with, like maybe just your tactics and stuff like that. There's not really too much wrong with your team. Obviously, it could be better, but
He's still new to Weekend League, isn't he?
Exactly. So just don't get yourself down.
That's it. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't feel like you've got to worry about it. You can go back into Weekend League and back into Div Rivals, play people more around your kind of skill level, which will make you feel better and especially give you more of a confidence boost. But let's move on to Detailer versus Smogs here. It's going to be a tight one. Like we said, we don't know a lot about Smogs, but I think he's like a Gold 1 standard a player, and for Detailer Gold 2. But we've seen Detailer have some very interesting matchups throughout the week. So we've had some matches where he's played absolutely phenomenally.
Yeah.
And we've had other matches where he just hasn't turned up.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this will be a close game. They're both decent players, definitely the both of them. We've seen good stuff from both of these players over the tournament so far. So Neil says Basingstoke looks nice. I'm not sure what a Basingstoke is.
I don't know. Is that an animal or?
I'm not sure. We're currently at Area 51.
It's good to see you though,
Top secret
Mr.
location.
Nelio. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully your big boss meeting went well.
How are you doing, Neil?
Hopefully you're enjoying the session tonight.
T-Pom not in the chat, buddy. We will be
it.
doing it in the bracket at the end of the game, so make sure you guys stick around for that, because we will know exactly who we're going to be seeing in the semi-finals.
Semi-finals next week
It's
already.
crazy,
it's mad.
It's actually crazy.
Mad. We started off knowing nothing about these guys. We knew nothing about their teams. Some of their teams have improved ridiculously. Some of the players as well during this have become good friends of ours now on social media, and we watch each other's streams on Twitch as well.
I'm pretty I'm gonna say I've definitely made some good friends out of this tournament.
Yeah.
Not just yourself, but
Detailer,
like the production team,
Yikes.
some of the guys behind the scenes, like that kind of stuff, and even the players, they're all really nice guys.
Mr. Nelio's watching with all the managers, so on our best behaviour. Hopefully you didn't see the cowboy hat incident, which has left George in tears.
Yeah, that's a bit awkward.
Whitey says he might join his local Belong Arena, which is good. It'd be good. Whitey, check out, again, we keep plugging this, just keep checking belong.gg, find out where your local arena is, and we're going to see a lone Rude Hullet score and put the scoreline at 1-0 to Smogs, and the Steelers take an early lead here, 1-0.
There you are. I will try and get the teams up.
You've got some of the teams coming through for the lineups.
Teams coming through. Let me get there eventually.
And we're going to see Detailer's looking to try and get a goal back in here. And very risky from Smogs.
I've got Detailer's team here, and what a team it is.
Read that
I'll
out.
go from top to bottom.
He's
playing
colourful team.
a 4-2-3-1-2 formation. So that's the one with Cam left mid, right mid.
Yep.
So we've got a Cardi Carnivallers at striker. Left mid we have got Douglas Costa UCL Rota final card. I'm pretty sure that is.
I don't know if that's
or is that
I think it's a group
that's
stage
a group
one.
Stage
I don't think he has a live one. I'm not 100% sure on
I
him,
mean,
actually.
he's an 86 usually.
So very rarely.
Juve is still in it. So yeah, that's probably a team of the
I've never seen
tournament.
that card, I've never come up against that card, so we'll have to try and get some
team of the
confirmation
group stage, left wing, we'll say for now, 89. 89 Dybala at Cam, 88 headliner Sousa at right mid. You got that card in the pack. You've got that untradeable, haven't you?
Untradeable, yeah. I got that from a player pick a long time ago, actually. Yeah, very good card.
I was in Discord with you when you got it, and I'm very jealous.
Very good.
Bentaker CDM, 89 rated. Future Stars car. Flashback De Rossi, which is an insane card.
That
it's
looks
really,
very,
really
very
nice.
good.
90 rated.
I would only use him at CDM though, because he's got about 50 or 60 finishing.
Yeah.
So you put him in front of goal, and he's like a deer in headlights.
His long shots are good though. Long shots are good, I'm pretty sure, isn't he?
I think he's got good long shots. Yeah, I think he's got good long shots and shot power. But he's a very solid central defensive midfielder. For
Yeah,
sure.
definitely really good in the defensive half of the field. We've got headliners Alexandro 89, Inform Koulibaly 91. Really nice card. UCL Chiellini, which is a 91 headliner. I always forget this dude's name. Caldevara, I think it is.
Is it Calabria, maybe?
Calabria,
it's the right back from AC Milan.
Yeah,
future star.
88 future
Again,
star.
I never really see that card, so it's not one I remember.
Lafont
in goal.
Yeah, 90 rated.
90 future star. Decent team.
Star.
Very
really
decent
nice team. He's also got lone baby Ronaldo
on the bench.
On the bench.
Very solid squad.
And we have just had Smog's team.
That's a green time finish, and that's gone in. D. Taylor levelling the score just before half time.
What a goal.
And we're going to see a pause here. I'm not sure who Trunders is. I think that's Smogs, I think.
What a goal. There's that
What a
Douglas
strike.
Costa.
I think
What
it is
a
road to
strike.
final, actually. I think you were right the
Yeah,
first time.
I think it might be.
Yeah.
I mean, groups, definitely. He's an 86 usually, so base would have been an 87.
Yeah.
Then he would have got 88, 89. So that's probably about right, I should say.
Pee-wee's jumped in the chat as well. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening,
Please
Pee-wee.
don't ruin the scores, Pee-wee. We're gonna bring all the brackets up after the matches are finished here.
Indeed. So I will go from top to bottom for Smog's team as
Go
well.
for it.
He's playing 4-3-2-1 standard. He's got Hulk, Carnival at striker. He's
Very
got
nice.
Richarlison 86 left forward, Willian 84 at right forward, Firmino 86 at centre mid with Ericsson and Fabinho 85 and 88. He's got 83 upgraded Robertson at left back
Decent.
with 91 red inform Van Dijk.
Oh, another great
At left
pick.
centre back. What a red pick there.
That's fantastic, isn't it?
87 Rudiger, Carniballer, and 86 DeAndre Yedlin,
Very
86
tasty,
right
very
back.
tasty.
What a card.
96 pace or something stupid like that.
He's insanely
Crazy.
good. I loved him as a silver player
Yeah.
a few years ago.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it
He
was.
was one of those like OP silver cards, wasn't he?
So overpowered. And Schmeichel 87 player of the month.
Danish player of
in
the year.
goal. Player of the year. that's the
Danish,
one.
yeah. It's weird. Some different nations get those special player of the year cards. Like there was like an Irish one, Duffy.
Yeah.
He got an 81
They usually
card.
do it for most of the of the nations that have leagues.
Yeah, and we're going to go in at
Which is
half
quite
time
good.
here. Just going back to the game, we're going to have Smogs 1, D Taylor 1 at half time in the first half of the first leg.
Really
So,
close.
yeah.
Exactly what we predicted, actually, to be fair.
Well, that's it, 'cause we didn't know a lot about Smogs. I said he was roughly about a gold 1 sort of player, and D Taylor's a gold 2, so very evenly matched. And what have we got on the bench here as well? And you looking at the bench here?
Yeah, I mean, I know there's the Carnivaler Talisca,
I think
which
you
is
got
really nice, but
Timothy
I'm not
Weah.
sure who that is. Is that a
Timothy
Weah?
Weah.
Is
He
it?
was squad build. Squad battles challenge, weekly challenge for that card.
It's a really nice card.
Timothy
heard.
Weah is not great.
No,
I used him
he's got
for- I
great
used
pace,
him-
hasn't he?
He's very fast, but his finishing's a little bit rubbish,
Oh,
to be
okay.
honest. It's not fantastic because I think he's got quite low composure or finishing. I used him in one of the challenges,
Right.
and he just wasn't fantastic.
No? Ah, that's fair enough.
Grandadius has joined the chat. I know you're close with Grandadius.
Grandudius.
Sorry, Grandudius, sorry. I'll call him Grandadius. There you go. Why not?
Granddaddy.
I'll age him a little bit. Why
Yeah,
not?
there you go.
He's cheering for the Invincibles.
Ooh.
So, it's a tough matchup for them against
That
the
is a
Steelers,
very
but we'll
tough
see what
match.
happens.
That's a very tough match. Obviously, Steelers got the better team on paper, but
Yeah.
it's going to be a very close one, hopefully.
The tournament's
Got
not
fingers
decided.
crossed.
Matches aren't decided
Smogs.
by teams on paper, are they? So we're going to see
Exactly.
D Taylor on the
D.
attack.
Taylor here.
He's
Oh, he's hit the post there. Woo.
hit the post and almost getting a rebound from it, but not quite.
Has anybody done any of those 82 to 87 SBCs?
I
What?
think it's a new SBC tonight. Let me
New
have a
repeatable
little look.
SBC? No
let me
way.
Let me have a little look on my
Really?
phone. I know that they released. They did release Alan Shearer Prime Moments, and they did release Foot Birthday Perisic as a cam, which does look like a very interesting card because he's 5-star weak foot as well.
Yeah,
so
that looks nice.
that's an interesting card.
Depends how expensive
There's
it
another
is.
SBC Foot 13 for a 45k Prime Gold Players Pack.
Not bad.
Obviously, we had yesterday. We had Flashback S-Wine as
Yeah.
well. You got Cam Williams still out. Foot swap deals come to an end very soon, so they do have the 82 to 87 rated
What do you have to trade
repeatable here. So you've got to have exactly gold and 40 chemistry. That's it.
Wait, no
That's
way.
a very good SBC.
What?
So you could have non-rare players.
I have like 300 non-rare players in my club.
Well,
We know what's happening
we
tomorrow.
know what's going to happen tomorrow on stream. And actually, you don't even have to submit a goalkeeper because it's a brick block. on that one.
So it's 10 players.
I think it's literally just 10
That is
rare
insane.
players for at least a guaranteed 82
Wow.
player. The issue is the highest rated player you can get is an 87.
Yeah.
However, interesting
Still a
fact.
walkout.
Interesting fact, last year they did 82 to 85 rated players,
that.
and I packed an 86 birthday Florenzi because his base card was 82.
Base card, yeah.
So if the base card is between 82 and 87, and it's a foot birthday, for example, you can pack
It's
that
like that
upgrade.
with commons. It's
So-
like if you do a common base gold rare 3-player pack,
that's it.
if you get an inform that is usually a base gold,
Yeah.
you can get him in that, which is pretty
So
cool.
yeah, like I said here, so you can see here the goalkeeper card is a brick locked slot. So you actually only need 10 rare players, 40 chemistry. So if you put all those players in chemistry, you guarantee. All those players in the right position. So if you have in position left back, right back, centre back, centre back, centre mid, left mid, right mid, striker, striker. That's automatically 40 chemistry. You don't need any links.
Oh, wow.
Because they get. I think it's 4 chemistry for being in the right position anyway.
Yeah. That's
So
actually
it's,
really cool.
it's great
Is it
to
4 or
have.
is it 3?
4.
4.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Once you get them all in position, because I do that with the gold upgrades. I just go through and go goalkeeper, left back, right back, blah blah blah.
There you go. Mark will be your goalkeeper. Grandudius.
You reckon he's going to
Yeah,
be the
he's
goalkeeper?
goalkeeper in real life. Yeah.
Oh, there you go then.
There you go. Back in his day.
So let's see. Hulk's just come on for Ericsson in this game, and it's just 10 non-rares. It's ridiculous,
Yeah,
really,
he's
isn't
10
it? Just-
non-rares. That's crazy.
So you can literally just put any players into that. So that's
That's
very
actually
interesting.
really
very,
good. Like,
very interesting.
I know there are a lot of 82 rated players, but still, that's very generous, to be
So
honest.
who have we got that's like a foot birthday card then? That's, I'm trying to think who's.
There
tell
are
you
a
what,
lot. Lukaku is
me have a look.
one.
Yeah, Jordan.
Hernandez is one.
Let me have a look.
There's
I'll tell
a
you what,
lot.
I'm
There
going to
is
go
a
and I'm
lot.
going to go check on Twitter. I'm going to leave you to carry on with the game for a second.
Okay,
Just whilst I have a look at that.
I'll quickly answer one of the questions in the chat. T-Pom, next season of Clash. So we've got the qualifiers, which are coming up in May, hopefully, and then we should be starting the second season in June. Waiting on the confirmation for that, obviously, but we will announce it when it comes around.
So I've just brought up the foot birthday media from EA. Let's just see if this attack comes to anything first. Are we going to see anything?
It's a lot of
all
headers
over the
inside
place
the
here.
box. That's very dangerous.
So players that you probably won't be able to get, obviously Griezmann, Bale, Koulibaly, Mbappe are too high rated. I think Coutinho is too high.
No, Mbappe is. Oh, no,
Mbappe-
he's 88 now, isn't he?
Yeah, that's a
He
good
got
point
upgraded.
actually, because his base card originally was an 87.
That won't count, will
I
it?
don't think
Nah.
you might. I don't think you'd be able to. I think because he's an 88 now. You obviously got Aubameyang. I think he's going to be too high now.
Yeah, he's 88 now.
Leroy Sane. He was an 86,
86. He
originally.
still is he's an 87 now.
Did he get
though,
upgraded to an
isn't he?
87? So you might be able to pack birthday Sane in that.
Oh, is this 100% though?
Well, this happened last year, so I don't know if it'll be
Yeah.
the same this year.
I'd imagine they'd have patched it.
I don't know. I don't think they would. I think
No.
it'd be the same because it's the base card that you can try and get.
I mean, it's always possible.
I mean, you've got Mo Salah, he's probably too high rated. Marcelo, too high rated. Douglas Costa was an 86 at the start, so he's a potential. Van Dijk was upgraded to an 88, so I don't think you can get him. However, his base was an 85. You've got Alaba, who I imagine you can still get. Son as well. Kyle Walker. Witsel. I can't remember what Witsel was upgraded to. I think he might be about an 85 or an 86 now. So he's again packable. Martial packable. Promes packable. Munier, Hernandez, Pavard and Lukaku. So you should be able to get some foot birthdays from that, guys.
I'm not
if
gonna lie.
There's a chance.
I wouldn't want to pack any of the foot birthdays in an untradeable pack.
True, because I mean they're worth some money.
Yeah, I would rather get a decent 87, like Hamsik, like one of those decent 87 rated players, Verratti, someone like that, and just use them in an SBC, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you want. I mean, the other thing is those 80-plus player picks at the moment. I mean, they've been paying out quite well, actually. I did 10 the other day, and I think I had quite a few good players. I did actually get Diego Godin in that, so that was a free 90-rated player. Let's see if we can see any more chances on the attack here. As we've had nothing really has happened in the second half compared to the first half, where, you know, it was 1-1 early on, a few chances here and there.
Yeah, there hasn't really been too much happen in the second half, to be fair, but it is good to see that the players are keeping their defending fairly tight, which is nice. No extra games next season. We're not sure yet. We're not sure on.
I think is he asking for clubs? Is he?
I mean, maybe some new
goal.
clubs. We'll find out about that once we have done the qualifiers.
Got a chance here for D Taylor as well, maybe on the break. But
also, Pee-wee wants to come join us on the casting decks.
Pee-wee wants to come on and do the casting
instead of playing.
I don't know if it's a 2-man job or a 3-man job.
I mean, It depends how many teams are playing.
Who knows? Who knows?
Depends how exciting it gets.
And there's a great
There
strike.
you go.
That was a low driven there
That
from
was a low
Talisca.
driven.
Carnival
Beautiful.
Talisca in the 89th minute there, giving a breakthrough lead to Smogs, who... Yeah. I mean, it's been a very tight game. I wouldn't say either one of them is particularly running away with it. That's a great block from Van Dijk there, and Smogs...
He's going to get a rebound chance.
have to
Oh,
defend.
great defending there.
Detailer not being
Really
able to pinch
decent
anything
defender.
from this. One last attack, maybe.
Decent ball. Is he going to get there?
Yeah, I was going to say, didn't want to concede that. Oh no, Grandudius celebrating a goal at the wrong end.
Yikes. Hate it when that happens, don't you?
Good cross, keeps going to come for that. And that
it.
should be 2-1 in the first leg, 2 Smogs.
There you are. There you are. That was a very good game, to be fair.
Really, really
a lot
tight
closer than obviously the games in the previous series.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can keep it that way over the course of the set.
Well,
The
I mean,
whole
you know,
set.
so we've still got all the other games from Steely's Invincibles. We've also got the second leg to bring here between Smogs and Detailer. So big opportunity to see if one team can take the lead here and get an early point confirmed. We won't be bringing you any scores from around the grounds. It's all going to be a surprise. At the end, we're going to see all the results come up as we go along. So after the first game, we will see on screen the first round of fixtures and see who's going. Someone's got to go 2-1 up. Will there be any golden goals? We haven't seen any so far in a few weeks now, actually.
I don't know. I mean, this game is very, very close. It
2-1.
could go either way.
It could.
So, yeah, sure. I mean, if we get the opportunity to have one,
Yeah.
I would not say no.
I mean, some of the golden goals, we've had 1 or 2. I think we only had, was it 1 on stream so far or 2?
We've had 2
I think
on
we've had
stream
2.
so far.
But there was that one where it was 4-all,
That-
wasn't it? It came down to
yeah.
the last game.
It was insane.
It was mad.
insane, and
We
we
had
went mental.
we had to have that ad break to get it all
Yeah.
set up, and the tension was there. It was so good. I would love to see something like a golden goal at the event at Insomnia. I mean, that would be pretty impressive.
On stage. I'd like to see how the players react more than anything.
That's going to be quite good, actually, because that'll be the first time we get to really see their reactions, because they'll be all on stage, they'll be all on show. We're going to jump into the game right now as well, but we're going to see at the finals some of those player reactions, and we're going to find out who those players are. You'll be able to put sort of the a face to a name, as you like.
Exactly. Epic1, thank you so much for the follow, buddy. Really do appreciate
He has
it.
joined in as well.
Absolute
Look at that.
legend.
You
All
love
the
to see
boys
it.
join
You
in.
love to see it.
You do indeed. Make sure, boys, if you haven't followed, you do follow the account, because you can see there are other games on Arena Clash. If FIFA isn't your thing, we do have many other games that we do stream. On Mondays we have Tekken. On Tuesday, obviously, with the boys, we have FIFA.
right here.
On Wednesdays we do have Overwatch. And on Thursdays we have League of Legends, and on Fridays we have R6 Siege.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Rainbow Six.
Well, that's it. Like, if someone doesn't like FIFA on a Tuesday, for example, there's 4 other days of the week where they can find a game that they enjoy, or if they just want to watch all the grassroots esports, then they can tune into every game.
You cannot escape us.
So
we have everything for you.
in the second leg here, we've still got, I think, Detailer is playing in the yellow strip, kicking from left to right. He is a goal down, though, so he's going to need to pull something out of the bag in the second leg.
Yeah, so Smogs is in the grey, the black,
Bluey
blue
grey.
navy kit. Grandudius.
Yeah, I'm not sure what kit, which kit he's actually got
I
on
think
there.
that's the Europe foot kit, maybe. Europe foot kit, the one with the European stars.
It could be, yeah. I can't. Difficult to see from here, isn't it?
That's my guess. Like,
Difficult to see
I can't
from
really
here.
tell. It's that navy colour of blue. Will we see now?
Not going to see any
Will we see a
close-ups just yet.
close-up?
No.
Ah, come on, somebody get a red card or something.
We haven't
Just so
actually
we
had
can see.
any red cards for a little while.
Not yet.
There was some at the start of the season, wasn't there? Maybe
Yeah,
a lot
there
of
was
players
a few.
have decided to take it a bit more careful. Because
Yeah.
I remember there was one having a Chiellini sent off for a Barzagli at one point. I can't remember who that was and when that was, but it was right near the start.
That
of the tournament.
was the first week. I'm pretty
first
sure.
week, it
Yeah,
was
that
early on.
First week, because we were kind of like, are they going to let him get the red card off?
Yeah, I think
Are
they
they
ended
not?
up. I think they ended up in good.
I think
good
one or two
sportsmanship,
they
I think
did,
they
yeah.
did, didn't they? I think.
But here we go. We've got a chance going forward. That's going to be offside.
Surely.
We're going to get close up now.
Good finish.
Going to get close up.
Good finish.
Oh, still no close up. Come on, we want to know what this kit is. There is no room.
No room up here at the
Exactly.
moment, Pee Wee. Not at the moment.
Maybe one day. I don't know. Maybe if we do the pro clubs one.
Well, maybe we'll see.
If we did the pro clubs one
maybe
day, who
we'll
knows?
even see Pee Wee at the event. Maybe you can. We'll join him on stage.
Yeah.
As a chance for D Taylor, and he bags a goal,
Oh,
ties it
there
up
we
at
go.
2-2, and
There
now
we go.
game on. Game on. 2-2 on aggregate. 1-0 to D. Taylor in the second leg. So he's made an early start
Icardi,
to try and turn it around. That 91 card looks very solid.
Yeah, it does look like a tasty card, doesn't it? I wonder how much that card is actually, because surprised.
Market,
yeah, I'm surprised like how good it looks. Richarlison here, fancy footwork.
Almost wriggled free.
He
Had
was
the
so close. He cut back out, but he should have just went straight in because he had the chance to go straight in.
Go straight for the shot.
That's so unlucky there.
But
go on, son.
2-2. It's anybody's game right now.
D. Taylor getting the support in the chat. No comments. Indeed. Can't comment on that one, lad.
Well, if the Enigmas do get on stage, to the final, then we'll be able to meet some of these guys. And that's what's going to be quite fun for us as well, because we've been commentating over these guys for quite some time now. For what, we're in the 6th week of competition. So it's been an interesting thing. Are we in the? We are 5th week. 5th week.
Yeah,
four group games, wasn't it? 4 group games.
Yes.
Madness.
I think teams should wear kit at the same colour as their team logo. I'm pretty sure that is it's not a rule, but it is preferred. They do try to, but sometimes it's hard because obviously they only use the kits they've got on them kind of thing.
Imagine one day if we could get like the actual Belong Arenas kits in FIFA. Imagine that would be quite cool if they could actually wear their kits.
I'm pretty sure the chances of that happening if we got like affiliated with EA are fairly high, because we've seen the Fnatic kit, the TL kit, we've seen Rogue, everything, literally all the main esports team kind of thing. Yeah. So it could happen, and there is no away goal rule, Mark, in this one. That'd be a bit difficult to keep up on. Well, it's not really that hard. It's just a away goal, isn't it?
It's just, what it is, it's
just easier.
If the scoreline is tied, so, if this game does end up 2-2 on aggregate, what will happen is these guys will go to a third fixture, which will be golden goal right from the outset. So if it's so it'll be golden goal from kickoff. If it's 0-0 at 90 minutes, we'll go to extra time. If it's 0-0 at extra time, it will go straight to penalties. Obviously, whoever wins the shootout will take the tie for the team. So we haven't seen any penalty shootouts so far in Arena Clash at all. We haven't seen any penalty shootouts in any game so far.
I don't think we will.
It's very difficult.
It's a hard one to get to, isn't it?
We've had a couple of golden goals, but trying to have a 0-0 within FIFA is very, very difficult. Especially to go like 120 minutes with no goals is going to be crazy.
Exactly. It's just like, even in a tournament. Oh, there we go. That's going to be 2-0 to D. Taylor
in this second leg. He's turned it around from 2-1 down in the first leg to 3-2 up overall now. Is he going to secure the first point for the Invincibles?
That Dobbala card. I tell you what, a lot of people complain about that card actually and say it's not that great, and not a lot of people like it. I think it's a very nice card. I'm pretty sure it's got 3-star weak foot.
3-star weak foot, and that was actually his right foot, which I think is his weaker foot. Yeah,
and he is left footed, and that was a great finish as well.
Great strike across the keeper.
That was a really great strike. Grand Dudius going mental in chat.
He loves
supporting the Invincibles. Going crazy.
That's what we want to see. We want to see people.
Oh, here we go, chance. There you go. What kits are going to be?
Back into it. He skipped the celebration. Come
on, I just want to know what kit it is, man.
Still in the dark with this kit. And it's 3-3, and he's given the ball away to Richarlison. It's Richarlison versus Chiellini in a foot race. Not what you want to see. Great turn. Pullett's coming in. Oh, he's been blocked.
Oh, so unlucky.
That's a fantastic
corner.
It looks like a Man City kit there.
Yeah.
There was definitely like an Etihad sponsor thing on the front there. So
100%.
100%. It might not be Man City.
Melbourne.
Melbourne. And there's the header.
Oh my lord.
And the game is turned on its head again here. Smogs with Clyde, prime moments.
Stop skipping the replays.
We want to see that kit. I reckon it could be Melbourne. Is it Melbourne Victory?
Melbourne. No, it's
Melbourne City.
Sorry, Melbourne City.
Melbourne City. Someone, James reckons it's the NYCFC. He reckons it's the New York City kit. Could be as well, actually.
Yeah.
There's a few teams that have similar kits, actually, isn't there?
Yeah, no, it is. It's got the blue names. Yeah, it is.
You reckon?
Yeah, 100%.
Could be. Okay. Good spot. Good job to James there in the chat.
Great job, James. Got the eye for the kit.
Very good. As now D. Taylor needs to get another goal because Smogs, with that equaliser in this leg, has taken the lead again. 4-3 currently to Smogs as we come up towards half-time. Are we going to see a chance with D. Taylor? Maybe slightly predictable there with the drag back as the space was there for him. We get Cash Aaron coming in with a follow as well, so thank you for joining the team as well, my friend.
Aaron, what a legend.
Is that going to be your like new thing now? Anytime someone follows the channel,
Yeah, that's what I say when somebody follows me as
is
well.
it? Okay, that's
I
good.
mean, you say welcome to the team, welcome to the club.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team.
Exactly.
Boom.
So.
Short
You got
and
your
sweet.
thing, I got mine. Lone icon lull. I mean, it's not against the rules, so you know you got to do what you got to do to
Well,
win.
that's it. You know, these guys within the Belong Arena sort of segment here, they
Cool.
don't have those massive teams that you see at these other tournaments. You know, whether it's these guys don't always finish within like top 100. They don't finish necessarily in Division 1, so they don't have all those packs for all that sort of thing. It's good to see though that there's such a variety of teams, because when you watch a lot of these other tournaments run with like EA, you will often see a lot of the similar teams. You know, all those Team of the Years, all those icons.
Yeah.
Whereas this, actually, you're seeing players use a completely different variety of players. You know, at a tournament, you'd never see that Kasper Schmeichel being used in a top level tournament, would you? Because he's just not that level.
Not at all.
But these guys, you know, can't afford that Team of the Year De Gea, for example, at like 800k.
Exactly. I mean, you see a lot of these players' teams, and they are very, very expensive teams.
Yeah.
So I would expect they probably can afford that, because 800k, to be honest, for a top the best keeper isn't that much.
No.
Like, as if you wanted the best striker, you'd be paying like 5 million.
Oh yeah, a few million coins easily for that.
Imagine Dragons is my favourite kit. What's your favourite kit? Do you have a favourite kit?
My favourite
Don't
kit
say Redden.
At the moment, no, not the Reading kit. Although the best kit would have been if they'd put the red comic relief strip in game.
Yes,
that would have been
I
fantastic.
saw that. That looked like a nice
It
kit.
sold out within about 2 minutes. I was gutted because I didn't manage to get one. Obviously, being
How
a
much
Reading
was it?
fan, £5.
Really?
Yep, it was all going to I think it was comic relief.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, it was.
Fantastic.
I bet you were streaming when it came out, weren't you?
Yeah, but I was looking to try and get. I was logged in. I was trying to
was
get in,
you?
and the website crashed because obviously so many people were trying to do it.
Yeah, a lot of things do that.
And
Glastonbury
then, you,
Music Festival do
unfortunately,
it.
you get those horrible people that buy the kits, then try and sell them on for an extortionate price, which is quite frustrating.
How
But,
much do they sell them for? Do you know?
Over 120 quid easily. So you know, it was a kit that was a £5 they were trying to just flog on.
Yeah,
which
and
sucks.
it's charity. It's charity at the end of the day.
That's
I
it.
mean, if they sell it on and give the money to charity, I ain't got a problem
fair
with that.
enough, but I don't know that they would.
Yeah, no, they're just doing it for their own profit.
The kits that I currently run, I've got the Juventus 4th kit. You know, the one that's got like
Yeah,
a
the
weird
shiny-
kind of
yeah.
almost like when you have an oil spill kind of pan, isn't it? A little bit of rainbowy colour.
It's like
that's really nice.
it's the little fabric that you see like
Yeah.
teenagers going around.
Difficult
with in town.
to explain what it is, isn't it? Really, but the other kit I use, I think, is someone like Parma. They've got like this black kit that's got like a blue and gold like cross in it,
okay.
and it's a weird kit, but I quite like it. But I just make sure I have like a white kit and a black kit, because it's just so much easier when you're playing a game. There's no kit clashing at all.
100%. My personal go-to kits, as bad as it is, Liverpool home kit for my first one,
Obviously.
and then for my second one, which one is it? I'm pretty sure it's like the Juve. No, it's the Real Madrid. Their pink kit, I think it is. Is it?
Have they got a pink
kit?
one? I don't know if they have. I know Barca's got a pink
or is
kit.
it that black one?
Real Madrid have got a few kits, because
They
they've got
got
the
like
4th kit as well. That's like that
Yeah.
sort of space one, isn't it? With
Yeah,
like the sort of stars on it.
I don't use that. I think it's just the grey one.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Do you boys have pub quiz tickets?
For Insomnia, I don't know. I don't know
know.
if that's
Do-
something that
do
we'll
they
be
come with
getting.
BYOC?
They're different. They are different.
I'm pretty sure they.
We may get them.
BYOC
We may get them.
tickets?
We may get them with.
I'm not sure.
With Arena Clash. You never know.
The
Maybe we'll be on
producer
that
said
table.
he's going to sneak us in, so
Maybe.
there you go. There you go. We are you going, Pee Wee? That is the real question.
Here we go. Talisca's lovely 1-2.
Oh.
Talisca's going to break through. He hasn't got the speed
That was
though.
unlucky there.
And you know, we've got 25 minutes to go, and Detailer needs a goal, but at the moment it looks as though Smogs is kind of the man that's looking more likely to score. He keeps breaking up the play with that Fabinho. Can't quite get through there. Now it's Detailer's turn on the attack. Can he break through? That's a great ball through.
That's
He's
a
got
very good
Dybala on his
ball.
left, and Van Dijk's so strong.
Yeah, that
so quick.
91 red informed Van Dijk coming in clutch.
The thing,
I tell
with,
you.
the thing with Van Dijk as well, people sort of go, he seems so fast, but you've got to remember the guy's 6'5", so every step he takes is huge.
Ooh, what strength
Risky,
from
risky.
Shoulder to shoulder.
No,
Come
I
on.
wouldn't ever want to say that's a penalty at all. But you've seen it given on here. You've seen it given.
Yeah, I've seen worse given as well. Like such clean tackles.
Pee Wee says he's at Insomnia the whole weekend. I'm sure we'll see you there, because we'll be casting over the game. You know, whether you're there as a finalist or whether you're just there as an attender, an attendee of the event.
Hefford, Home Slice, S Beast, welcome boys. Home Slice Hens actually, he's from my my county town. He's
Where is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice guy.
We've got
Nice
Mr. Humbled
seeing
Ink
you,
in as
lad.
well. But yeah, we're on 2-2 in this game, but we have got Smogs with the 4-3 advantage currently.
Yeah.
So it is a tight game. If D. Taylor can get a goal here, which he might have a chance, Costa's left-footed. Oh, he's missed it.
Curse of the caster.
Didn't get
Almost.
didn't get the green timed finish though. That was the thing.
Almost.
Didn't get the green time finish. If he did, that is one thing about Douglas Costa though, is his finishing's only like mid-70s. So
Yeah.
he's not the best player in front of goal.
Humbled is there working. Very
He's there working.
interesting.
He's I think he's is it Teesside, Mr. Humbled? I think it is. He's one of the arena clash
That'll be
guys.
good. Sorting the boys out. In
yeah,
the,
that's it. And we got a chance here for Smogs to seal it.
Oh, that's a foul. I'm sorry. That looks like a foul to me.
Yikes! That was
Referee's
close.
had an absolute
That was
nightmare.
close. You've seen him given, and we've got a chance at the other end, and it's hit the post. That was a chance to get it level again on aggregate.
Oh my lord.
And look at that calmness and composure out from the back there. Do you know what? I feel like Smogs is just going to try and kill this game off. He's got so many
here we
players
go.
still forward. It's Clyde. It's
Oh,
great block.
great defending
That
there.
was Alexandro with the
Yeah,
block there.
I think it was as well.
What a game.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
Header!
Such a close
To the
game,
roof
isn't
of the-
it?
to the
Such a
roof of
close
the
game.
net. Unbelievable.
Make sure to come say hi to us lot. You need to, boys. You need to come say hi to the production
That's
team.
it. If
Show
anyone's
them
at
your
Arena,
love
you know,
and
if
support.
anyone's at Insomnia, definitely come and say hello. I mean, I'm there all weekend. I'm taking my PC down doing some BYOC stuff. I'll obviously be there casting over the finals. So hopefully we'll see some of you guys in chat at the finals who are playing, or even if you're just there to come and watch. And we've got it.
There we are.
Smogs has
Equalisers.
conceded. Smogs has conceded.
He
And
dabs!
we throw the-
Yes!
That's not what we want to see. Not what we want to
Yes, yes,
Not-
correct. Let's
see.
go.
No.
Let's
no.
go.
And D. Taylor pulls himself level here.
What a guy.
3-2 up in the second leg, and he's pulled it back. What are we on? 4-all on aggregate.
There you go.
Absolutely mad. Are we going to
There
see
you go.
a late goal? We've only got 6 minutes on the clock. I've said that, you know...
I reckon golden goal.
You reckon?
I reckon it's golden goal.
Charlton's not got the stamina. Oh, we need some subs or something here from both players. It's looking tight right now. Who are my favourite players in FIFA 19? Who are our favourite players in FIFA
Okay.
19? I'm a big fan of my prime icon up front, the
Yeah?
Raul.
Raul!
Yeah, Raul.
Yeah,
just
there you
like
go.
that.
Raul, yeah.
You got to roll the R though. Raul.
Go on, then you do it.
Raul.
No, I
don't
can't.
wanna-
It's got to
I
be
don't wanna
louder
shout
than
it.
that.
No.
Oh, that's not right then, is it?
Or.
Exactly. You're not doing it hype enough, mate. Come
No,
on.
I'm not hyping up Raul
Come
enough
on,
for you.
do it. Come on.
I have to warm up.
Oh, okay.
Raul!
There you go. There you go.
There you go. Is that better for you?
That's better. That's a
There
little
you go.
bit better.
Beautiful.
You need to practice though.
The doc, the doc would be proud, I'm sure.
Would he?
We're going
my
to see any late chances here with just 20 seconds on the clock. Let's see out this game.
My personal favourite.
We go.
I've got to be honest.
Good.
Mahrez.
Layoff chance, injury time.
Oh!
And with
No way.
1 minute 13 on the clock, it
Smogs.
looks as though Smogs is going to rob the game from underneath him. Great strike from Clyde.
Oh my.
And we've got less than a minute now for D. Taylor to find something to take it to golden goal.
Oh my.
What a goal. Late
Absolute
chance. Can he go
insanity.
forward? He's going straight for goal here. Van Dijk with the block. There's a missed timing. There is a clearance. And there we go.
Absolute
We're going to
insanity.
see such a close game.
Oh, grandidious.
And the Steelers come up trumps there. Smog's coming up. I can't take you seriously with that hat on.
What?
Because I can just see it. I don't even have to look at you. I can just see it.
I'm not looking at it.
I can
so
just
I'm
see
not gonna laugh.
it. But Smog's coming in and stealing the win with just 1 minute 13 seconds on the clock. And that is going to give a point to the Steelers.
What a game.
What a game, what a game, what a game.
What a game indeed. So close. Like I'm not going to lie, I do feel a little bit bad for Taylor there. Don't smile because you're going to make me laugh.
I feel bad for you and the hat, to be honest.
Why?
Yikes.
I feel a little bit bad for Taylor. I'm not going to lie. Like it was such a close game.
It was a tight game.
It was such a tight game. So yeah, 5-4. It could have gone to golden goal.
I think the Steelers there need to change from 2 E's. Oh, am I going to see a whitewash in the first legs? Smogs winning 5-4. Toma
Chester.
8-3. Chester
Toma.
8-3. It's already 3-0. It's already a mountain to
Lord.
climb. And instead of calling them the Teesside Steelers with 2 E's, maybe we should call them the Teesside Steelers with an A. An S-T-E-A. L-E-R-S. Maybe the Steelers there. Smogs stealing the win late on. And that's going to go down.
That was
as a
actually terrible,
3-0.
mate. Like it took me a while to get it.
What, the Steelers?
That was
because they
awful.
stole it. He
No,
stole
no.
the win.
No.
Steelers.
No.
What do you reckon, guys? Come on. Back me up here. Come
This is nothing compared to what you just did. I do apologise, but that was terrible.
Come on. What was worse, my Steelers pun or this cowboy hat that doesn't even fit properly?
It does.
I mean,
I can't
it
my
doesn't
headset
even
off
fit
though.
properly.
I can't take my headset
It
off.
doesn't even seem to fit properly.
It does fit.
I feel like there's a film about cowboys that you're in.
Is there?
Maybe.
Toy Story? Toy Story?
Toy Story.
Yeah, Toy Story.
Right, you reckon?
PG-13.
You Woody.
Come on.
Woody. Anyway, we're going to be going on to the second round of fixtures. The Invincibles already with a mountain to climb. More cowboy puns here. A mountain to climb here.
But we will
for
have
the Invincibles.
We will have the next game coming up shortly.
Like we said, you know, the Steelers have got a great team. 2 Elite 1 players, a Gold 1 player in Robbie, who's not actually playing this weekend. Can you please with the hat? Come on. I mean, can we get like a hashtag ban the hat or something? We've had a hashtag ban the bar, and that movement has worked. I feel like if we have hashtag ban the hat, we can get rid of George and this hat.
You was the one
Not
saying...
necessarily George, you can stay, but the hat, I mean, the hat has to go. The hat must go.
The hat isn't great. I'm not gonna lie. I just thought it'd be a bit of a pun, you know, like bring a little bit of something special. Nobody else does it, so you know, why not throw it in there?
Grandudius. No. Hashtag keep the hat. Hashtag ban the hat.
Hashtag keep the hat.
Hashtag ban the hat.
Got to keep the cheesy stuff, bro.
No.
Apart from your puns, because they're terrible. Anyway, off that topic. Toma and Liam 1-3 is the game coming up next.
Toma and Liam 1-3.
So, what are we feeling for that?
It's
That
Elite
will
1
be
versus
a
Gold 1.
close game.
Elite 1 versus Gold 1 though, so Liam's got, you know, he's going to have his back to the wall already after losing his first game. The Invincibles are 3-0 down. It's a tough task, a very tough task.
I feel like it's going to be a close game.
You reckon?
I feel like it could be a very close game, to be honest.
I mean, how are the teams looking on paper?
You know what? Shall we do it just
Let's do that now.
Before we start the game?
Do it before we get into it.
So then we don't have to ramble over the actual gameplay.
So hit me up with
the
the
this
teams.
is Thomas' team,
Okay.
guys. So he's
Elite
playing
1 player.
Yeah, Elite 1 player, bearing in mind. So he's 4-3-3-5. So that's left wing with a centre forward.
Okay. Oh,
so,
false 9. Okay. Very
so he's got the Davies, Davies
Alfonso.
left wing, 87. He's got the Brandt 88 centre forward, 88 Bale right wing, Goretzka 83, which is quite surprising, 89 David Luiz at centre back at CDM, baby Gerard. Well, he's not really a baby because
the old man Gerard.
Old man Gerard
86 rated,
86.
though. Yeah.
Still a nice card. Alba 85, Nesta 92, Rudiger 87. Carvajal 85 at right back, and player of the month Schmeichel.
Thomas straight in here.
Oh,
it's Alfonso Davis with an early goal. And
1-0.
Toma puts his team 1 up already.
There you go, does the backflip.
And if it wasn't
Absolutely
bad enough for the
beautiful.
Invincibles, it's only got worse. They were trailing 3-0 overall, and Toma goes into an early lead.
What a
Come on,
card.
Liam. We know Liam's a good player.
What a card.
Let's hope he doesn't let this set him back too early.
Hopefully not. But for Toma on his bench, he's got 90 Sterling, 88 Talisca, 86 Rashford, 86 Chan, 88 Naldo, 88 Manolas, and 84 Foot Swap. Don't know who he is.
Da Costa, the right back. Yeah, from the Bundesliga.
And for Liam 1-3's team, we'll go into this one now. So he's got 88 loan, by the way.
So a quick thing with Liam is he's only just started.
player.
He's an Xbox player who's only just come onto PS4 for this tournament. So majority of his team is loan cards. So you will likely see a lot of loan players. George will announce his team very shortly, and it's a lot of loans. So just pretend. I think everyone's a loan apart from.
I'm not going to say about the loans.
Yeah.
I'll say which players aren't loans.
Yeah, okay.
So 91 left forward Nedved, 88 Alexandra Pato, 86 not loan player of the month Lucas, 90 Rijkaard, 93 Zanetti, 92 Steven Gerrard, 83. There we go. That's another goal there.
Goal for Toma.
Alfonso
Davis. Look at those stats. Absolutely fantastic card. Be interesting to see how he gets on. Like next season, for example. Breaking onto the scene now, so it'd be good to see. He is a future star card. Is he going to be a future star in real life?
Yeah, I feel like he will be. I mean, Canada, Canadian player, like. They're not really renowned for their good footballers. They got a few decent over the years, but not very many. So I'll be interested to see how his career kind of pans out. Only a young player, so we'll see how that goes. But he's also got 83. This isn't a loan card. Juan Fran, 86 not loan Varane. 92 Nesta, 84 Not Lone Walker, and 91 Van der Sar in goal.
Nice, nice. Marv's just said in chat, he said it's been a blast. He's had a great time competing, and he might not be the best player, but he's enjoyed being a part of this and getting to know everybody, and especially us too. He's been getting to know us.
Hey Marv, you're a nice guy, dude. You're
Marv,
a really nice guy.
stick
if you
at
need
it.
anything, you know where we are.
That's it. Stick at it. Stick
Exactly.
at it. Get down to the qualifiers for next season. Keep on playing FIFA and keep tweaking those tactics, and hopefully we'll see you in the next season as well, dude.
Exactly.
Be great because the story can evolve. Can we get him from that silver bracket? Can we get him into gold? That's what we want to see. That's what we love to see is the progression of the players as well. And Liam, has
Liam's
scored
got one back
on the corner with Clyde. So we're 2-1 now.
There you go. This is end-to-end stuff here. I'm pretty sure that was the first shot, but still. Great stuff. Well, it wouldn't have been his first shot because if not, he wouldn't have got a corner.
If you don't buy a ticket, you can't win the raffle.
Exactly. Well done with
Thank
your FIFA commentary.
FIFA commentary. I think it was Andy Gray back in the day that used to say that one.
It was.
Fantastic.
I'm not going to lie. He was a very good commentator until he did what he did, which wasn't a great thing.
Obviously a bit of a silly mistake for him, wasn't it? But there you go. We got another chance here for Liam. Not quite. One thing we can say about Toma is, he's an Elite 1 player, so you're going to see some very, very exciting stuff from him. Liam's a Gold 1 player, so he's probably at a disadvantage, obviously, in terms of skill level. But it's a competition. Anything can happen.
Exactly.
Added pressure of being on stream as well.
Oh, Toma's getting cheered on in chat by Ojama.
I mean, we know that Tom is a good player. We've seen
He is
him
a
play a
very
few
good
times.
player.
We've seen the Steelers a few times. We've seen the Invincibles a few times. They're not a bad outfit themselves.
Yeah, definitely not. But I genuinely think the Steelers are the better team. Chester, he's an insane leader. Toma, also a very, very good player. So it will be hard for the Invincibles, for Liam 1-3 as well, because obviously they don't have the best weekend league finishers. Not bad at all
In comparison to their opponents. Chance here though for Liam. He's onside and he's brought it back to 2-2.
Low driven shot there from Lucas, and he dabs on him. Dabs on him. It's 2-2, Liam. Cut it out.
Can we
Liam.
hashtag ban the dab,
Liam,
please?
like you're drawing.
Yeah, I mean that's not a good move.
Needs,
that's risky.
Sorry, not the one, Chief.
You're inviting multiple dabs now, and if you lose the game, this is the sort of game where if someone dabs on you early on, when they go like 1-0 up and you turn the game on its head and win, that's when you throw dabs everywhere, don't you, just to get back at them.
Then you get tilted.
Gerard
turns
it around.
Steven Gerard.
He's throwing
dabbing on him.
another dab.
That is not. I don't
It's
like
not
seeing
what
that.
you like
That
to
isn't.
see.
You're right.
Hashtag remove the dab.
Oh Lord.
Yikes. 2 dabs and a 3-2. I mean, look at this. This game, we've had 27 minutes and it's 3-2 already. Liam was 2-0 down, believe it or not, within about 10 minutes of this game, and he's turned it right on his head.
Any updates on MK and the Brawlers?
We're going to have that coming up after the games.
Exactly.
After the games that are broadcast, we are going to show the tree at the end. We're going to show the bracket and tournament tree, show the bracket, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And I imagine when the stream eventually finishes, George will probably sign us out with a trademark dab as well. He's done it pretty much every week so far. Since was it week 2?
I might do a different celebration. You never know.
Oh, the worm. Maybe we'll see the worm. And Liam's come through. Good shot. Green timed. Good save. He's come back across with Gerard. It's a lovely pass. He's going to lay it off. And I thought we'd lay it off and have a strike.
Lucas. Green time finish. That's unlucky.
Is that going to go for a corner?
Definitely unlucky.
Liam
1-3 says he was bored. He's bored.
He was bored, so he threw dabs.
No excuse.
No, not a good excuse. Anyway, throw in here in the corner to Toma. He's got to try and find a way back into this now after being 2-0 up. He maybe slightly took his foot off the gas, and he's now 3-2 down with 10 minutes to go till half-time.
1 goal the deficit.
It's a close game, and that's what you love to see.
And Toma is a Elite 1 player.
Well, that's it. So Liam's playing out of his skin here to be beating an Elite 1 player, as Toma is, and Liam being a Gold 1 player on paper, it just shows you that anything's possible within the competitive environment.
Yeah, exactly. Like you've beaten a pro player before, haven't you?
I have beaten a pro player before. I've also lost to some pro players, and I've also been slapped around by a few people. But
yeah, exactly.
But
anything can happen. It's FIFA.
That's it. That's
FIFA.
It. I've actually played a few of the big pros. I played Kurt at the start of the year.
Yeah.
Lost 4-2, I think. So that's quite a respectable score, I think.
A lot of people are asking for a video. You and Kurt. on the opinion of
there's a
FIFA 19. There is an
tiebreaker.
equaliser.
3-3 on that one. There is a video of that game actually, me versus Kurt on YouTube.
Is
So
there?
if you want to check that out, you're more than welcome.
Was
to.
it a good game?
It was a good game. I only lost 4-2, which I thought was quite impressive. It was right at the start of FIFA 19, so both of our teams were pretty, average.
Considering he was/is still one of the relevant
one of the top players for sure.
pro players.
That's
That's
gonna
going
be
to be
offside,
offside,
isn't
isn't it?
I don't think it's been given though, actually.
No, he didn't touch the ball, did he?
Oh my lord! Shades of Carius in the Champions League final.
I knew it was coming. And Matt, all I've got to tell you is go away, because that is rude and not very nice.
Chance here, but Van der Sar claiming there's a lot of playing out from the back, which is good to see. Quite confident. No hoofing the ball long up to a striker for a flick on, all being rolled out from the back.
I mean, that's always the danger about rolling out from back is it can get predicted. And it can
cut out.
Yeah, it can get
as
cut
it nearly did there.
I tell you what, this Brand is looking like a very decent card.
The only thing I don't like with Brand is the fact that he's got low stamina and low aggression, but he's got the finish because he's got 4-star on that weak foot skill move.
And he's got insane shooting stats. 85, 89, 87, 90.
Ridiculous stats. It's just the physical that lets him down.
He's 5'11 as well, so it's not a bad height.
He might be 6 foot. I think he might be 6 foot. Look at that lovely little fake shot there. Cuts inside in off the post.
Finishing.
Great strike. And it's 4-3 going into half time. And that should be the end of the first half. So, I mean, what a game. What a game.
Yeah, what first half of the first game.
I thought Tom was going to run away with it. He was 2-0 up very early on. But credit to Liam 1-3. He got himself back in the game, went 3-2 up. But now he's 4-3 down.
Yeah,
this game is yo-yoing up and down, back and forth.
It is on the edge of the knife, indeed. I agree with Pans, to be honest, and it's the tip of the knife, by the way, not the edge of the knife.
On a knife's edge.
Yeah, on a knife's edge. That's the one. There you go. I am absolutely terrible. So I agree with Pans. His in-game stats are absolutely insane. It's just really. All you see is green, pretty much, apart from in his stamina. Which is a little bit disappointing, but it's such a nice game, to be honest. Such a nice card. Such a nice card.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, he's got great stats, and I don't know that he was massively expensive to do. Obviously, you got that Royce as well, and Davis with the volley there, and that is 5 goals to 3 now. This game is all over the place.
Oh my lord, what a goal! I'm sorry, but that is an insane goal. On the full volley, what? This camera angle though. I don't know what to say about that.
I mean, I would say we'd see the volley again, but
unfortunately we cannot. EA and its camera angles.
And I feel like Liam here may have just thrown in the towel a bit there, trying a few juggles there and a slight foul.
It's not over until the fat lady sings.
Well, it's not over because you've got a second leg. I know it's 5-3, but all it takes is 2 goals in the second leg. He's already scored 3 here.
All it takes is 2 goals in
this
game, to be honest.
Body check from Nesta there.
Like, he could even go get 3, he could get 4. Like, it's such an early stage of this game still, 55th minute. And here we go, Liam 1-3.
Rijkaard, what a ball roll. Oh, it's unlucky.
Beautiful, unlucky there. But he's going to get the ball back in such a dangerous position, and he's going to lose it again. Oh dear.
Well, this is the other thing for Liam, because I know that he obviously plays on Xbox primarily. I think he's actually looking to transfer full-time to PS4 for next FIFA, maybe even for the rest of this FIFA, to try and compete even more in Arena Clash. So it'll be good to see if he can do that and how he transitions across. Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see. We know he's a good player.
It's a great ball, and it's Nedved, 5-star weak foot, and that is an easy finish there.
Don't miss them, does he?
Liam scores again, and he's going for the dab. You can see that celebration there already. There it is. What's that? 3 dabs out of 4 now?
Yeah, and you're losing.
Yikes!
It's just not good, is it?
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
It's not good, Liam.
Here we go. Davis on the attack again, though.
I thought he was a nice guy, Liam.
He's got a ball across here. Bale cutting in one way. He's only got a left foot, so you've got to predict it.
What a tackle there from Juanfran.
Look at this, though. 5-4 as we just passed the hour mark. 9 goals in 60 in-game minutes, which is absolutely crazy. The switch is on there. Lovely play out to Rijkaard. He's finding a few little pockets of space there with Rijkaard, actually.
Yeah, Rijkaard's a very nice player. He definitely gets the space he needs. And if he does, he's going to produce the top quality passes.
Yeah, that's it. He's a very solid defensive player. I mean, in front of goal, risky slide tackle there. Luckily, he didn't make any contact, and it's deflected away. Toma, can he get another one here? to seal the deal. He's
Go
5'4".
David Luiz long shot. Go on.
Not on his left. Not on his. If it was on his right foot, maybe you
Green
take a
time
chance.
finish. Top bins. Telling you
Not,
right
not
now.
on the left foot, I don't think, though. Not on the left foot.
This is some football indeed. It is indeed, Mr. Falcon. Is Arena Clash PS4 only? It is at the moment, mate, because Xbox...
For FIFA it is, yeah,
for
definitely.
Well, yeah, for FIFA, yeah. But just because the Xbox doesn't have a stable stream sharing service, a stable screen sharing service at the moment.
But yeah, some of the other games are like on
Overwatch,
PC, etc.
I think Overwatch is on PC now.
So let's see if Liam can get another attack going here. So he's only 5'4" down here, so it's still pretty close.
And obviously League of Legends as well as on PC because only platform.
Yeah, it is a PC game. Yeah,
PC Master Race.
Come on, Liam. 5'4" going into the second leg. We've got a very, very good chance that this game can go either way. It's not done and dusted, and he bundles his way through.
There we go. He's
for a 5-5. He's off to dab again in the corner with Lucas, and we've got a pause queued here. What's going to change?
You can use loan cards. Yes, you can indeed, buddy.
Yes, Pee-wee. So the thing is as well to remember, although Liam is using a lot of lone players, he has literally only just moved over from an Xbox to PlayStation. So to make his team competitive, he's kind of got to use all those loan cards that he has. Otherwise, he'd probably be running like a half non-rare gold team, which would be pretty crazy in a tournament situation.
It's a difficult one, isn't it? It'd be nice if we saw a day and age where you could share consoles, you'd share your team for consoles kind of
Cross-console
thing.
play would be quite interesting, wouldn't it?
It'd be good because you're seeing so many games do that now.
We're getting there. We are getting there.
We are getting there slowly. I think the companies are slowly starting to see the fact that it's better for them to do cross-play, not kind of shy away from it because they're worried about losing to their competitors and stuff like that. But, maybe one day.
See what happens in the near future. But let's see, come on, let's go back to the game with Tom and Liam 1-3. 5-5 so far on aggregate, and it's only the first leg, so we've seen 10 goals already, which is absolutely mad.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
You can't predict this one. Liam playing out of his skin here. Liam's a gold 1 player on paper, Tom being an elite 1 player on paper. So the golfing class is 27 wins, or sorry, 26 wins, I think. Was it 26? Might be 27 for Elite. I think it's 27 for Elite 1. But yeah, 27 versus 20 in terms of weekend league wins is mad.
It's a large golf, isn't it, to be fair?
That's it. Even best to worst, you've got Liam getting 22. You can get 22 maximum in Gold 1 and 27 for Elite 1. So it's 5 wins extra in weekend league. And we see a chance and Van der Sar with that great save.
Tell you what, maybe just go low driven there. He's inside the box.
We're getting close. We're getting very close. There is 5 minutes on the clock as the corner is swung in. It's headed away by Zanetti. And it's fallen to Brandt off the post or the bar, whatever that was.
Such insane shooting. It's unbelievable.
And Liam lives to fight another day here at the moment.
Indeed.
With just 3 minutes coming up on the clock. And he's played a good ball to the corner. Is this Clyde? And you hate to see it. He's gone for a fake shot, I think, there to try and cut back. And he's ended up slide tackling.
Away from him. I tell you what, I do that a lot, actually. I get the ball, and I don't have the ball, and I go to tackle them. And my player just boots it away. Yeah. It's quite annoying.
It's when you go there, you think your player's going to get there first or second. You press A, for example, to do the challenge or the pass, and they do the opposite one because it's you've just missed out on the ball or whatever.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
And we're into added time here, and we are 5-all still between Tomer and Liam 1-3. It's actually calmed down quite a bit for the last sort of 10-15 in-game minutes. It all popped off in the first half. It was a really high score in first half.
Liam,
are we going to see one more chance here for Davis? No, we're not. Walker
very unpredictable.
And 5-5 after the first leg, which is crazy. And Liam needs to pull a goal back here and try and get a point in for the Invincibles as they are 3-0 down after the first 3 games. So, can he do it?
Well, it's 5-5, isn't it? So,
level playing field going into the second leg.
Level playing field. So, it's anybody's game. Either one of these players can take it. But going off what we've seen in this game, I do still feel like not Smogs, Tomer has played the better football, I should say. He's got the better team on paper. Well, he hasn't really because he's got so many lone icons.
He's also not throwing the dab, which is great.
Yeah, he's not throwing the dab, so he's obviously not. He's not tilted.
He's not getting frustrated by that.
Exactly.
Because it is one of those things that people use the dab, that sort of celebration, you know, they shush on people just to try and almost get into their head and use, you know, it's a bit of a mind game, isn't it, really, to try and frustrate them and almost trying to wind them up to make them play worse and not focus on the game.
Toma easy, apparently. Only 1% of his power. Is he not showing his true potential?
He's
then?
not. Maybe he's saving it for the next round
Saving
or the
it
second
for the
leg.
finals?
He's going to need to bring some of it, some extra potential into the second leg here, because he's only sitting at 5-5. Although the Steelers managed to take the first set of games 3-0, you know, stranger things have happened. We're going to see Nedved bursting through early on, and I think that's Liam 1-3 there getting an early chance. He's had that in-swinging corner. Gerrard with their head, it's cleared away, and Toma will have a chance to break.
Let's see if he can do it. We're going to see Steven Gerrard on the ball, giving it to Rudiger. That's the one thing I don't like about Rudiger, is passing. It's not that great.
He's not really a ball-playing defender, is he? You know, he's not one of those players that's got high dribbling, high passing stats. So, I mean, he's got very low stamina as well. And I know he's only a centre-back, so he doesn't need too much stamina. But low stamina can affect, you know, their passing ability in that as well. Good little dribbling from Nedved. He's got a chance to have a shot maybe with Rijkaard, but chooses not to.
It's just going to keep possession on the edge of the box, look
Good
for a way
possession.
through. That is onside, kept on by
great.
Rudiger.
Great block from Rudiger there.
Not very good from Rudiger. You say great
corner.
block. He kept that player onside. He was miles
Very
offside.
true.
5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? T-O-M-A Toma. There
He
you
did
go.
actually miss the O there, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think he probably put it too fast, and it said, "You cannot send messages as fast."
Anyway, let's see here. We've got Toma on the attack now with that Alphonso Davies card, who did very well in the first leg. It was a card that Liam was struggling to keep under wraps there. But we're going to see. We're going to move forward here. Again, that Player of the Month brand card getting really involved, heavily involved in that false 9 as well, which is interesting to see. Don't see many people playing that version of 4-3-3.
I tell you what, if I do have room for him in my team, actually, I might, because Witsel at the moment is my weak. I feel like he is actually my weak link. He's not playing very well for me. Well, he is, but he's just like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't really like him, to be honest.
He's quite a defensive.
Yeah, and in my formation that I play, I don't really need a defensive left centre mid. So I might try and pick him up actually, because I've got Alaba and Boateng, and then at left forward, I've got. Oh no, but I've got a Belgian left forward, so it wouldn't work, would it?
You got Mertens or someone of you, or?
No, I've got Hazard left forward.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So if I got him there, would he still get full chem? Because he's German, but he's not from
he's Bundesliga.
Bayern.
He's from Bayer Leverkusen, not from.
He'd have an orange link and a Super Nations link. Oh my lord, what just happened there?
Corner ball somehow there.
Oh my lord.
Marv is off for the day. Marv, well played, dude. Hopefully we will see you in Season 2 if you choose to carry on and try and qualify again.
Oh, Gerrard, that was almost an absolute worldie. But catch you in a bit, Marv. Have a good sleep, bud.
We'll see you very soon, Marv.
Yeah, we'll see you soon, buddy.
Thank you for taking part, and we're glad that you've enjoyed your first experience of FIFA 19 Arena Clash.
Hey, make sure you come back and watch the semi-finals, though, bud.
That's it,
and the finals. It's going to be very exciting.
See how everyone gets on. Yes, Grand Dudius, you missed the first leg. It finished 5-5.
Oh my lord!
Honestly, you can't take your eyes. You can't take your eyes off these games. This is the thing, because they're.
Oh, that's a good ball.
Because they're not all, you know,
Walker.
these top 100 players. They're not as evenly matched, and you know, anything can happen in these. And these guys are people that don't play to the, you know, the 4-2-3-1 drop back kind of main strategies. There's so many different formations, different tactics, which leaves the games open for high-scoring matches.
Indeed, it does. Hey, Edo's in the chat. How you doing, Edo? Welcome, buddy.
Edo's joined us as well.
Ian.
Unfortunately, we won't be seeing those guys in
That is
the next
a
round,
real shame. I'm not going to lie. I was not expecting the Claymores to get knocked out at all. I hope you heard my words of encouragement, Ian, to be honest, mate.
You definitely showed up in the last
you
fixture,
did.
didn't he?
When I said those words of words of wisdom, you showed up.
Chance
Oh,
of
Clive hits the post and
the
gets the
rebound
rebound.
off the
Hits the
bar.
bar.
Oh, and it's punched away.
No way.
And that was the chance for Liam, and he's just bottled it in front of goal.
We got goal of the week.
That's that low composure with Clive. That's the one stat that I don't trust him on. Is he's got about 80 composure in front of goal, which for me just isn't the one. When you've got a striker, you want them to be composed in front of goal. You want them to just, you know, finish that. If he has a player with better composure, he gets the gets the win there.
He does indeed. Like, like I said, we've got goal of the week. Maybe we should have like miss of the week.
You know, mayor of the week. Who knows?
Mayor of the week,
Nightmare of the
something
week.
like that. Oh,
Can't believe it. Can't believe it.
Oh my lord.
Now,
that was crazy.
Can we see Liam regain composure here? It's so tight, so tight.
You guys venturing out to an arena for the semis?
We
I would love to.
Won't be. No, we'll
I
probably
would
be
absolutely love to.
broadcasting from our usual area. We'll be broadcasting from our usual arena.
We will. Area 51.
But we will
Super secret
be
location.
at the finals. Obviously, you already know that.
We will.
Good save from Van der Sar there, pushing it nice and wide. And Juan Fran, do you know what? Liam's playing, I wouldn't say risky from the back, but he's been very composed with his passing out from the back. But it is risky, but it's paying off for him. So, you know, he's doing well. And at 5-5, this game has been so boring compared to the other one. At this point, we were at about 4-3, I think, to Toma, weren't we, by about 40 minutes in.
Yeah,
It was ridiculous.
I mean, I don't think it's necessarily boring. I think it's quite interesting. Like,
yeah, no, I mean, compared to obviously the first one, we've had a 5-5 aggregate. We've had no goals here, but we've had that glaring miss, really, from Liam.
The thing is, it's 0-0 in this game so far. Obviously, this match has probably been going for 5 minutes ish, something like that.
Yeah.
In real life, if a goal wasn't scored in 5 minutes, would you go, "This is a boring game"?
Oh no, you wouldn't. Of course not. Of course not. I'm not saying it's a boring game in total. You know, it's been end to end. There's still been chances created. It's just when you compare it to their last one, that was about 4-3 at half time.
But it's just crazy.
It's a very quiet one.
It's just crazy, isn't it? It's like we have such a short temper for
that's it.
FIFA games compared to normal life football.
Tipped away, Brandt's going to get
he's
the
gonna
knockdown.
get it. Gonna go for it. Volley.
Oh, not quite. It's actually
So
a corner
close.
from that as well.
George
Somehow got
would
a corner.
love to go to the Steelers.
Maybe
arena.
Chester. Who
Maybe
knows?
maybe one day.
Chester, make sure you get yourself to the final. You know.
Where is the
Get yourself
Steelers?
through.
Where is that again? Do you remember?
I'm going to let you sweat on this one.
Oh, I can't remember. Something. Somewhere. Somewhere.
in the world.
Exactly.
Somewhere in the world.
I genuinely cannot remember.
But no, there was a bad miss. Yeah, Misty Delta saying there was a bad miss there. I
Yeah.
think he's probably referring to that Clyde opportunity.
I
there.
should hope so. That was
You know,
not great.
Only one shot on target though for Liam, because obviously he hit the post twice with those other two shots. So he's already not doing fantastically well there. But we're at 0-0.
Ooh.
Effectively, you might as well say we're at 0-0 in total, because you know it's 5-5 in the first leg, so
Teesside.
it's nothing. Teesside Steelers,
Teesside.
there you go. That's a long way to travel if we were to go there.
Where is it?
It's up north, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
It's more like.
I mean, I used to live in Hull, so I mean, I
maybe
do
it's a
go
bit
to
more
Hull
festive.
every so often. So
maybe
never
you'll have
know.
to pop in. Maybe you have to go and pop in, see if you can see them.
Go see.
Still probably a
go
bit of a
see
journey for you,
Boychester.
but still.
It's Teesside Sunderland, isn't it? Somewhere like that. I'm
think
not
so,
sure.
isn't it? Somewhere
I'm not
over
sure. I'm not 100%.
Tyneside's Newcastle, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
So
yeah.
you know, it's
somewhere
up
like
that
that.
way, isn't it? Up
It
that
is
way.
up that way, indeed.
But second half underway now. We've got Liam 1-3 on the attack in the blue strip, kicking from right to left, and he's had a mistimed shot.
Ooh.
But actually, it's taken a deflection for a corner.
There you go.
So we're going to see some goalkeeper movement there as well, and he's going to come and punch it. Only issue with Schmeichel is he is quite a small goalkeeper. I think he's only 6'1", maybe 6'2".
I
So
hate goalkeeper
for a
movement
goalkeeper
so much.
it is a bit small.
Oh, I hate it.
Having small
Oh
goalkeeper.
no, goalkeeper movement.
Oh yeah, it's frustrating from corners. For me, I think from corners it is very silly, very silly. He's saying it's up near Middlesbrough. Chester's saying up near Middlesbrough.
Ooh, Peewee wants you to come to
Go
the
to
MK.
MK.
Sunderland, are you taking the mick? All right, Smogs. I'm sorry. All right. I don't know my geography. I was never good at geography. I got asked to do in geography when I was in high school. I got asked to do a shanty town, and I didn't complete it because I hated geography. So I'm sorry. All right. I have no idea. I have
There you
no
go.
idea.
Anyway, we're
Please
going to
don't be
see
mad.
less of your geography homework and more of the FIFA 19 arena clash.
Oh, what
Nicking
a save!
blazing
Was that
no,
not
no,
saved?
just
Was that
went
over?
Just a very
Looked
tight
like a save
angle.
to me.
Very, very tight angle. Not probably not the best decision there to shoot. Maybe you should have just held RB and A, or sorry, R1 and X to give that a low-driven sort of low pass across the box. And good defender. We've seen a really tight display in terms of defence in this one.
Yeah, it's been really good, to be fair. Like, to see the lads have such an exciting performance in the first game, like goal scoring wise, to go to such a tight game in the second game.
Yeah, more tactical in this one.
Yeah,
and, you know, apart
it's
from
nice.
those really obvious chances from Liam with the double woodwork hitting with Patrick Clivert, it's not been many other opportunities to see anybody shine in this one.
Ooh. I don't want an excuse. I want an apology. I'm sorry.
Smogs wants your apology for upsetting him.
Oh, Pee-wee says they'll drop Reapers for you.
For me, well, I'm not a bad player. I probably wouldn't say I'm on the same level as Reapers, but well, he's more like a top 100 player, isn't he?
Is he? I thought he got like Elite 3.
I thought he was like Elite 1. I thought he was Elite 1, top 100.
Not sure.
I know he does well at the Insomnia events.
He never tells me. He always tells me a secret.
He likes to keep it a secret, doesn't he? I think.
Yeah.
They're.
We don't know where Jambu finishes.
The Enigmas are they are an enigma, aren't they? As a team, they like to keep everything under wraps.
I mean, that's why it's their name.
Maybe.
Pee-wee, where do you finish? That's rather rude, wouldn't
Although
you say?
he did actually, Pee-wee did get a packed Cristiano Ronaldo this week, didn't he? Normal card. I think it was this week, wasn't it? It was this week, I'm sure, because Reapers opened the pack for him and got him CR7, which is pretty lucky indeed. Anyway, 0-0 in this one still. You know, we got 23 minutes, 22 minutes to go.
Yeah.
We're getting close towards the end here. And are we going to see
golden goal?
Yeah, are we going to see a third leg maybe?
It looks like at the moment, like I don't know, can one of these players break the other player down? Like,
it's crazy.
Can they?
It's crazy to think it was 5-5 in the first leg into a 0-0 after 70 minutes in this leg. It's crazy how two different legs can appear so different in a game.
He finishes silver too. There you go.
Pee-wee's bending the truth on that one, I'm afraid. Definitely bending the truth, surely.
I think so also.
I reckon he's bending the truth a little bit here.
That's what Reapers actually said to me. He told me he finished silver 1. Which is quite strange.
No.
Quite strange.
We know they're better than that. We're going to see a queue paused here, and I can only assume that is from Liam, I think. Is he the away team on this one? No, Thomas, sorry. Because we can only see Liam's gameplay from this side, I think.
There you go. Now we know.
And we'll see. Were there any subs made here? So Pato, that must be flashback.
Lucas.
Pato coming on for Lucas.
Yep.
Is that the only change? It looks like it. Oh no,
no,
maybe not. Javinho for Bale. So that's that new Javinho.
Are we going to see Javinho score a goal? He's just come on. He's gonna do it.
And he has one impact.
Low driven shot.
What a super
post.
sub.
And he's shushing him. That's what he gets for dabbing.
Yeah. Great flashback card though. Great flashback card. Went for the goalkeeper movement, did he? Or I'm not really sure if he did or not there, to be honest with you.
Ooh, a charmer bringing in the flame.
It's close. I mean, we've got to see. Liam's got to come out now and try and do it, because otherwise this is going to be 4-0 confirmed for the Steelers, and they look like they might be going through for a whitewash here at the moment over the Invincibles if it carries on this way. But one goal from Liam takes it to a third leg for golden goal. So, are we going to see it, or is Toma just going to control the game from here on?
Who knows? Good job though, Toma.
Toma's done well to get himself back in front.
Fantastic stuff.
Crazy that it's gone from 5-5 to just a 1-0 in the second leg, though. Absolutely mad. I would have thought we would have seen a lot more goals in the second leg, to be honest. I'm going to see Talisca, and that is going to be the goal, I think, that will wrap it up. And he's throwing the dab.
He's done him.
Apologies for George's big gob.
What do you mean?
Every time a dab comes on, it's the biggest celebration.
Yeah. But
I know it's in response.
He dabbed on him. It's in response.
It's in response to the dabs from Liam.
Good.
Liam's going for a juggle now. I think he's throwing in the towel here now in this one, and he's going to run away.
To see it. You hate to see it.
You don't want to see it, do you? You don't want to see it.
You do hate to see it, but you know.
But Toma surely has scored another point for the Steelers. Sorry, meaning that they're going to go 4-0 up overall. Out of 4 matches that we've played,
and you know there are other games, so
they only need one more win. Are we going to see a guaranteed going through?
It's hard to see Chester losing a game. Like he hasn't lost any yet. So
I don't think he's lost. Has he lost? I don't know if he's lost one leg so far.
He's not lost a game.
Definitely not lost a 2-legged affair, has he?
He's not lost a set.
He's done very, very well so far.
Another one says optimal foul.
Do you know what? If we end up, I can't remember how the bracket pans out. We'll show at the end. But I imagine if we got something like the Steelers versus Enigmas final, that would be a very high caliber final. That would be very interesting to see.
Made in England's calling Pee-wee's fib out. Stop that rubbish.
He is. I think he's bending the truth just slightly here. And we have 3 minutes left on the clock. Unlikely that Liam is going to score again. I think Thomas running to the corner as well here to try and see out the game. Well, Liam did throw a couple of dabs in there to start with. So
here we go again to Liska.
Chance, not quite in that
pressure. Don't know how he hasn't scored that one.
I think he's on pressure after possession loss as well here, Toma. Retaining the ball up, high up the pitch, and the goalkeeper's come charging out. I think Liam has thrown in the towel. He's given us some comedy value here as Van der Sar sliding more times than Steven
here we
Gerrard.
go. There you go. Tom are doing the good thing.
Here we go. Game over.
Go on, shoot.
Well played. The thing is, the defender goes on the line.
Oh my lord!
He's hit the post.
You
out
are
as he
kidding
missed.
me.
And it looks to me, Van der Sar's still going out for the chase here. It's whipped in, it's cleared away, and that is going to be full time right there. Not yet, referee. Whenever you're ready, and that's going to be it there. Surely, as we see Toma take the win 7-5 on aggregate, meaning that the Invincibles have a mountain to climb. With 5 games left, we're going to bring you the other results very, very shortly.
GG's.
Very well played from Tommy. You know, first game, 5-all. Absolutely mad. Anyone could have won that one. Second one, very quiet until the last sort of 15 minutes. We did see Toma take the lead. Turning point in that game, was it when Liam had that chance where he hit the post and then he hit the bar?
I think if you would have buried that, I think it would have been a completely different game.
He would have gone 1-0 up, and he would have still been very early in the game.
And we know how the what's it called?
How like the momentum would have changed.
That's
You
the
know,
one.
the
Yeah,
momentum
we know
would have
how it
changed if he was
works.
1-0 up. So
like it'd be like it in real life if a team went 1-0 up. Aside, if they didn't go 1-0 up, you know, it's different. It's like that the whole argument about England versus Germany in that World Cup way back when.
That Lampard one.
know?
Yeah. Totally.
But we have the results from around the grounds
in.
And there we go, 5-1. It is
an unassailable lead for the Steelers.
Shane got his first ever win, I'm pretty sure.
A win. Shane with a 7-4 win. Tom with the
Yes,
7-5. Chester winning 11-0. Chester continuing with his impressive form. So we do not need to see any more of the other games. It is 5-1. The Steelers will be advancing. Bad luck for Detailer. Shane and Liam 1-3. We have something else to bring to you guys, and we're going to jump straight into that.
Here we go.
As we have the tournament bracket. Enigmas beating the Brawlers, Steelers beating the Invincibles, Saints and Harriers also winning. So in the semi-finals, what I said would have been an amazing final is the Enigmas versus the Steelers.
I'm gutted.
They are in the semi-final together. What a game that is going to be. And then you've got the Saints versus the Harriers.
I'd love to see it on the
Again,
main
that's going to be a
stage.
fantastic one.
Oh
So
my lord!
We're only going to see the Enigmas or the Steelers.
I
in the
know.
final,
I
not
wanted
both.
to see that in the final, but who are we going to see when? That's actually so exciting. We'll be bringing both of these games to you live next week.
Next week's a
Make
big
sure
week.
you be there. It's a huge week.
It's massive. It's
Massive.
semi-final week. Can you believe it?
Enigmas versus Steelers is an insanely close
That's
game.
going to be mad.
It's going to be game faces on.
That is.
Enigmas have got a professional player. They've got Reapers. Pee-wee is just such an insane
versus
team.
Toma, Chester.
Oh, I am so excited
Robbie
for
or
that game.
Smogs,
It is going to be so close. It's going to be so close.
not
And
gonna
take
wanna miss
nothing
it.
away from the Saints and the Harriers. I don't know if we've seen much from the Harriers. I'm pretty sure that's
The Saints
made in
looks
England.
good. Let me just see if
Totino
I
and that,
can,
isn't
Let
it?
me see if I can go back through.
I'm pretty
so,
sure.
I
Pretty
don't
sure
know if
that's
we've got,
Totino
must
and
have them
that.
written down somewhere.
Yeah, we've done
so
one of our
Harriers.
games.
Yeah, I think it
Yes,
was. Yeah,
LG Wood,
Jake.
Psalms, Jake and Regional.
Yeah,
that's not Totino and that. So apologies, made in England.
Great.
But it's
great lineup.
really, really, really exciting.
It's gonna
I'm
be really-
excited for it.
Yeah.
As always, guys, make sure to check out belong.gg. Find out where your nearest arena is. We've got the qualifiers coming up very, very soon.
For Season 2.
Exactly.
So if you want a chance to get involved, if you want to get into a team, if you want to go and find out where your local team is, check out that corner down there, over there, right down there. I had to just do it slowly just to make sure I didn't know which corner it was in. So check
How do
us
you
out.
not- it's in your
Facebook,
corner.
Twitter, Instagram, Belong Arenas.
It's in your corner. It's not going to be down there,
No,
because
it
that's
might
my
be.
corner.
I don't know.
You know, it's nearest to
My
you.
corner's
So
more exciting.
is it?
But
Is it?
there will not be a hat returning next week for George. The cowboy
will.
hat will not be there.
There will be. I will find my own hat and I will bring it in. Different hat every week.
I tell you
boys.
what, why don't
Yeah?
people tweet me and George?
Yeah.
Tweet some hats. Maybe we'll pick one out and
Yeah,
we'll wear
tweet
one
us
each.
your hats and we will try and get the funniest hat and we will wear
See
a
if we
hat
can wear
each
it.
next week.
On
We'll
Twitter,
see how it goes.
at mheyho91, at GeorgeGNC.
At GeorgeGNC,
or
indeed.
give me a wig to wear. Maybe I'll wear a wig.
Oh my god.
Just throwing it out
Yes,
there.
please. Please, the biggest afro I've
So,
ever seen.
get some-
he won't
can-
be able
can-
to get his headset on.
can-
I'll have to cast solo.
Can we get some? Can we get the Twitter links up below so we can get mine and George's
yeah,
Twitter?
so people can send them in.
Send a picture to myself and George. Our Twitter's right at the bottom there, at mhayer91 and at GeorgeGNC. Follow us on Twitter. Tweet
Twitch.
some. Yeah, and Twitch. We're exactly the same.
Yep.
tweet us some pictures, tweet some wigs at me. I'll maybe pick out one good wig. Maybe
And
the
tweet
production,
some hats at me.
maybe the production team will get one of those, and maybe you'll see us in those next week for the semi-finals. Big games
Oh,
though.
no way.
Big games
Indeed.
next week. You won't want to miss it. Same time, same place, 6:30 p.m. on a Tuesday. And we will see you next week, guys.
Have a lovely rest of your week,
George
guys.
can see us out with a trademark dab. Have a great week. We'll see you next time. Is he going to do it? The dab. He doesn't want to do it. He's delaying. We're not going off air until you dab, so I've got nothing better to do. There it is. See you next week, guys. Thank you for watching.